All the things with Lane and Laney. Husband and wife, parents, living in the Midwest. Every show is different, and almost no topic is off limits. Please help us out. Subscribe to the podcast. Download the show, not just listen. Rate us. That 5-star rating would be amazing. Give us a review and tell a friend. Help us spread the word. All the things. Here's Lane and Laney.
All right, you fucksticks, we're recording. Welcome, everybody, to All the Things with Lane and Laney. This has been a long fucking time coming, and I'm super excited to have you turds here.
Oh, yeah.
One of my best friends and his girlfriend are joining us today. First off, we'd like to thank our sponsors.
Oh, we have a sponsor?
We have a
Absolutely.
sponsor. This episode is brought to you by Scuba Steve and Porta Clean Jeans Porta Potty Service. Call today for rates on your next event. We specialize in bringing the house to deposit your undesirable and well-spent money into a safe and delicate place until we retire the material back to the earth. Our process handles your precious, once life-giving expenditures with the utmost respect and care. We promise not to mistreat what once gave you life energy with anything else but the best. We're talking about a sponsor. Do not interrupt the sponsorship right now, or we'll lose it. Our air ride trailers and triple shock absorbing trailers will make an optimal ride and valet for what was once part of you off to our 400-acre farm to be put out to pasture. We guarantee that these materials will make safe passage comfortably into the next world. We aim to help the world never look at poo the same way. For your fecal care consultation, call today.
Oh, my God.
And that's Scuba Steve and Porta Clean Jeans Porta Potty Service.
Are we running any spring specials on this? Or
You know what? You're going to have to call to see about specials.
right?
Okay.
Are you going to give their phone number? Because you didn't.
I was 3/4 of the way tempted to give one of you guys his phone numbers. and if you just start getting random calls, that would have just been the shit. It would have been
Well,
hilarious.
hers
No
are on
pun
the,
intended.
her number's on the bathroom wall in most bars in Williams County. So.
So anyway, we welcome our newest guests. I'll introduce them as such. With us tonight is one of my best friends and a gal he met last night. He's a true cowboy and she's a true sassy pants sweetheart. Trish,
What?
I need you to laugh into the microphone. Okay. That makes all the more special experience for people who are listening. They originally met waking up next to each other on a beach, semi-naked after the tide went back out. Figured that they must have slept
accurate,
together,
yeah.
so they started hanging out.
These are all facts.
Here they are after 6,570 days, and they're still together during the daytime hours. Their aliases to those in the know are Porta Clean Jean and Scuba Steve, Rosie and Biff, Senior and Tater Tot,
Oh my God.
Blumpkin and Sack, Blanche and Jeff, and Wheezy and Stumpy.
Oh my.
Fair enough.
Where do you
Fair enough,
come
yeah.
up with
No,
this shit?
These pair make great companions for a good time when your shoes need tied, but you just can't do it yourself. If you need someone to video that
I think
pimple
that was a
being
short
popped,
joke. We're built low to the ground. we could tie shoes. I think that's what he was referring to there.
I think you have a complex, sir. If you need someone,
Hey,
if
I'm
you
built
need
for
someone,
speed, dude.
if you need someone to video that pimple being popped, but Laney won't do it. When you need that perfect bunt cake made, and you need ideas for your plot lines for your children's books. And before we begin the podcast, I'd like to ask everyone to join me
In a prayer?
in doing this particular warm up. If
Oh,
everyone
Jesus.
could, please repeat the following word: burble. All,
Burble?
Burble.
burble. All together now. Let's say it 10 times.
Burble.
Burble.
Burble. Burble. Burble. Burble. Burble. Burble.
I wasn't counting.
I
Was
thought
that
you was
10?
gonna go.
Jesus, no. All All right. So, thanks, guys. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks
the
for
podcast.
having us.
Pleasure's all yours, man.
Clearly, it is. So, what's everybody drinking today?
Coors Light.
Is this your radio voice?
It is. Trying to change it up a bit. Jason, don't get mad at
This
me
is Lost
already.
Crow lemonade that I am drinking.
Lost
It's
Crow
a what?
lemonade.
Lost Crow lemonade.
Did you just make that up?
No, that's our bars.
Pulled it right
drink.
on my ass.
Oh.
Wait. Your bar's drink.
Yeah, our bar, which is called the Lost Crow.
Okay.
He made a drink specifically that we serve at our bar.
The Lost Crow.
The Lost Crow.
Not the Last Crow.
Lost.
So, how is it your bar?
Well, it's not really. It's all everything's his, but I'm just there along for the ride.
I'm looking at you as
You guys
as
heard
like
it
a
here.
unit.
Oh,
Will that hold up in court?
probably not.
No.
It's been too many years.
Yep.
So, hey, no, they
Common law.
did away with common law in Ohio.
I don't give a
They
shit.
did?
Yeah,
I'll
look-
find an attorney to fight it.
All right,
So
well, good luck.
Once somebody puts a bullet in your back, I mean, she'll find a way to figure it out.
She didn't do it.
yeah. No, like, what do you mean our bar? Like,
Yeah, I mean, describe your bar.
Tell us about your bar.
I mean, are you guys in business?
No.
no,
Well,
it's
a
all for
private
fun
society. Yeah.
Okay.
fun and
It's
games. you know.
Invite only.
Yeah,
Makes sense. No, but it's a silo bar.
it is.
It's a green bin.
Green bin, half
Yep.
silo, or
Yep.
whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Jason built it.
All by himself.
All by-
I remember being there
Yeah.
for a fucking day. What's
No, you like
day.
you were there to
I don't
do.
remember
I think
Lane
you were
being
holding
there
a
at all.
post or something.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah. I showed up at 12 and left at 12:10.
No, we
Super
got when we bought the house. There's a green bin on the house on the property, and we were actually going to tear it down and haul it for scrap. And we were at the Defiance County Fairgrounds, and they had a little bar on the infield made out of a grain bin.
Oh, really? That's where you got the idea?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you came up with it yourself.
I did, Lani. I gave them the idea. No, so I went to Trish. And I'm like, we can do that way better. And
You're such a one-upper.
yeah,
He is.
then it was born. And like what, 6 months later we had one.
Yeah.
Because I was in the fall. It was during the fair, so I was
Yeah.
in the fall. So come spring, we were breaking ground, pouring concrete.
Yeah, that's freaking sweet.
It is pretty sweet. I
drew
tried to
up.
get Lane to do one in our backyard, but he
Oh,
says
that'd be
we
cute.
can't.
I don't think.
Can't.
I don't
The,
think you
well,
are
you're in a home.
associated.
Yeah,
us
the
being
HOA
homeowners,
might
yeah.
frown on
Yeah.
a grain bin coming in the neighborhood.
Depending on the size, I mean, but it would look like more like an outhouse, the size we have out back. What the fuck is that? Well, it's a bar. Oh, how
For
many
two
people?
people.
How many people fit in there? Well, it's a single. You can go in there and shoot shots if you want. Freezing cold of winter or boiling hot summer. You look like Cool Hand Luke out there in the summer trying to get drinks.
Right.
But yeah, during that experience, that's the experience that turned me on to impact drivers.
Yeah, I opened a whole new world for you,
You
when you
did,
came and
man.
helped me out that day.
My God. And then I got it for my birthday, and
Mm-hmm.
my life has never been the same since.
That's all she wrote.
Because Jason lets me know
Yeah, what to get
your
me for my
husband
birthday.
might want this.
I did, needed it. And then I got those huge batteries for it, and you
Oh,
said,
yeah.
"Oh yeah, I felt the world stop." And
I
shit
did,
just
yeah.
when you
Like,
turned
dude,
it
I
on.
just drilled a hole, and I'm like, I know, I fell down. The world stopped rotation, like 3 seconds. Swear to God.
Oh shit! So how long have you two known each other? By the way, I don't think I introduced you two. You're Jason and Trish, right?
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah, okay.
Trisha. Or as
Trisha.
Laney's mom likes to call me trash.
Trash.
So
Well,
Thanks
we're-
to autocorrect
Yeah,
one day.
autocorrect's a bitch.
All right, is that the chair going?
Yeah,
or
no,
is
that's
there,
mine.
like-
That's my
Okay,
chair.
it sounds like a kid screaming. I
does,
don't
it
have
sound
kids
like a
home
kid
right
in the other
now.
room.
it might be me wheezing though too. I don't know.
Okay.
Jason and I this July will be 20 years.
20 fucking years?
Oh, man, I
20
we
years.
said 17. We were
I said
way off.
18. That's how I went off my days.
I don't know.
He
It's been-
doesn't look to cross
Yeah,
the street
I don't
anymore.
look when I
as
walk
he
across
would
the
say.
street anymore. That's how long it's been.
20? So he was like
12.
23. Yeah.
12.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he was 23 and I was 30.
Couldn't tell you. It was all a blur.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a lot of minutes. A lot of long minutes.
Still polishing that bullet, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is that dead space I
Mhm.
want
Oh,
to
yeah?
get to venture
This
into.
is where. Hey, this
And I'm just sitting here quiet because you told me I wasn't allowed to fill it.
I meant if someone was talking with an idea, you didn't just jump in. And,
Well,
Let me finish
how
that
long
for
you
you.
guys been together?
15.
15.
15.
15.
All right.
So, once again, one-uppers.
Yeah. Well, we're better.
Yes, you are.
I think you outnumbered us if you go back and do the math.
Which math?
The math that says they were together longer than us.
You have to do math to figure that
Oh,
out?
because you've been together or you've been married for
Oh,
15?
No,
been
we've only
together.
been married 12.
11.
Oh, okay.
It'll be 12 this year.
That's why I drink so heavily.
Right.
Made it through the 7-year itch, though. We're good.
Yeah.
You had an itch for 7 years.
I did. It was rough.
You get that in Cancun?
Yes.
I did too.
Yeah. I think a lot of people came back with that.
Yeah. A penicillin shot took care of mine.
It's better than a COVID scrape. You guys got COVID.
Yes.
Yes, we did.
We did.
Tell
Yeah.
me
You're talking to a COVID survivor right now.
you're a hero.
Yes.
You're a true hero.
Yes. I am a true COVID-19 survivor. I beat it.
Did you beat the 20?
No.
No. You
I'll
gotta
just-
watch your ass then.
Oh, that shit will kick your ass. I
Did you
heard-
guys get vaccinated then afterwards?
That's no.
No.
That's no.
That's
That'd be a
Okay.
negative.
That's a
Have
no.
you guys been vaccinated?
Nope.
Yeah, we're here breathing all of our vaccinated juices all over you.
Gosh.
We were told, because
Okay.
I had the trots last weekend, from one of our favorite people that was been on the podcast, that me getting that stomach deal was being around vaccinated people,
Really?
a group of
She-
vaccinated people.
She totally believes that vaccinated people shed something. I don't know what it is, but and that she knows when she has a vaccinated client because she feels like shit the next day.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So it's interesting if you pay attention
Really?
to when you feel like crap or when you just feel off, but it's supposed to be because you've been around like a big group, not just one or two, but and we happen to be. So
I have not heard this conspiracy theory.
Dude, don't bring up conspiracy theory. Conspiracy theory is a phrase that is just so, God, beaten up and unnecessary. Because immediately when you think conspiracy theory, you can think of crazy people,
tinfoil.
tinfoil hats, people that are coming at you saying I am the new Jesus and all that stuff. But as much as Trish tries to come across as a new Jesus with her voice, she's
Yeah.
not, and we all know it. It's fine.
It's okay.
So Trish, where are you from originally?
Originally, I am from Eden, Ohio.
Okay, and
Oh, you are? That's where you were born?
Mm-hmm. Well, I was born in Montpelier, but yes, Eden, Ohio.
God, maybe my mom delivered you.
No, it was Dr. David, actually.
But his mom was a nurse.
She
Oh.
was.
Your mom was a nurse, like an RN or
Or OBGYN nurse, or
Just
what?
a nurse she would have helped with.
a baby catcher. I mean, what?
Gosh, that,
She would have sat there with the catcher's mitt and got you.
That's
No,
crazy.
they don't let nurses catch babies. I tried. I had to wait for the fucking doctor to get there.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Yeah,
That probably cost what 10,000.
of course.
He came in the room, caught the kid, cut the cord.
I could have been done in 20 minutes, but nope, I had to wait.
Now, was that with your first or second?
That was with
Yeah.
Jackson.
Oh, with Jackson.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was when she pulled up. I pulled her up to the hospital when she was already 11 centimeters. Or
Ten.
millimeters.
Jesus.
Is it centimeters or millimeters?
I have no
dilated?
idea.
Centimeters, and you can only go up to 10. I was at 10. And
Capacity.
they were like, well, the doctor's on call. Like, it's a fucking hospital. Why is there not a doctor here? So then, well, why are we talking about that? We were talking about her.
No,
know.
we're interested. I'm intrigued.
Say, go ahead. You took us off on this path.
Yeah. What?
I asked her a question. you
So
took
this
us off
was
on
your-
path.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This was your first.
This was
so
my
it was,
first. Yeah,
shit,
because
you weren't fucking around.
no, because I was like, I don't want to go to the hospital and just have him like, oh, you're just being a sissy. Go home. You're just having like,
Braxton Hicks
yes,
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I fucking waited. And I waited
Who's-
way too long.
Braxton Hicks. What's NBA
That's
players?
like-
What's this?
False labor.
Yeah. You get contractions, but it's not really labor. So I got there, and I can barely walk into the place. I'm doubled over. Every swear word coming out of my mouth. The lady's like, well, we got to take your intake form. I'm like, do we have to fucking do that right now?
How long were you in labor though? Like
Well, I'm pretty sure I started at like noon
Mm-hmm.
because I felt weird when I went to the grocery store that day. Got home and I ended up not going to the hospital till about 8 o'clock.
Wow.
But then I didn't have Jackson until about 11:30 because
So
I
you
got
just-
there
you were like
and they
holding him in.
well they gave me stuff to hold him in because the doctor wasn't there.
Oh, for fuck's
So then I had to wait on the doctor. So then I had slowed down. So the doctor got there and she literally sat at my crotch with her arms crossed. No, it's not coming yet. I'm like, I was ready like 3 hours ago. So yeah, I finally had him.
Wow.
Yeah, say it's not like you were at home just squatting on a ball, just like.
In fact, I was squatting on a ball.
Were you?
Yeah,
I
where,
was
where
on
the
a
hell
ball.
were
I
you?
was- he was
I
trying to
was at
pack my
home.
bag because, why would I do that beforehand?
You didn't know this kid was coming.
No.
I mean,
It was 10 days early. I was like, fuck, I'm late for everything I figured he would be too. So that was fun.
Yeah.
No, that
So
was-
I got there and she goes, "Did you have an epidural in your birth plan?" I said, "Yes, I sure did." And she goes, "Well, you waited too long."
Oh.
Like, well, that was fucking rude.
Too late now.
Can I have a shot or something? Got any Bacardi?
Anything? Yeah.
Well, you're skipping the best part.
What?
Me driving us there.
Oh, it's like an excuse to drive like a fucking race car driver.
So fun. Running red lights.
Mind you,
honking my
Robin-
horn.
Horn.
Robin is behind us because I was like, I'm going into labor. We're going to the hospital. Wait for me so I can follow you.
Yeah, wait.
You know where the hospital fucking is? Like, just go. So she pulls in. I'm like, don't get out of your car. Just go. So then she's like, I couldn't even keep up with him. He's driving like 90 down Holland, Sylvania.
Oh, so fun. So fun running
that's,
through red
I've
lights.
rode with you, though. That's normal. Yeah.
I was fine driving that way. I wasn't like scatterbrained and
It's
crazy.
just another day. Like you're heading to the gym. I mean, red lights, swerving and out of traffic.
Eat me, lady.
No turn signals. I rode with you.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
pretty
normal.
sure I could have had him had the hospital been further away
Yeah.
in the car. Yeah.
Said they gave you the reverse pills once you got there.
Yeah, shitty. Like, nobody else can catch a fucking baby?
No, it's like, oh no, we need to get more money out of you. Hold this.
Yeah.
Hold on to this baby.
We have to pay the doctor, so he has to be here to get paid. Bullshit.
So anyway, what was the original question?
No idea.
Where
She
was I
born
born?
in Montpelier.
Oh yeah.
Where am I
Marsha
from?
delivered her. That's what I heard.
So Marsha delivered you.
Yes.
That would be
Tom.
Lane's mom.
Yes. Tom was there too.
Tom was like, "Yep, is this good? Okay, I'm gonna go hit. I'm pitching wedge out in the side yard here. Wait for you to finish up."
No, I didn't know that about your mom. I didn't know she was a nurse.
Yeah,
No kidding.
she was in the nurse out there first, and then she got into the turnpike, just dealing with people. I think kind of got to her and said, "The hell with this."
Yeah.
So she went to the turnpike to deal with people.
Yeah, different,
All right.
different circumstances. I
Yeah,
guess.
different type of people.
So anyway, you left Montpelier and went to Eden. What ship brought you over to Eden?
Well, I was born in that area, and I grew.
I know.
what
You
do
just said you were born in Montpelier, which
Well, I was born in
because
Montpelier.
that's where the
Well, Eden
hospital's
doesn't have a
located.
Yeah,
hospital.
that's where there's not a hospital in Eden, so I was born in Montpelier, and I lived
Her house was in
outside
Eden.
of Eden and Blakesley.
Okay.
In that area is where I lived growing up.
Yep, Catholic, born and raised.
Born and raised until about 12,
And
and
all
then
hell broke
and
loose.
then my mom and I moved to Fort Wayne.
yeah.
I'm the youngest of 8, so
I didn't know that.
yeah.
Did
I knew
know
you had a
that?
lot, but I don't think I knew you had
Yeah,
8.
Yeah. And I'm old as shit, and I'm the youngest.
So how old is your oldest sibling?
60.
He's like our parents' age.
No, he's
No,
still in his
seriously.
60s. Well,
No.
close. Yes, he's still in his 60s, babe.
My mom's 66.
All of us were not. Besides me, everybody was 2 years apart.
Oh, so you were an oops?
I kinda. I was my mom and dad. Funny
Yeah,
fact.
this was a big oops.
My mom and dad actually got divorced, got back together, had me, and got divorced again.
Oh,
Oh, no way.
So I was the reason for their second divorce.
that's how
My
you
mom was 43 when she had me.
really.
Oh, wow.
Or wait,
I couldn't tell you. I wasn't there.
that might not be right. Don't quote me on that.
Well, we'd ask your mom, but she's no longer with us.
Yes, unfortunately. But yeah, so I moved to Fort Wayne, became a badass, went to Southside High School.
So
And so sweet. And that's it, pretty much.
Oh, there's way
No.
more to that
So
story.
you're full
There's
of-
way
full of
more to that
shit,
story.
lady.
You went to New York at some point.
Yes.
Yeah, why'd your mom kick you out and you moved to New York? Tell us this story.
Don't hold back on here.
My mom did not kick me out, first of all.
She asked you to leave.
No, not even.
Well, if you're not gonna tell it, I will.
Well, let's just say Tish got into some things that she probably shouldn't have in high school. Going to Southside,
Yeah.
I was gangster.
Yeah.
And kind of got into some
Women?
Well, let's not rule that out.
some drugs that I probably shouldn't have been doing, and my mom feared for me and decided to ask my brother Michael, that lived in New York, to take me on for a little while and get me out of the situation I was in.
So to recap for everybody listening at home,
I'm a drug user. No.
It's all in the past.
you were in Fort Wayne
Yes.
doing drugs, getting in
Yes.
trouble,
I wasn't getting in trouble. I was just doing drugs.
and your mom said you should probably move to New York
Where there is no
City.
Yeah. Yeah, where there's
And-
literally crack,
and live
whatever,
with
right
your brother.
outside the stoop. Yeah.
So that didn't fix the problem.
Well, actually, it did.
Did it?
It did, because I got off the shit I was on, and my brother got me a really good job in New York, and I loved it. And mind you, I quit school 10th grade, moved there, worked at the third largest tourism company in New York City, and
Oh, wow.
hung out there for about 5 years and caused some trouble while I was there and came back here.
So what made you come back?
Jason, it was destiny. No. No.
We met on Tinder in
No.
in 2000.
That was before. That was before it was Tinder. It was Tender before that.
Tender?
Yeah.
No, it got to be pretty expensive,
Oh.
and it just
Well, I thought it was because you got pregnant. You started having kids, and
no,
you
I didn't get
want-
pregnant till I came back here, honey.
What do I know?
No, it was very expensive. I missed my family. Well, my brother passed when I lived in New York. My brother Michael died. So I was kind of there alone, other
Yeah.
than the people I worked with and the few friends I had, in that huge city.
Yeah.
I loved it, but I just got homesick and decided to come back home.
I was gonna say,
I
what's
bet you tore shit up there.
I was gonna say, what was it like living in New York? Because I can attest to at least two of us here that we would have no.
Oh, it was a freaking good time. It's freaking awesome. Well, and mind you, I was 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21 when I lived
Oh,
there.
jeez.
Yeah.
So
I
it was
thought,
good.
I
It
thought
was
you were
good.
there longer. Were you there like 9 years? You weren't
No.
there that long?
I was a little over 5. I had just got my bonus from T-Pro.
I'm glad we're doing this. I'm getting to know you.
Like a first date.
Yeah.
See? You're
we
welcome.
we should talk more often.
I swear to God. But yeah, it was definitely fun. Some good memories and good time.
Well, still, I can't imagine living in freaking New York. Just bumping into people.
Yeah, I freaking hate people.
Trish
There's
likes
no way.
people, though.
Oh,
I
yeah.
am.
Oh, she.
She
I
can make
do.
friends
Yeah.
with anybody.
And you went down Times Square, watched the ball drop.
Oh yeah,
You
Oh,
a couple times.
I would have loved
didn't
to
you
do
do
that.
like a gay pride parade where you marched with no bra or no, just your bra? What was that? You marched with just wearing a bra or something?
Why are you bringing?
Because
shit
you have
up?
the most interesting life. Out
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
Oh,
right
okay,
here.
okay.
We're all just
Or is it
vicariously
because
living
I'm
through.
the oldest? Maybe.
Okay. You're
We'll-
our,
we'll
you're
go
our
with that.
elder. We're gonna go with that. You always sit down and listen to the stories of the elders, Trish.
No, I did attend a gay pride parade once in New York City. That was my brother was alive. That then, and he was also gay, so
Yeah.
probably why I got involved in a gay
That was
pride
probably super
parade.
fun though.
Oh my God, it was ridiculous. It was a good time.
I was gonna say, for all those who are listening, Lani is still looking for a gay friend to hang out with, pal around with.
Are you
Dude.
soliciting right now?
What?
Are you soliciting people right now to be friends with me?
Gay
All-
friends.
All of those who are listening,
Yes.
she's looking for a male gay friend that she can pal around with and talk ideas with and whatnot.
You know what? Sometimes those are the best friends, though.
know.
I had
That's
a
why.
couple gay friends, and
Yeah,
we were close.
When I met her, she had several.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And me being from a little hick town, let's just say that was different.
Yeah.
That was different.
But like,
Didn't
I mean,
know what
instead
to
of
think.
having bitchy girlfeel that are gonna,
Yeah, that's the
you
thing.
know,
You get the
I
male
feel like
perspective,
a male perspective,
sort of,
but
with a little slant to it.
yeah,
But yeah, I think
always wanted.
I was gonna say I want a gay friend for you. I think they're a riot. I
It'd
think
be a
they're
perfect
great.
I think
match.
so,
It'd be a
fun.
perfect match for you, Lani.
I think so.
I think they're a riot. I mean, just the people I've hung out with are just like, as long as they're not like over the top, the flamboyant type, you know.
I know, but they fucking tell it like it is.
they tell it like it is. They're just hilarious. So they're fun to have around.
You guys been watching reruns of Will and Grace, haven't you? That's where this is
No.
coming from.
Oh,
Shameless. Remember, that's what we're on right
Oh,
now.
all right, yeah.
Speaking of shows, you guys on anything right now? Because we, late bloomers that we are, just finished Breaking Bad.
Really?
Are you kidding me?
Just,
you ever watch
just
it?
finished.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Oh my
I
god.
know.
That was
we're
one
like,
of the best shows that
Yeah,
we've
that
watched.
was probably my favorite.
That's,
just
I don't
bonkers.
know what the fuck's wrong with us that we just now. We tried it before and
Yeah, we
couldn't get
did.
into it.
We did.
And we're like, all right,
Really,
well,
I was by episode 2. I was hooked.
really?
Oh, that show.
really?
Oh, yeah.
I'll say it
We
was just
watched,
so
like, 3 or
slow
4.
moving. It was so slow moving in the beginning. We're just like, what's the big deal about this show? Why is everyone
Really?
telling us to watch this? And we're like 4 episodes in, and yeah, we'll give up. And here we are. I think probably 5-6 years later. And
Probably
watched-
longer
just
than that.
Binge watch the whole thing. We're like, my God, this is right up our alley. There's death, there's drugs, there's conspiracy, there's just all sorts of shit.
Did you
Yeah.
watch the Breaking Bad movie?
Yeah.
El Camino.
El Camino?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we watched that.
I was just really sad when it was over.
What about the spinoff, Better Call Saul?
We watched a couple episodes of that.
I think we should watch that now though, because we watched it before we watched Breaking Bad.
Oh, then it made no sense to you.
We
yeah,
didn't know who
Yeah,
was.
it made no. Yeah, you had to watch it after.
yeah,
He is the best character.
Oh, absolutely.
Just a riot.
so funny.
But to be honest with you, season 1 and 2 of Better Call Saul was good, and then it kind of falls apart.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
How many seasons are there?
I think there's 4,
Oh wow.
and the 4th one is just now. The 4th and final season is coming out next month.
Oh, really?
Oh wow. I didn't realize.
I say, and
Well, so it's been like 2 years since the last
Mm.
season, but then COVID hit and they just shut it down. And
Oh.
we're gonna have to go back and watch season 3 to even know
Catch
what
up.
the hell is going on in season 4.
I swear to God, if you two keep touching your phones, I'm gonna take them away. You got people. Who you texting?
Your favorite people are in this room.
Yeah, I don't
Your
know.
friends are here.
Just looking
Well,
at porn.
with
That's all
what-
I was doing.
I just look, I guess, to make sure my kids aren't needing anything or what. I know, and they're grown, but with what
Well,
happened
yeah.
with Cassandra and whatever, and Abby's watching Cooper and all that, I'm just like, you know what? Let me just make sure.
I started
nobody
watching Winning Time.
Winning time.
that?
Winning Time. It's the rise of the LA Lakers. It just started. I think we're like 4 or 5 episodes in.
I don't know if I've seen the previews for that or not.
It's on. Yeah, it's on HBO. It's good.
It's on HBO.
Of course, I was a big Lakers fan in the 90s.
Was that anything related to your brother being a Lakers fan?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
I would never know who they were if it wasn't for him. But yeah, he was a huge Lakers fan. He took me to a couple games.
He's still a Lakers goon.
Oh, he has a Lakers tattoo. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Which
in.
brother?
He's Dalvin.
Dolphin.
Yeah, he's all in.
There's only one particular person on the Lakers team that can kiss the dirt, as far as I'm concerned. But the Lakers are a good franchise. They're a good dynasty team.
Yeah, and when I was a fan, it was Lakers, Bulls, Pistons, and Celtics. Like
Yep.
that were
That
those
was
were
it.
the teams.
There wasn't anybody else.
Nope, nobody else
There was a
existed.
couple players from every league that was a superstar, but you didn't hear about
Yep.
the Bucks or God knows any other teams.
Yeah, Utah Jazz or
Yeah.
you
You had
never-
Karl Malone. You had Clyde Drexler, and like I said, those were all just like superstar players on different teams. But you didn't hear
Yep.
like the big teams playing the Celtics or the Bulls or the Pistons or those top 5 guys. You guys can go pee if you want.
I was gonna
Jason
say,
and I are
would you
talking.
like
Hey,
a
yeah,
Yeah,
like-
we're talking.
So this is what we're doing, talking about basketball right
Just,
now.
he asked.
It's fine.
It's actually a pretty good show, though. It's not bad. It's a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff, and I'm sure it's dramatized for TV,
I'm
but
sure it is.
it's pretty good. And it brings back a lot of the memories of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Magic Johnson and all that. It's cool.
I say, you guys see? Did you end up seeing the Michael Jordan story?
No.
Or
No, I
Did you
heard
watch
about
it?
it, but no, I never watched it.
I didn't watch all of it, but he was my idol growing up. I wanted
Oh,
to
you're a
hear-
Bulls fan.
I'm a Bulls fan.
Jordan was the shit. What are you
was gonna
talking
say,
about?
She was a Chicago Bulls.
Yeah,
Scottie Pippen and Jordan,
yeah.
Did you have a coat?
unstoppable. No, but if I could have afforded one back in that, I definitely would have.
Oh, you should.
Starter
She
jacket?
had
Right?
she had a
Adidas.
no. What was the baseball uniform picture that you had? It's when you lived in New York.
Oh, the Sox.
Was it the
Chicago White
No,
Sox.
was it Chicago White Sox?
Yeah, oh God, yes. My
Was
bright
it-
red lipstick.
It wasn't the Yankees.
No, it was the Sox, bro. I
Okay, sorry.
totally remember.
Oh, she was decked out
Bro.
head to toe. The big hat. I mean, cherry red lipstick.
For
I wanna
what?
see these
Just to go
pictures.
sit.
It's
in the
just a
stands and-
style. I wasn't even a
It was
Sox
the '90s,
fan.
man. It was the '90s.
I wasn't even a
Just the
Sox fan.
90s.
Yeah, that's well. I lived in New York, and was coming back home. Had to have my gear on and stuff.
Oh yeah,
I
all
was
the
in New York.
jewelry,
okay.
the whole. I mean, she looked like a.
Big old door knockers.
She looked like a rapper.
like Flavor Flav stepping off the bus.
Oh yeah.
We need to see pictures.
I'll have to get them out sometime. Definitely. I'm sure I have a few left at least.
Yeah, I don't know where they're at, but
They're in the basement.
okay.
We'll come across them when we start
They probably should
remodeling.
stay.
Yeah,
there,
when does that
honestly.
remodeling start?
Well, now it probably won't be till after harvest, I'm sure, because he's going to start getting busy at work. But
Yeah, I don't know when lumber. I was gonna start it last year, till I went and priced lumber. I'm like, yeah,
Well, yeah.
Lumber prices have come down. They're reasonable now. They're
Yeah,
They're in the
well,
ballpark of what they were 2
they
years ago.
yeah they dipped down and then they started back up, and I don't know, just things happen, man. Life happens.
Life happens. Well, I want to switch my focus over to you. You.
Don't let's keep it
Yeah.
on Trish.
No,
It's way more interesting.
oh yeah,
you're like a Irishman. You're just like, no, we don't show our feelings. Fuck that.
Yeah, that's why I was born.
But no, you're a devout like cowboy, farm boy. Like I can fix anything. I can do anything type person. And that's what I love about you.
Yeah.
You're just a good-hearted dude.
Well,
that
thanks, man.
anytime I come to you and say, hey, I know it's 3 a.m, but my car tire's flat.
Yeah,
Okay,
what's up?
where are you? I'm 3 hours away. Well, it's going to take me 3 hours to get there, so I'm on my way.
Yep.
He's
But
your
that's-
guy you would call if you needed to bury
Yeah,
your
I'm
body.
like, you know, everybody knows that guy. Well, I'm that guy.
You are that guy.
Yeah, you know. Oh, I know a guy. Yeah, that's me.
Although I've had some apprehensions about calling you if I had a body to bury.
Why?
Why,
I don't know.
dude?
I
I
feel
know
like,
all kinds of good places.
I know you got all the spots, but I feel like you'd be like Trish.
that's kind of scary.
Yeah, and we're talking 6 feet's where we'd start. We're like 10 feet under. Like they'll never find those.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
don't want the coyotes
You
to
have
drag
to
them out.
burn the body. You can't just bury it.
Well, yeah, if you go 10, 15 feet down, light that bitch on fire, push the dirt in on
Okay.
top.
Okay.
You have
that
to burn
works.
it in the hole, and that's the only way to.
Will that work for you?
Like you
Yeah.
got too much thought
That would
into
work.
this.
And you have to get the fire hot enough that the bones
Yeah, you got to burn the
crumble.
bones.
Yeah, yep.
It sounds like we're strangling a kid. Would you
I
quit
know. We
screwing
really are
around with
not.
that chair?
Dude,
Strangling a kid.
You got some
Can you hear
WD-40?
that?
I'll fix this chair right now.
See?
You fix everything.
I
You
didn't hear
fucking
it.
fix everything. So yeah, that will suffice
Well,
for
wait.
you.
Yeah, I think that would be good. But why don't you want to call him?
I feel like you'd have guilt.
No, we
Oh,
wouldn't.
he would have guilt for a while, but then he'd forget about it probably.
Oh yeah, I
Something
drink,
else
dude.
would
He'd
make
I
get
don't have
over
guilt.
it.
All
Yeah,
right,
he'd
I
get
didn't want you
over
to
it.
drink yourself into a stupor.
No,
because of
no,
the-
no. I'd get over it.
All right, well,
Yeah.
we'll plan something then.
You know what? A while ago, you kind of started asking everybody what we were drinking. Did everybody ever answer, or
Just
me?
us? No,
Just
we
me.
did.
He didn't care about everybody else.
Yeah,
I just said Coors Light, and that's okay. We're moving on.
Cowboy Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Or Colorado Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
Colorado Kool-Aid.
No, wait. You said what you were drinking because you said it
Oh
was.
yeah.
Yeah.
The Lost
drink at
I
your
said we
bar.
covered
Yeah,
this
yeah,
side
yeah.
of the table. We
It was Don Quixote,
Yeah.
right? You're
Yeah.
drinking
He just
Don
doesn't care
Quixote?
about his wife. That's all right.
I think the subject got changed, wife. It wasn't
It
about
did.
It did.
subject not
I
coming
just
back
happened
to
to
you.
think about it
It
because
went
you're
on
over there.
To the topic of his
stirring.
bar and how cool it is, and
Then leave me be.
Oh
you
my
want me to
God.
turn the spotlight off of you right now?
don't get your feelings. It is like right in my eyeballs.
What are you drinking there, Lani?
yeah, we want to know
We
what
have
is it.
to know the
Drinking
the peop-
cucumber lime vodka and Sprite
You're
Zero.
such a lush.
And water.
Yeah.
Oh, and I got a cup of water because my
Why don't we have water?
drink's
Why
almost gone.
like they're better than us?
No, we
Like,
don't
look at how
need
healthy
water.
we are. We're drinking water.
You know, you guys don't need
we're
water.
just trying to last for you guys tonight because
God knows you guys stay up until like 3 a.m. pre-gaming, and then
There it is.
and then you come in and wake up at like, I don't know, 3 o'clock and show up here at like 4 o'clock. Like,
Well, we
okay,
were
I'm
only
good.
out. We were only up till about 2 last night, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Fuck.
in the kid-free zone.
Yeah.
Well, no, one of them was with us.
Yeah.
So
He was passed
Yeah,
out in the back seat
we
of
had-
the car.
seriously, I had to flick him in the nuts when we got to his house to drop him off.
To wake him
Because
up.
I look in the back and he's
Does he have his own house?
no, he lives
No.
with his mom.
Oh, okay. Not,
So,
to,
yeah, we-
not
we-
to rip on you, Owen. You're not there yet, but
We pulled it. I'm like, Owen, we're home. He's like, what the fuck? Get out of the car.
We gotta go.
he threatened to fight you.
No,
I feel like he's in that mode now.
he is.
Oh, he's a bar
yeah.
fighter
Oh,
now.
yeah.
So
He's looking for it now.
fighter.
He
Oh,
won his
yeah.
first bar fight, and now he wants to fight everybody.
Why did he get a bar fight?
Because he's
Dumb?
young and stupid. Yes,
He
Well, and he
dealt
was
with
with
it
his
appropriately.
friends.
Is
he
what
did.
I heard.
He did.
I mean, I
Did
guess.
he start it?
No.
No,
Okay.
no, no.
True
No, but
people
he-
that have been in a bar fight or ever thought about fighting never really start the fight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he definitely ended it though.
Yeah. Him and his buddy.
It sounds like his buddy skated.
Yeah, his buddy shot. Well, he had a few punches in, and then he he got the hell out of there.
A bar in town?
Bowling Green.
Oh. Can't believe
College
they go
kids.
to Bowling Green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uptown, downtown.
That was
Yeah.
bonkers when we saw him there that one night.
Yeah.
Come
Right.
walking out
Whole
of the
group
bar.
of old
And
people
you're like,
just
what the shit?
I'm like, whoa! It's shit. What's that guy's name? Morgan Wallen and Owen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a picture next time I'm at your guys' house.
Who'd you think that was Morgan Wallen?
His buddy? What's his name?
Zach?
Zach.
Really?
Looks exactly like Morgan Wallen.
Huh. I guess I've never.
He's got the
I don't know what
mullet,
he looks like.
The
So.
pointy nose, the profile looks like Morgan Wallen.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
That's
I'm gonna
fun.
get my picture taken with him. Everyone on Facebook is gonna buy it. That I hung out with Morgan Wallen.
Hell yeah.
We
yeah.
decided after that night, though, that we didn't want to be single because
Oh,
pickings
God.
were very slim.
The dating pool out there.
Wow. Nobody tries anymore. Like,
Yeah.
Well, no, everybody
not in
goes.
person.
All these millennials go to the bar and stare at their phones.
yeah. But they all, like, everybody had a flannel on. And,
Lenny did some serious looking. That
I
night.
mean, like, I don't know. There was one girl with, like, a crop top on. She was kind of cute. Looked like she
Yeah,
put
she
herself
was.
together.
yeah.
Really?
Stop
like,
touching yourself,
they all-
Lane.
They all just look like they didn't give a shit, which I guess if you don't, fine, but I don't know. If you're going out having a good time, I always liked getting dressed up to go out to the bar.
Sure.
I say you were one of the girls that was standing at the back of the bar with 20 below zero in a crop top, no
Oh,
coat
yeah.
on because you can't carry that coat around in the bar. If you're
Strap
gonna
a
God knows.
shirt, mini skirt, high heels, shiver my fucking ass off. And people like you were standing there saying, "Oh no, you can't come in
can't
yet."
come in yet, bitch. I'm sorry.
You got a
Yeah.
student ID?
Fucking
Yeah.
hated that.
That's what Owen was saying. Uptown, downtown has changed a lot
I'm,
since you and I were going there.
in what way? I
Well,
mean,
he said you can't go uptown anymore. You can't go upstairs unless you have a student ID.
unless you have
Oh,
a student
really?
ID.
That's what he said. So he said they wouldn't let him upstairs because he's not a student there.
But Owen's
No
a liar,
kidding.
so I wouldn't believe a word he says.
Yeah, that's what he says.
He drinks a lot.
Well, did we
I
go up?
we didn't try to
We
go
raised him
upstairs.
right.
We didn't try to go upstairs, so I wonder if they don't let like older
They-
individuals. Or
Yeah, they said there was too many fights and too many shootings.
Shootings?
Shootings. That's what.
No.
So they finally talked to the door guy. Zach is a student at BG, and
He is?
yeah, that's
thought
I
he was
guess
at Owens.
He's been
Moved
everywhere,
on.
man.
Moved on.
Okay.
Yeah, he's on a baseball
He
scholarship,
wants to
Yeah.
play ball.
and he wants to play baseball like no other.
At BG.
Well,
Anywhere.
anywhere.
Oh.
But he doesn't want to go to school.
Yeah, he has a problem with going to class though.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
So he was at Owens for a year until they told him not to come back anymore, and somehow he got into BG, and he was somewhere else before Owens. I don't remember where, but yeah, he just wants to play ball, man.
Yeah, he just wants
Want to
to
play ball.
He just wants to 12 gauge that.
Yeah,
I ain't here for class.
Yep.
I'm here to throw the football.
or baseball. But yeah, I got you.
12 gauge. The guy from Ohio State.
Right, I got.
What was his name?
Um,
Not Haskins because he. Just
I mean, you
passed
guys
away.
Yeah.
are on the team. You don't know his name?
We've been
Fuck.
drinking. We've been drinking.
he's gone now. We've moved on.
Whatever his name is. But yeah, he's at
Yeah, I
BG. He's
can't-
enrolled at BG.
Yeah, as far as I know.
Yeah, I mean,
Do you think he's lying?
I'm just shocked. That's why I was so shocked to see them at
As
BG.
far as I know, I
I
don't
mean,
know.
that's like you and me just skating up to Bowling Green and just hitting the town on several nights.
Well, Owen's doing exactly what I did when you went to BG.
Yeah.
Tish is taking a potty break.
Jesus. Gonna edit that out. Hold on, take the microphone with you when you go.
Oh, yeah. You should have one of those wireless headset things.
Here at the play-by-play, guys. Things aren't going so well in the bathroom. So yeah, he's doing the exact same thing that.
Yeah, that's why I tell everybody. I went to BG for 3 years. Didn't pay tuition, never went to class.
Just hung out and partied.
But every Friday and Saturday, I was there.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, it's a good time.
So did you
Best
just
years of
stay
my
with
life.
Lane?
Most of the time, yeah.
Or whatever chick you picked up? Or
Let's not go there.
It
There
was a good
There was a few times Lane didn't stay with Lane. Okay.
Lane didn't stay with Lane.
What's that mean?
Because you went home with some chick you picked
Yeah,
up?
we ended up in.
Oh, yeah.
There's several times we ended up in another house.
Where, let's say, where did you go? Were you in that house? Stayed in the house?
The one time there were several. Try not to make you out like a man whore, but there
I
were
already
several.
know he was.
No, the one time Ross and I
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
was it. It was yeah. No, it was. I don't think it was Ross, was it? I don't remember. We ended up in the neighbor's house.
Yeah, that was the night Ross was stealing
Yeah,
Stealing remotes and
hoses. No, I think he stole somebody's garden hose and
yeah, he was. But it wasn't. Who else went with us?
it was like my other guys from Toledo, other firemen.
No, it was
and
one of your cousins was with us.
cousins.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Joy?
No.
No. No, although we did hang out with her one night for like 3 minutes there.
You did?
Yeah. Remember we met up with her?
Was she going to school then?
I think so.
Hmm.
Yeah, and you and I went and met up with her, and then she went her way and we went ours. But
No. Yeah, it's sketchy times.
yeah.
Man
Yeah,
horse.
well, Lane went in the house with this chick, and we were just hanging out. We went outside for some reason, and they locked the freaking door behind us. So we're like,
Fucking
yeah,
couldn't
and,
get in?
and Lane drove. So we're
Oh.
like, shit.
Gotta find a new bed to sleep in.
Yeah, so we're like the girls next door in the house next door. We're like, hey, what's up? And we ended up going over there.
well,
And,
they were all friends.
yeah,
So that's fine.
we slept on the couch in the basement.
Oh, okay. See, I knew you'd be all right.
Yeah,
What is that sound?
that is not me. I did not move.
That was the front door.
Oh, it's just going out to smoke. I guess we'll just count her out for the next 10 minutes of airtime.
Yeah, those were some good times.
Dude,
Hanging out with the quarry during the day. and-
Oh, God, that was so much fun. Did you
Oh,
ever
it
go to
was.
the quarry?
Yeah, I think you took me to the BG quarry.
That's
Oh,
just
that's good
a
times.
fun time.
It was.
And for those that aren't in the know, the quarry was just basically that, a dugout pit where they used to harvest rock and minerals and stuff like that. But it was just a very deep place that filled in with water, and then someone decided they'd put beach volleyball courts there and also a place for a stage, and it was just right
They had
outside
a stage?
of it. Yeah, they had a
Oh.
stage for bands and shit.
I didn't know that.
And man, you go there during the day and play beach volleyball and hang out on the beach and swim in the cold water, and I mean, people go out there and scuba dive, and it's just a cool place to go.
Well, that was it was on the National Scuba Divers
Oh, was it?
map or whatever. Because, yeah, after the first time you took me there, I did some research on it. And,
Yeah.
yeah, it's, because that's what I do.
Scuba Steve would
Yeah.
know.
Exactly.
Didn't you just take the girls there? Trish's kids?
Yeah,
On occasion, just go there and hang
Yep,
out and
yep.
swim and whatnot?
Yep. We've been there a couple times with the kids. But it's closed now. That was years ago. But it's closed
closed?
up.
It
Yep.
is?
Yep.
Why?
I don't know. Making too much money? I have no idea.
I said they charge you per carload to come in. It's not like they charge you per person.
No.
And go there and shit. Just drink all day, hang out on
Yep.
some sort of sandy, rocky surface.
And the
Yeah.
ice, or the water was just crystal blue,
Yeah.
aqua blue color.
Was
It
it?
was
That's crazy.
about 30 below zero, but I mean, it was,
Freezing ass cold.
but it was absolutely clean.
Yeah.
But
That's
yeah,
crazy.
that was a great place.
I just can't believe it's closed. I didn't know that.
Yep. Last I knew, unless somebody else bought it and reopened it. I don't know if people want to retire or insurance issues or what the deal was, but yeah, it's currently closed.
I feel like with people drinking all day, swimming in water, that could be really
No,
bad.
the only times it had incidents was the scuba divers. I guess more than one scuba diver died out there.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know why that is. Maybe they came up too fast, or they got down too low, or
I
something
don't
with the
know.
tank. I don't know what it was, but yeah, numerous.
Would
scuba
you ever?
divers.
So you never looked into that place?
What do you mean?
Like what? There's all kinds of stuff sunk out there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's an airplane. There's a school
What?
bus.
What?
Did you start throwing shit into a pit or what?
Sorta. So it was a stone quarry. Naturally, it was stone quarry, and it was a limestone quarry, which is why the water's so clean and
Okay.
blue. It's because of limestone.
Yeah.
But no, they were digging. They dug too deep. They hit a water vein, and I think within 24 hours it was half full of water.
Really?
And they grabbed what they could and got the hell out. But most of the equipment, all the quarry
oh, no
stuff,
Shit.
trucks,
You got diggers
loaders,
and-
all that stuff's down there.
Oh wow!
What?
Wow.
Well, the silo. Remember where you dove off that diving board thing and there
Yeah.
was the top of a silo?
I don't remember seeing that.
Oh yeah, you could clearly see there was a concrete silo under the water.
Okay.
And it's like a 60-foot silo. There's a school bus at the bottom of the silo.
So it's probably just parked right next to it.
Yeah, and it's like a 1950-something Ford school bus.
Wow.
So how deep is this thing?
Oh, it's
I mean, if you've ever seen a quarry that's dug out, like
Yeah,
up in
it's-
Sylvania we drove by the
Yeah.
other day. Those things are like what, 100, 300 feet deep?
I would say that's probably a couple 100 foot deep.
Yeah.
Wow.
But then they started bringing because water's so clear.
Yeah.
Divers started coming there, and they do diving classes, diving training, diving certifications,
Yeah.
and that's why it's a national diving place in Ohio. Well, then they started putting stuff like there's boats.
Missed a lot.
There's boats sunk out there. There's an airplane, which they
Jason
show
has a lot of
useless knowledge. I know. No, it's
unnecessary.
useless knowledge.
Yeah, history buff.
But they show in the wintertime they brought this. It's like a business jet type airplane, so it's not
A
huge.
Cessna.
It's not like a commercial jet or anything. But
That's smoking
they pull it out on the ice on airbags, and then when the ice thawed, it went to the bottom. And
Why'd they put it out there?
for diving training.
Oh.
So if a
they
plane
put it-
crashes in the ocean or the Great Lakes, yeah, they go down and they swim in it, and
Wow.
yeah, and there's all kinds of cars down there that they practice rescues and shit like
All right,
that.
so that boggles my mind just a little bit. I don't know if anybody at this table knows, but how low?
I'll give it my best.
How low can you dive? I mean, as far as underwater pressure goes, like, I go like 12 feet and my ears pop, and it's just awful.
Well, yeah, that's nothing. But no, I think it's Isn't it like 7,500 foot, something like that?
I don't know.
Before
I know you can go down a little bit,
Right.
and then you
Well,
do whatever, and then you got to
yeah,
come up slow.
you got to come up slow.
Let your body adjust, and so
Right.
you don't get any.
Or you got to
air
go
bubbles.
into a decompression chamber.
Yeah, so
Right.
you don't get any air bubbles
I-
inside the system.
Don't think that the quarry's that deep.
Okay.
That they have to go through all that.
By the way, Jason would never attempt anything like that, just because he does not. Even though he's Scuba Steve, he does not like the water too well.
I'm not a fan of water.
He's not a very good swimmer
You want to fight about it?
unless he's at Newman's pool with his toddler life vest
Oh,
on,
that was
jumping
a
off the
freaking
diving board.
Little floaties on your biceps.
Yes.
No, it was. So we were hanging out at the pool, drinking, having a good time. I go into the pool house. I find like a 3-year-old's life vest.
And you felt comfortable in it.
Yeah, well, I was, 75 pounds lighter then.
Okay.
Strap that bitch on. I got the straps adjusted all the way out, just enough so they strap.
Yes.
And they latch, And I come running out of the pool house off the diving board. And everybody freaking lost it.
And you bobbed right back up.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Oh,
I
yeah.
touched
Wow.
bottom, and then, immediately
And then he was
shot to the
like-
top.
Yes.
Well, fun fact, I can swim. I can swim across the pool.
Kinda.
I can't float.
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
I can't float either.
So if I
Like
stop...
you sink.
Yeah.
Like this will stay afloat, like your shoulders and your head. But you'll try to lay back,
Yeah.
and his
yeah.
whole body just
I
sinks.
sink like a rock. Absolutely. 100%.
I'm not a good
It's
floater.
muscle density, man. That's a good thing.
Damn right.
It's a good thing. Trish, do you float?
Absolutely. Just like a piece of shit.
Yeah, she does. Can confirm.
Okay.
Well, you
you
remember in Cancun, I'm such a good swimmer, too.
You can just float all day.
I don't
I'm
remember
swimming. You don't remember
that.
that?
No, I don't remember.
You guys were over at the swim up bar, and I'm going across the
Yeah.
pool. Look at me, I'm swimming.
We're
All I
facing the bar,
remember-
and Trish goes by in the back. I'm swimming.
All I remember about the swim up bar is
Yeah.
that Jason would go get a
Yep.
drink, come back, and go, I just pissed all over those people.
I pissed all the way there and all the way back. And most of the time while I was standing there.
I remember that. I
Oh,
remember
my
at the swim
goodness.
up bar, there was a guy that, I don't remember if he was looking at us funny. He was like, that's fine. He walked over there and got us a couple of drinks. I'm like, I just peed all over that guy. Or in the vicinity of that guy.
Yep. I'm not
my
the only
gosh.
one. There's 100 people
Oh,
in that
God,
pool,
dude.
and nobody gets out to go to the bathroom.
No.
Yeah.
And the amazing thing is, we're all comfortable with it.
Yeah.
It's not like we're.
Because while you're drinking, for one, and who
Wow.
gives a shit?
Well, is it just the idea that we feel like the chlorine will kill everything and we just don't give a shit?
No, I think
think
I'm
we're just-
entitled. That's how I feel. I'm
I
entitled.
know. There's the pissers, and then there's the people that go in and are just like, oh, this is so disgusting because everyone's peeing in it. Which is not me. I'm one of the pissers.
Isn't urine supposed to be, like, clean, though?
Urine is sterile, and there's not supposed to be any like nasty shit in it. I mean, it's
Not
just
supposed to be.
Yeah.
Well,
But I
if you
don't
get
know how.
if you get stung by a jellyfish,
Yeah, you gotta get
they
peed
tell you
on.
to pee
Yeah.
on you.
'cause
So it's supposed to be. It's healing.
right.
So we just like swimming in people's healing urine, I guess. I
Healing
don't know.
juices.
I know, but people. Oh God, you guys brought the juice in there. Might as well just say moist.
Oh, stop. Don't do it.
But no, people go into a pool and there's you go up to like Put-in Bay, for instance, and you go up there and there's just like 100 people packed into like a kidney-shaped pool.
Yes.
Like these people haven't gotten out in an hour, and they're not getting out. They're
Yeah.
not getting out at all. So they're all pissing in it, and they're all okay to just stand in it. And you just wonder if they drain that pool every night and start fresh
Probably
and new.
not.
Filtration, man.
Or they
Filtration.
just go in there with
Chemicals,
a big old
yeah.
jug of chlorine and just like
That's what.
Oh yeah.
So
Absolutely.
this is what I always want. You hear advertisements for like Kalahari
Yeah.
up to Sandusky, and like our water is tested clean or whatever, the cleanest pool water and blah 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 whatever. I don't know if you ever heard that. But I'm like, compared to what? Like, yeah, you can say, yeah, we got the cleanest sewer you've ever swam in. Like, what are you comparing this to?
I don't know. Never been to Kalahari.
Well, I've been there, but conference deals. I've never been, like the pool side, but still, I mean, what? Yeah, you know that's a cesspool of.
Oh, heck yes.
Little
You
kids.
can't even say it's
Yeah.
a cesspool if it's like clean
Although-
urine.
But
Which
when we
people have drank.
were at Great Wolf Lodge, and one of the kids,
Well, that's no different.
they puked in the pool.
Oh my!
And
One
they-
of your kids?
No,
or?
no,
Oh,
no,
I
no,
was
no.
like, what
That's
the
what we
hell
do.
were they
That's
doing?
what we do, Trish. We vacation to spots and just. All right, it's your turn. Do it.
Clear it out so we can enjoy it.
Exactly.
But no, they drained it. And
Really?
Wow.
They just like scoop it up
it was
with
just
a
the
net?
hot
or-
tub. It was the hot tub, so it
Oh,
wasn't
well, yeah,
like.
that's
Oh, okay.
I mean, hot tubs are disgusting all
Yeah.
on their
Can you-
own.
Yeah.
Well, that's a vacation spot hot tub where they leave it open 24/7.
yeah, all kinds of VDs float
Yeah,
around. in that.
Yeah.
You got swimmers in there that might survive the temperatures for a little bit.
Oh my god.
Speaking of vacations, how was your trip to Miami? Oh no, New Orleans.
New
I'm sorry.
Orleans.
Yeah,
Mardi Gras.
yeah.
Bitches.
Highly recommend it.
Yeah.
It was
Absolutely.
fun. It was
you,
good
You
time.
gotta do it at least once, seriously.
Except for the main road. What's the
Bourbon
main road?
Street.
Bourbon Street. Stay the hell off of there. There's plenty of other.
Well,
main
no, you
streets
got to
to-
go down it.
Yeah,
you
it-
got to go down
Well,
it.
what's
Just,
so great about it? that
It's
you have to go
Bourbon
down
just
it?
the vibe. It's everything you see on
Have you never been to
TV or
Applebee's?
whatever. It's
Applebee's?
totally like
Hate
Yeah.
Applebee's. I hate
Bourbon Street
Applebee's.
Steak? Come on, man. You've never heard of this? Come on.
Hate Applebee's.
No.
So,
Yeah, I'm
you
there with
definitely have to go on Bourbon Street just to feel the vibe, and I mean that's what you always see
Right.
Yeah.
on TV, or if you look
But-
up New Orleans Mardi Gras, that's what you see.
Yeah, and
it's
that's
a
where,
tourist trap.
That's where all the tours go.
yeah.
Is
And-
it like as packed as they show?
Oh
and
yes.
Is it?
It's
Oh,
more.
yes.
Yeah, it depending on what night you go. Like we got there on a Friday.
It
Bourbon
wasn't
Street
terrible.
wasn't terrible. I know it was crowded. It was like the midway at your county fair. There's people.
Yeah.
But then we went back on Saturday night. You couldn't move.
Oh.
Like sardines packed.
Worse than sardines packed. Yeah.
We walked it a block and we're
Yeah,
like, yeah, we're done.
We went down to Bourbon. We went up Bourbon one block, and we're like, and it took us 45 minutes to do a block.
Oh, wow.
And that's pushing and shoving, and yeah,
I
we
mean,
got the hell
people
off.
Are people just standing, staring, not moving, just like
A little bit.
There's that, and then because there's people up on balconies throwing beads, so people are standing trying to catch beads. Everybody is moving in the opposite direction you want to move, and there is no,
There's no flow.
right lane is north, left lane south. None of that. No, it's just, it's
Free for all.
yeah, it's
Which I think a lot of those people on Saturday night, probably at least half of them were locals, though.
Oh, really?
Because that's
Yeah.
obviously when my phone got pickpocketed.
I don't know
So
about
that was
them being
fun.
locals. I don't know that the locals really go to Bourbon.
Dude, the first night we were there,
I'm getting schooled right now. Okay.
the first night we were there, which is a Friday, we dropped our shit off at our Airbnb,
Yeah.
went down, didn't even change clothes, nothing. We're like in our travel uniforms or whatever you want to call
Sunday
it.
best.
Yeah.
Travel
Just
uniforms?
Not
You guys have
uniforms, but
uniforms?
Yeah, more of a
Travel clothes.
jumpsuit, really.
you know, when you fly or you
Comfy
travel, you
clothes?
try to be comfy. Yeah.
Something you
we
strip
didn't
away and
change.
throw off.
Yeah. Well, not throw off. So we didn't even change or nothing. We were just like, yeah, let's go. We're ready to party. And we go over there, and this chick that is like trying to sell shots or whatever outside this
Oh,
little
we're
bar.
going this story. This is where we're going.
Not in full detail necessarily.
Why not? We're all friends.
Come on, dip in there.
Anyways, because then there's a backstory. So no. Anyways, there was this chick trying to, sell shots outside the place. Hey, pretty girl, whatever. Black chick, mind you. Anyways, not that that matters, but hey, pretty girl, blah, blah, blah. Come by the shot, or you want to do a shot with me? And I'm like, we're not there yet. We had barely even started drinking.
Don't look at me. What do you? You want me to take over?
No.
Deliver the punchline, Trish. Just go
There's
with
not
it.
a punchline or anything, but anyways, my point is there is locals down there hanging out.
Well, yeah,
big
they're
time.
working. She was working.
No, her friends that were across the street.
They were working too.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Did we not make a purchase? Which means they were working. Self-employed. Entrepreneurs.
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
You can't figure it out?
Just finish it off.
Yeah, I don't know why she's beating around the bush here.
Oh my God.
So
No, you gotta tell the
I will.
backstory then.
So a week before we leave,
The feds aren't listening to this, by the way.
okay.
she's trying to figure out how she's gonna get weed to New Orleans.
Yeah.
Like, what if I put it in like 3 Ziploc baggies? I'm like, no.
Are you? No.
Exactly. I'm like, you're not flying with me if that's what we're doing.
Or
Like, yeah,
no,
when you're
he's-
arrested, I don't know you.
He's
and
like,
I'm
I
gonna go
don't,
to New
yeah,
Orleans.
and I'm still going. So
yeah, and I'm gonna
whatever.
have a
I'm
hell of a
like,
good time. So
Yeah. You'll find it
'Cause
when
the-
you land.
that's
Just
what
so
I said.
everybody knows, Tish isn't a true pothead, just a weekend warrior. And I like to smoke a little herb once in a while.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
So I say, Trish, don't worry, it's New Orleans. We will get weed there.
Yeah.
Don't worry
When
about
have
it.
you ever had problems?
Yeah, when have
finding
you
weed
ever exactly?
wherever you go?
So like she said, we land, we throw our bags in the Airbnb, we hit Bourbon Street, we go 1 block, and we're purchasing weed. Like 15 minutes on Bourbon Street, we have weed.
However, I say to this girl that
Yeah,
wanted me to
well-
buy a shot,
Do you know somebody?
hey, do you know
Well,
something? Can I
okay.
get some flour?
All right,
down
all right,
here?
yeah. Wait a minute. So weed? You got weed, bud, electric lettuce, left-handed
Marijuana.
cigarettes, marijuana. I mean, there's all kinds of
Flower, did you say?
Ganja.
Slang.
Yeah. So she
Flour.
says to this
Well, because
girl,
that's when you buy in a dispensary now. It's a flower
Yeah,
because
she-
it's grown.
she
It's a
asked
flower.
for flour, and I even looked at her like, the hell?
I didn't know
Flour?
what to say.
But she's like, don't worry, I got you. I got you.
I'm not an undercover cop.
So she whistles. A couple dudes come over. It's like, hey, she's looking for some flour. And they're like, yep, we got you. And they go across the street to come back with freaking cocaine.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Jesus.
the white powdery flour.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I was like, he goes, "You want?" And I said, "No, I just want some bud." Like,
Slow your roll. And he's like, oh, you just want bud?
Oh, you want ecstasy? Hold on, I got that for you right here.
So, yeah. So then So, needless to say.
So they scatter and then they came back with
Yeah.
blood.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. He went to a different building and came back. And yeah, it was a very easy transaction.
Yeah.
Nice people.
Oh, I
yeah,
bet.
they were nice. Hey, you want my number in case you want more?
Yeah,
and I'm like,
the guy
"No,
wanted
I'm
to give
good."
us his number. And
I just wanted, we were only there 5 days. I just wanted enough to catch a buzz if I wanted to,
Right.
and it was damn good weed
it was
actually.
good stuff.
It was good. Shut up, like you smoked.
It smelled good.
It was
So-
really.
so it came-
It was good.
She put it in a Ziploc baggie. She set it on the table in our Airbnb. We leave. We come back that night, open the door, and that is all you could. Oh, it smelled so good. But yeah, it's like we need to put that somewhere else.
You like the smell of it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I think it stinks.
yeah.
Oh,
Really?
he'd totally
Freaking
smoke
stinks.
if he could. He just can't.
I know he can't.
Yeah, but he would.
Yeah. Oh, it smelled. You really? Maybe you're just smelling the wrong stuff, dude. 'Cause this was
Smells
some
like
good stuff.
Maybe. I say just
Like
it
skunk?
stinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
No.
smells like skunk.
No, this was
That's
not
the
skunk.
good weed, though.
No, this was.
It was strong. It
Yeah,
was
it was
good.
some
It,
good
it
stuff.
was. It was interesting because it's been many, many years that I've seen bud or purchased bud from other places other than right here.
Yeah.
So that weed was so dark green. It was damn near black. It was
Okay.
weird, but it was a nice solid bud and
Good and sticky.
yeah,
It's
good,
some
stick.
stuff.
It was.
No, I mean,
he was like,
How do you grade weed? I mean, you're looking at it as saying, it looked almost black. Does it
Yeah.
hold all the moisture? Does it get like more drainage into it? I mean, how do you grade like good weed?
No, this was where it was grown.
yeah.
This was southern weeds. You got that hot southern sun beating on it. That's
So it
what gave it
stays-
the color.
Here comes
and-
the farmer.
Moist. It stays moist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weed
Well-
you get up here is green.
Yeah,
Dried.
it's
Right.
just
Dried
green and
out.
dry and not very potent, not very
Okay.
sticky, like he said. Well, although, they have dispensaries now, obviously, up in Michigan and whatnot,
Right.
where you can get good,
Imported.
high quality. I mean, it'll have like different colors in it and just because it's a hybrid, But how the fuck did we get on this? Because I had to tell the damn story.
It doesn't
Chase.
matter, Wheezy. Just go with it.
Jesus Christ.
Can I just say though, When you said that you made a transaction, you made a purchase, and it was from somebody
Self-employed.
I immediately went to, you got a prostitute.
Oh my!
As much as I wanted to, no,
He
that's
had
kinda what
offers.
happened. Yeah,
He had offers
I had a
while we were
couple.
down there as
I had a
well.
couple. Yep.
They grab your junk? Try to
No.
convince you?
No.
Not like
No.
Jamaica.
You want
Jamaica.
that story? So
Go ahead.
Trish loses her phone.
Yeah.
She's drunk.
Loses it. It
Okay.
got stolen.
Don't skip that story. Go back to that story.
How it got stolen?
Yeah, I got ganked. And step up to the microphone, would you?
That was
Yeah,
it was Saturday night when
when-
block we took 45 minutes to go through.
Yep.
On Bourbon Street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
had
we-
my phone in my back pocket.
We get off Bourbon, and we're kind of people watching, whatever.
Here comes a group of girls.
And Trish is like, "Oh, where's my phone?" And yeah, and then she's like, "You got my phone?" I'm like, "I ain't got your fucking phone." So then, it's gone. Call it goes immediately to voicemail.
Yeah.
So she's like, "Well, maybe it's back in the room." So we walk, 3-4 blocks back to our Airbnb. It ain't there. It's long gone. So she's going, "Call it again." 'Cause she's drunk and she's high. Hey, call it again. I'm like, "Trish, I just called it. It goes to voicemail.
I wasn't giving up though.
Call it
Find
again."
my phone?
Not giving. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we did
Absolutely.
that.
Oh,
And
that phone's
They
like
shut it
family.
off.
Yeah, sure.
They
Yeah.
shut it off
Yeah, they-
immediately. I'm sure.
the last it was pinged was a block from where it was stolen.
At in the front of some hotel or something.
No, it was in front of one of the slushy places. That was the last it was pinged. So they shut it off and it was gone. And she just, "Call it again." I'm like, "I'm not freaking calling it." And she just wouldn't shut. So I left. I'm like, "I need."
Well, because I was freaking out, bro.
Well,
I
yeah.
say you lose your phone.
All
like
my
losing a kid.
shit. Yeah, dude, every picture that I had of Cooper was on that phone. And yeah, come to find out later, when I get a new phone, none of that shit backed up. He's 3 years old now.
Really?
Every picture that and not just him, all of our shit for
Yeah.
the past how many years is just gone.
2.5, 3 years is gone.
Just more than that.
Yeah, more than that.
Jesus.
It's-
Just
yeah.
gone.
Well,
That's
that's
what
because.
pissed me off more
Yeah.
than even just losing the phone. I don't give
Well,
a
yeah.
fuck.
Well, so
about,
that little
you know.
FYI, if you don't pay for the extra Apple cloud storage,
Yeah.
they only store.
It only
so
backs
much.
up so many
Yeah,
times
which
or
is
so
what.
much.
So she got like 30 pictures out of 800
Ugh.
because that's all that was
man.
stored on the cloud.
Yep.
All right, good to know.
Yeah,
So back your shit up and pay for the
So
extra.
anyways,
I guess.
he wasn't having my shit.
yeah.
So he.
because she was. It's like talking to a toddler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's drunk. She's high. I'm pissed because the phone's gone. She has our Allegiant Air app on it.
Oh, yeah.
Our boarding passes. All the Airbnb info.
Good job, Tish.
All of that is on her phone.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're kind of screwed at this point. So and she's just
that
on.
hard.
Call it again. So I left. I'm like, I'm done. I walk out. We're 2 blocks off Bourbon. I walk out of our door. I take a right up to the intersection. I'm standing waiting to cross, and it's Saturday night. It's busier and shit.
Yeah.
This red Camaro turns the corner halfway around the corner, stops, tinted window.
Hey,
8'9" tall black girl. "Hey baby, you want some company?" She had 3-inch nails. I mean, I'm like, I think I'm good. And then I walked, because she's blocking the intersection, I walk around the back of her car and just walk right down the street. And I'm kind of like, aware of my
That just
surroundings.
happened?
And I'm
Covering your 6.
Yeah, she sits there for like another 30 seconds and then she just slowly pulls off. Like, I'm like, okay, all right, whatever. So I go down. Bourbon Street's a nightmare. I head over. I was going to hit up a couple little local bars. And I'm like, no, I should probably go back, see what Trish is doing. I turn the corner. 3 prostitutes standing on the corner. Every single one. Hey, honey, you want some company? Where you headed?
Yeah.
And I just keep walking. Where you going so fast, cutie? Don't say a word to them. I'm like, you know what? I probably should just head home
Yeah.
at this point. Because it's like, what, midnight, 1 in the morning, something like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, the next day, Trish looks up on my phone where the nearest AT&T store is.
Oh, God.
It's 30 minutes away by Uber. So, we call... Actually, no, we went and got a cab.
Yeah.
Went and got a cab. We head down there. Pretty shady neighborhood.
You think?
And saying shady is polite.
Yeah.
It's a pretty rough neighborhood. We get dropped off. There's a freaking line out the door.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, from all the other people that have been ganked.
There's a line
much.
out the AT&T door. And so then we, Trish being social butterfly, she starts talking to everybody.
No.
And I wasn't even intoxicated anymore.
And I think everybody in that line, which is what, 7, 8 people?
Yeah, at least.
Every single one of them but one had their phone stolen on Bourbon Street the night before.
Wow.
Pickpocketed.
Yep.
So you can't tell me it wasn't a bunch of locals down there waiting
No.
for us tourists to come through.
No.
Probably people that
guess-
work at AT&T.
Yeah, right.
Right?
It wasn't locals.
You can't
They
say
were brought
locals.
in.
I say you can't say locals. You just say professionals.
Well, he thinks
Well,
that it was people that just
they
come
pick-
in for these
Yeah.
events.
Oh, they did.
They picked a
They
popular
did, because
spot.
when you
rolled
hear
in.
the end of the story, this will all make sense. It was a group of kids that came in, and this is what they do.
Yeah.
But so
The next day.
comes
or
down
that
the
day.
grapevine down to us. AT&T don't have any phones.
Oh.
Like they're sold out.
Yeah.
They don't
So,
have
like-
anything in stock.
Oh, that's freaking cool. Well, the guy in front of us, he's from LA. He used to work at a Best Buy. So he calls Best Buy in New Orleans, and they have like two or three
phones left. Yeah.
So he says, I'm going to Best Buy. And we're
Tash.
like, all right.
Hey,
so,
you want to share an Uber?
well, we go off to the side, and we're kind of talking. He's standing out there. And so then we finally say, hey, you got an Uber coming? He's like, yeah, my Uber's almost here. I said, you care if we share an Uber? And he's like, I don't care. So we finally get an Uber. This chick shows up, and it took her a minute to get. She actually pulled up, and she's like, I wasn't even going to stop.
Oh.
Because
And
it
we're-
was shady.
yeah,
It
and
was
we're like-
that shady.
Jesus.
We're like, why? And she's like, this is a pretty rough hood you guys are in.
Yeah.
She's like, I wasn't even. She said, I almost canceled your Uber.
Wow.
So yeah, we pile in there. We head to Best Buy. We get a phone. End up sharing an Uber back to the French Quarter.
With a different couple.
Oh, so we get to Best Buy.
And there's people there, too.
yeah,
Oh.
there's like 10 people in front. Which Best Buy is AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile.
Right.
So it's all different providers. There's 10 people in front of us. Every single one of them lost their phones on Bourbon Street the night before.
Wow.
Amazing.
Yep, and we took the last iPhone 13 they had.
Yep. 13 Pro or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm one upper. Got a 13 now, guys. No more 11s for this bitch. Lost all my photos and everything, all my memories for the past 10 years, but
But I got a
I have a
13.
13 now.
13 now. I can record photos and videos better than Lady Gaga. What's up? Dude, that's
Yeah.
nuts.
So you definitely have to be aware of your surroundings.
well, and that's
It's-
anywhere, really.
So
but-
her, and just not knowing any better, growing up in Northwest Ohio, she had her phone stuck, that big ass
Yeah.
tablet
Yeah,
of a
monster.
phone.
in my
in the back pocket.
tight
Stuck
ass
in her-
jeans,
stuck in
you
her
would
back
think I would
pocket.
have felt that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really would have thought that I don't care if I was intoxicated
Oh,
or
that
not.
fast.
Yeah, you
Smack,
would have
bump
felt
up
that
against your slap, take
come
that
up
out.
off your
Well,
ass.
so that guy that was in front of us that used to work for Best Buy, his was stolen out of his front pocket.
Front pocket.
Yep.
Yeah,
So he said,
Jesus Christ, how?
yeah. And he said they left my wallet, they left, he had a money clip, left all that, stole his phone out of his front
I
pocket.
just wonder how much money they're making off of these phones.
So, well,
that's what we wanted.
So we asked
too,
the guy at
'cause-
Best Buy, like, what are they going to do with a locked iPhone?
Right.
Yeah.
And he's like, they can get into them. Like, seriously? Even with the face recognition? He's like, yeah, that's nothing. They can easily get into a phone. No problem. But he said they're going to do one of two things. Depending on your phone, the age of it, blah, blah, blah. They're either going to tear it apart, sell it for parts. They can sell the camera out of it, sell the screen out of it if it's good.
Really?
Sell the motherboard out of it. Yeah, they'll scrap
Carve
it
it
for
out.
parts.
Yep.
Or two, and more likely, he said there is a huge black market for iPhones overseas and in South America and Mexico. And he says more than likely that's where it's going.
The whole chunk of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they will unlock your
Shut
phone
the whole
Entirety.
thing off.
and ship it. Yep.
Huh.
So was it Sunday that your phone was pinged again? They turned it back on.
It was the very next day. Yeah,
it was Sunday.
Sunday, yeah.
So Sunday, her phone pinged because we were still trying to track
it. Find my iPhone.
it. Pinged in southern Miami.
Yep,
Jesus
Miami,
Christ.
Florida.
Wow.
Yep.
24 hours after it was stolen.
Yeah, tell me it's not a group.
Exactly.
Shuttled up from Miami.
Gave me the exact address and everything. As soon as I got home, I sent off a letter to that address.
Oh, it's a very stern letter.
Oh,
too.
shut the fuck up. I was like
an
really,
envelope?
bro? What are you going to get, $50 for my phone?
Well, so get
you
this.
just took all
It
my
was,
shit.
it was a message. It wasn't like a handwritten letter.
No, it was a handwritten letter that I mailed to the address. It
Put
was
in an
Oh my
envelope.
God.
I'm
Put a
not
stamp
kidding
on it.
you guys.
Oh,
Listen,
yeah.
You're a young
I was,
man.
I know that sounds so grandma-ish,
I
but
am
I was
disappointed.
pissed, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
I am
I'm-
disappointed in you
And I
right
said,
now.
do
I am.
not put our return address on.
I
that.
didn't. I put
Which-
my phone number
Yeah,
because
but
they
she
had
put her phone
anyways.
number in the letter.
They had it
they
anyways.
had it. They had
They
it
had it
anyway.
any. They had my phone.
Yeah.
So
So I was
then-
like,
I would have put the return
I offered
address
a reward
so they can
for
come
them
find you
returning
and-
it. Haven't heard
and then take
nothing,
care of them.
but-
Yeah, just-
You'd have to help me hide a body.
Yep, bury them in the freaking field.
Assholes. Like, why do people got to do that?
So
really?
Really?
Make money
For
Trish.
50 fucking bucks.
So to let listening audience know what's some of the things they tried doing, because they did get into your phone. They got on your cloud account, your Apple iCloud account.
Sell those nerds.
No. What do you mean?
Didn't
When
they
I got
change your
that text-
password?
No, I went in it. That Apple guy told me to go in and change all that.
Right, but didn't you get an email that said
I got
somebody tried changing your password, or somebody did change your password? They were in her phone messing around, and we were getting emails and notifications that they were changing passwords and stuff. Like, no, they
Sorry.
changed. That's what it was. They changed the email address on your iCloud account.
was trying to access it. Yeah.
Well, what they did is they put their email address on it. So if she changed her password, it would send an email to their
them.
address.
Yes.
And then they would have the new password.
Oh.
So, yeah, but we found out all that through email. You know, Apple was emailing her saying, hey, somebody's trying to access this. So, yeah, they were totally in her
Something. Yeah.
her face
Well, and I got
unlocked, her face recognition iPhone.
I got a
They were
couple
totally in it.
text messages that were supposedly Apple, blah, blah, blah. Somebody's trying to iCloud this, iCloud. Well, first of all, Apple will never text you. It'll always be email.
Right.
So I wanted to respond, nice try, fuckers. How about you give me my phone back? Whatever. And he's like, I wouldn't even mess with it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, but I want
Well,
to
and what?
so bad.
Yeah, they come across
would
as
want to.
Apple. Like, hey, this is Apple. We've located your phone. We know exactly where it is. Message us. This was a text message. Message us. Blah blah. Whatever. They
Sign
wanted.
into your iCloud.
Yeah, they wanted
Oh.
personal information.
Well, it had a link.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
and
Yeah.
we'll send your phone back to you. It was a total scam. It was them sending a text message
To
to
get
her.
her info.
Yeah, trying to. But you know what? Honestly, I'm impressed because never had any like bank activity because I was obviously watching that
Well,
too,
yeah.
you know. Thinking that, oh my God, they're gonna have my bank account numbers, blah blah blah. Yeah. Nothing ever really came of it other than I lost my phone.
So far,
And it was damn near paid off and whatever. And yeah, so far. And you know what? To this day, damn near every day, I get on the Find My iPhone thing and still look to see if it pinged anywhere.
Does it bring about anything?
Nope, it's still Miami.
I'm sure it's shipped off
it's
to South America.
it's
somewhere.
it's out of this country by now.
Yeah.
But you know, as many phones as was stolen that we know about, and
Yeah.
we just went to two places.
Right.
Yeah, they're boxing this shit
Oh,
up
yeah.
and sending it overseas or
Yeah.
sending it to South America or wherever.
Nuts.
That's crazy that they would come all the way up to New Orleans, a very popular place.
Well,
and
during
just-
Mardi Gras. yeah.
During Mardi Gras, and
Yeah.
just start pickpocket people.
Yeah,
Oh,
can
yeah.
you imagine the number of phones? I bet
Oh,
you they
yeah.
sold
Yeah, man.
thousands of phones that
Well,
night.
then after that happened, every younger girl or whatever that would just have her phone sticking this far out of her ass. Like we were at a pizza shop, and I'm like, these they don't even know.
Yeah.
So I go
Yeah.
up to him, hey, and this one girl was like trashed, but
Oh,
her
yeah,
friend
she-
wasn't. And
She
I'm
couldn't
like,
hardly
hey,
stand up.
just so you know, you might want to tell your friend to put her phone at least in her front pocket because mine got stolen, blah, blah. Oh, my God, thank you. Yeah, I know. We should know better, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was nuts.
Well, then, yeah, we even had a guy come up to us Sunday, and wanted to know.
was looking for his.
Yeah, we
remember?
were just standing on the street, and he's like, "Hey, have you guys seen a phone?"
No, that was Fat Tuesday.
Oh, that's right. It was Fat Tuesday.
You
Yep.
guys have seen a phone.
Yeah, it pinged right where you're standing.
Where we were
Oh.
sitting,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, and
we
it
were
was
like,
just stolen like
no.
an hour before that. And we're like,
Oh,
no, we
Jesus.
ain't seeing it. So it was still going on, even on Tuesday. Like they were
nuts.
still stealing phones. So
Just wonder wonder if they travel like every festival.
Oh, I imagine.
Or
Yeah.
hotspot.
Big
Just
events
start
like that,
slamming
yeah.
into people and just yanking their shit.
yep.
Yep.
I just wonder how much money they get from something like that. Whether
Well, it's-
how lucrative it is.
Well, even if you get $10 a phone and you steal thousands of them,
I know, but 1,000 people? You think you can go through a crowd of? I mean, how many?
honestly,
how many people you think were on Bourbon Street that night? You
Oh
guys
my
were on
God.
it.
Lane, Bourbon Street is
30,
what?
40,000 people.
How
No
long is
way.
Bourbon
Really?
Street, you think? At least a mile long.
Oh, good mile.
At least. And it was
You got
sardine
yeah,
packed.
You got no idea, dude.
Yeah.
It was so
Wow.
packed.
So $1,000 at 10,000 or
Even if it's $50, I mean, whatever.
50 is pretty high for a phone, but I think 1,000 phones is a low number. I bet they did that in an hour.
Easy.
If you got a group of 10 dudes working, yeah,
Yeah.
that's a low number.
Well, and that's only, yeah, because, I mean, people are coming and going. People are coming. We were only on there for a block because we were like, oh, we ain't dealing with this.
Well, the girl
you know?
at the AT&T store that said they were out of phones, she's like, yeah, we've been out of phones for a month. Because as soon as Mardi Gras hits,
yeah.
everybody's phones get stolen. They go to AT&T, get new phones. They
Right.
can't
Wow.
they can't
Keep it
restock them
stocked.
fast enough.
Right.
She's like, yeah, we've been out of phones for a month. Because that's the other thing I didn't realize. Mardi Gras starts in January.
January.
Really?
Yeah.
Like mid-January?
January 8th, I think, is when it officially kicks off.
Yeah.
Yep. And then the big go out with a bang, that's Fat Tuesday. But there's
Oh,
it
that was
starts
like the
with
start.
parades and festivals, and yeah, it starts in January.
So they don't get that many people down there in January though.
No,
What
but
comes around Fat Tuesday.
so like when we were there at the beginning of March, that's the crowdest. That's the biggest crowd. Yes, but it's a big tourist attraction that whole time. So and there's people in and out, but nothing like when we were there because
Yeah.
that's the peak of it.
Very cool little, or not little, but very cool town. Very
Abs-
old,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh my god, it is. Put it on your bucket
It's cool.
list.
It's
It is
cool.
absolutely worth. Even if you
Definitely
don't go
worth
for
seeing.
Mardi Gras, just go and see the city. The French Quarter is amazing.
Yeah.
It is just cool.
Well, what's so fucking cool about it?
Just the old buildings,
Yeah,
the old
the
architecture.
architecture and-
We did a city tour, and you learn a lot of history about the town. It's
how it's below sea level, except for the French Quarter.
yeah. The French Quarter is the highest
People
part
are buried
of
in
New Orleans.
tombs
Oh,
and
really?
shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't
very
your
neat.
brother do like some ghost tours or
Oh yeah.
ghost?
There's cemetery
Oh.
tours, ghost tours, city tours. Yeah, there's just it's cool. We are definitely gonna go back. I don't know that we'll do it every year, but we'll definitely go back.
Well,
We got
it's-
other shit to do too.
I mean, was it expensive? Like going to Vegas?
Oh yeah.
No, it wasn't Vegas expensive, but it was.
It was,
Yeah.
It was kind of,
Yeah,
but
well-
it was Mardi Gras.
Right,
It was
yeah.
Fat
Right,
Tuesday week.
right.
I mean, it was.
Well, you gotta keep in mind we lived in Northwest Ohio. This is one of
Yeah.
the cheapest places in the world to live.
Yeah.
So anywhere you go is gonna be more than here. But it wasn't like Las Vegas expensive. In a sense, on Bourbon Street, you're gonna pay $10 a beer.
Yeah.
One half a block
Yeah.
away, $5 a beer or $3.
Turn the
a beer.
corner,
wow.
go half a block, and you're paying $2 to $3 a beer.
Yeah.
And there's in the French Quarter, there's bars everywhere.
Yeah, like every other, or, you know, yeah.
There's at least
a
3
lot.
bars on a block, on every block
At
you
least.
turn down. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Now Bourbon Street is nothing but bars and clubs and whatever, and it's a tourist trap. So yeah, you're gonna pay high, and we found
Yeah.
that out on day 2.
Yeah, we were like, wait a minute.
Yeah, because we're buying, and they were like big beers, but still like $10
Or
a beer.
those hurricanes.
Yeah,
Oh,
the hurricane.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those were good, but
Yeah.
And you could get them anywhere from like $8 to $17
Yeah.
for a hurricane.
Yeah.
Wow.
and we're like, what the shit?
Turn and get off Bourbon Street, and yeah, you're paying normal prices for stuff. And so you need to go to Bourbon Street. You need to see it. You need
Yeah.
to live it. there's so much more
yeah.
in the French Quarter to do. There's all these little restaurants, all these little quaint bars, and they're just little hole-in-the-wall bars. Just cool as hell.
One thing I was kind of disappointed in, I kind of felt like we were going to get down there and, you know, like the jazz music and people just playing music and doing whatever.
Yeah,
I mean, we didn't
Well,
really run into that.
We weren't in the right place, though, I have found out later.
Yeah.
Because, so Bourbon Street is, everybody's got rap music, just every bar
Like as loud as it can go.
has speakers outside,
Oh.
music blaring, and bars are on top of each other. So that's all you hear. Not the jazz, music,
not
stuff like
the,
that, but
That you would expect going
So
to New Orleans.
we end up down on Frenchman Street, which is where all the locals go. And like the one Uber driver
yeah.
said, Frenchman Street is what Bourbon Street was 40 years ago.
Oh.
And that's where the locals hang out. So we did go down, and you did see more like the street jazz bands
Right.
and jazz bars and that type of stuff. And it's a little out of the way, but yeah, it was way cooler. And we did that on Fat Tuesday.
And everybody just dressed in their costumes and whatever.
Which
It's
is
just kind of
all
cool.
Fat Tuesday is just they shut the French
it's
Quarter
pretty funny.
down.
Yeah.
Well, they pretty shut down New Orleans according to the
So Fat Tuesday is a national holiday for them.
Yeah,
It's like Christmas.
No.
Everything's closed.
everything's closed.
Public
Yeah.
transportation shut down. Post office is closed. Schools are closed. It's
Yeah.
a holiday.
yeah.
Wow.
And then they put barricades up and block the French Quarter off. And it's a street party. And we're talking a street party the size of Montpelier.
Jesus.
Like, that's the size of the French Quarter.
The whole of Montpelier.
Yeah,
Yes.
all of it. So no matter what street you go
Jesus
down,
Christ.
no matter what corner you turn, there's people in the streets in costume. It's like Halloween.
Yeah.
It's all these
But for adults.
flamboyant costumes, bright colors.
Did you guys wear costumes?
We did not because
Yeah,
we weren't
not-
really prepared for
Yeah,
that.
we didn't know. We didn't
Yeah.
know. Won't make that mistake again.
We got a lot of beads though. We had to UPS
Did you
or
earn those beads?
well, that's a very
That's kind of
that's a misconception
that's a
because
stereotype.
you don't have
Oh,
to
you
really
just-
show
you
anything
just
to
throw
get
your
beads.
hand up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're just like woo, and you're getting beads.
and another thing, if you walk down Bourbon Street with an open cup,
I mean,
people-
don't get me wrong, you can show your boobs.
and there
but-
were a few.
You
We
don't
saw a
have
few.
to.
Yeah. But if you're walking down Bourbon Street with an open cup, they will try. People on balconies will try to
Come
throw
in
beads in your cup.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
outstanding.
Yeah. So, and it's
Fun game.
if you go to any of the parades, which you should, the parades are
nuts.
yeah, they're
It's
absolutely
their
crazy.
pack, too.
They throw beads out at the parades off the floats in handfuls.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's
They're when
footballs. I mean, just all kinds.
oh yeah, all kinds. Yeah, footballs, swords, like these
Shirts.
plastic sword shirts, you name it. They're throwing it off these floats. There's so much garbage in the streets when they are done.
it's
you're
nuts.
literally walking on beads.
Yeah, I
by
can
the time
imagine.
the parade is done, because there's just so much shit everywhere.
And that's the other thing. If you don't catch them, you don't pick them up off
Yeah.
the
Oh,
ground.
hell no. You leave
Well,
them there
no.
for dead.
Well,
Nope.
unless you're homeless.
Yes, because
There's
then,
a homeless guy
then you
going
got
around.
these guys. Hey,
Yeah.
you want
Oh,
beads?
Jesus.
Yeah, they're picking them up out of the gutters and they're putting them on their arms and then they're trying to give them away on Bourbon Street. But yeah, Trish, she had 35 pounds of beads on her. And then every float that came by, she was the first one. Yeah, I mean, I'm like, we don't need any more beads. So we had to go to the post office and ship beads home
No way.
in
What?
3 boxes.
What the hell?
3
You needed to keep them all?
You can buy those at the dollar store. You know?
Those are memories.
Oh my god.
I lost all my memories on my phone. I was sending the fucking beads back.
Well, so we do go. There is a backstory. We do have a use for them. We do go to a biker
Wetzel.
party. Yeah,
Wow.
and the beads are very So we'll put them to good use down there.
I got to pee. You guys keep talking.
Oh man, I do too.
Gosh,
Well,
keep
leave-
going, keep
leave
going.
one at a time. Go ahead. Talk about Wetzel.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, no, we
Well,
don't
I'm
need. No, we don't need to talk about Wetzel, babe. Ask
Why?
Lani a question.
We'll
Ask
get
Lani a
to
question.
Wetzel.
Oh,
She's
I
been
wanna
pretty
hear
quiet
about it.
over here. She's been pretty quiet.
So I'm not done with New Orleans.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What? No, it is a good time.
It was a good time.
Yeah?
It was.
It is a good time.
It was.
It's,
But you know what? I don't know if because I'm old or what, but my feet
well,
were killing me from all the walking.
Well, it sounds like you had a shitload of walking to do.
Yes.
yeah, it was all walking.
I was dead.
When you're covering the acreage of a small town,
Well, yeah.
I mean, yeah, we would walk. We
Well,
walked 5-6
The
miles.
thing is, though, I took
every
3
day.
different pairs of shoes just so that I would be comfortable. Still didn't matter. My feet were killing me. He was fine, but
Well, I'm a man.
shut the fuck
Give your balls a
Oh,
tug.
man.
But yeah, definitely, I highly recommend it. And if you don't like crowds, don't go during Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
Right.
Go in the off season.
Well, that's what
which
he said.
I
If-
wouldn't even mind going back in
Yeah.
the off season.
That's what he said. Maybe,
Yeah.
When there
maybe
isn't
we could
quite
do it
so many
again,
people.
but
I
not
don't know.
during
Fat
Mardi Gras.
Tuesday was freaking.
It was fun though.
It was. You can't help but smile. You walk
Just
around,
people
and you're
watch,
grinning.
and people
ear
I
are
would
to ear.
love
actually very
that.
friendly.
I would love that.
It was the biggest Halloween costume party I've ever been to.
Very
and,
elaborate.
and all the drag
and-
queens.
Yeah.
I took a picture of 5 or 6 women standing in a circle. I took a picture, sent it to Owen, and I said, "There's not a single woman in that picture."
Yeah.
And they all had their hair done. They're
Yeah.
in bright, like orange and yellow and pink dresses, high heels. Not a single woman in the picture. It was.
Oh, I
just-
remember seeing that one. Yeah. I like that.
Just it was. It's a whole. I've never experienced anything like
Yeah.
it. It's,
I would
it's-
just want to sit and just watch.
Oh yeah, and that was the old people. We went up this one street. We went up a side street to Bourbon, and there's a whole row of rascals, like little motorized
Oh, yeah.
wheelchairs. All lined up.
yeah,
There's
yeah,
like
yeah.
20 of them. And they block the whole intersection, which it's all shut down anyhow.
Yeah.
It's all barricaded off. All these old people lined up side by side, people watching Bourbon Street.
Yeah.
And they were there
Like that was
every
the thing
night.
to do.
That's funny.
They were there every night.
But
yeah.
then you also had the holy rollers.
Oh yeah,
like,
that's something I didn't expect.
In an intersection with a
What?
big old
Yeah, big old wooden cross.
Oh.
preaching the Lord,
Oh,
and
Yeah,
you guys
and
are sinners.
We're all
and-
sinners,
Yeah,
and you
it
need to
was
repent
nuts.
now. And
We just got a letter in the mail about that.
I didn't expect that. That
Mm-hmm.
is one thing that kind of surprised me was the holy rollers that were there.
There was a ton of them, or what?
Yeah, there was a
Oh,
bunch.
yeah,
But they would every night they would pick an intersection on Bourbon Street,
to preach.
Stake
and they
their
would
place.
they'd set up their 10-foot wooden cross,
Yeah.
and they had a loudspeaker, and they would read the gospel and
Pretty much tell everybody they were sinning.
right, and you need
You're
to
going to
stop your
hell.
sinning and repent now, and Jesus loves you, and blah blah blah.
Handing out flyers.
Remember that dance tunnel thing that you went through? Is when we were headed down to the blacksmith bar, and there was all the way down one end of Bourbon Street, which it isn't the end, but it's the end of the
towards the end.
it's the end of the bar where the bars stop and it becomes residential.
Yeah.
There is it's supposed to be the oldest bar in the
The
U.S.
U.S.
And it's an old blacksmith shop, and it's pretty cool.
It
We
is
hung out
pretty
there.
cool,
Yeah, we
yeah.
hung out there several times.
We met his sister and brother-in-law there.
But it's all the way down at the end of the bar district, if you want to call it that, because after that it's residential. These holy rollers set up this tunnel, which is a bunch of kids lined up on both sides of the street.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Why you gotta whisper it? Why you gotta whisper it?
Oh my god.
They all had
Well, they had signs like free hugs.
yeah,
and this and
music
that,
blaring,
and-
like Christian music blaring. They all had glow sticks and flashing lights, and basically you could just come up and you would dance down this tunnel that they made. which
kind of
was-
like Soul Train. You know how they
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like a half a block long. And I'm walking, and I clearly see who it is. It's the Holy Rollers.
Yeah.
I can clearly see this. Trish is intoxicated. She has no idea. She's like, oh my God, that looks so fun.
It's
And-
Soul Train. I'm fucking going.
And next thing I
yeah.
know, she's in line. She's headed down. She's doing cartwheels and shit and
Not
dancing. And, oh, just
Yeah.
like-
Can you see me doing a
They're
cartwheel?
throwing holy water on you.
Right.
There you go.
Repent.
So she gets all the way, and she's just laughing, and I'm just having a great old time.
Sure.
Gets all the way to the end. I'm like, you do realize that was the Holy Rollers, right?
You were just saved.
It didn't matter. They were having fun
They
too.
were having a
Exactly.
blast.
They just weren't intoxicated.
Right.
So,
Yeah. And Trish did this whole dance with a beer in her hand.
well, yeah. And all my beads.
Yeah.
That you earned.
Yes.
So yeah, it's good. You should go. Definitely should go. And what I'm like a dumbass, I watched some YouTube videos and did some research before we went, but I have no idea what the hell we're going. They're talking about shit. I have no idea what that
Yeah.
means. Nothing to
You
me.
can only be so prepared.
Right. So then we went there and we walked the whole French Quarter. I learned the lay of the land. I know landmarks. I know this. I know that. Now I watch YouTube videos, which are very informative. And, you need to eat at this restaurant. You have to go to this bar. You have to. And I'm like, fuck, I wish I would have known that before. Because there's so much fun stuff I know we missed out on.
But that's how we are, though. We usually just
We'll
wing
just
it.
Fly by
Well,
the seat of
yeah.
your
Yeah.
pants.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you guys doing this weekend? I don't know.
Oh, we know you suck like that.
Yeah,
You
don't
you
plan
want to do
ahead.
something Saturday? Yeah, we'll see how Saturday goes.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll weigh our options and see
That's
if
how
you
we
guys
roll.
see how you guys measure up against the competition we've got going on.
Yeah. I mean, really.
We might get
that's
a
how
better
we've
offer,
always-
so we can't commit.
That's how we've always been, though.
Yeah,
No,
we-
the
you
love
know.
the love I have for you guys is measured on the fun I have with you when we're out with you, but it's also heavily anchored by the fact that you guys don't fucking plan for shit.
We don't.
You suck at that because
Well-
we want to go on
Right.
vacation with you guys. We had a great time in Mexico with you
Yes.
both.
Yes.
And it's like, hey, how about we plan something like 6 months out? And you're like, we don't know. We might be busy that weekend. Get the fuck out of here.
We don't know what we're doing 6 days from now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and we that whole New Orleans trip.
Yeah, how far in advance did you plan that?
3 weeks.
Well, that was Miami first, and
Well,
then it turned into that.
Yeah,
right?
we were borderline Miami or New Orleans.
She really wanted to go to the beach pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were going to go out of the country, Cancun or Jamaica or something, and then the second round of COVID hit, and we're like, nah,
I
probably
ain't
not.
dealing with all that bullshit.
Yeah, because knowing our dumb luck, we would test
stuck.
positive in
Oh, yeah.
Mexico.
Stuck
Oh, yeah.
there.
Absolutely.
We'd be stuck
That
there.
would be our luck. I'm
That's
not
us.
kidding you.
So I'm like, you know what? I would love to. I'm not going to risk it though.
Yeah.
So
I know, but when you get it and you're stuck there, they pay for you to stay there.
But you stay in this
Sure, you get secluded.
Yeah,
yeah,
you're secluded
like,
in a hotel
like
room.
not
You don't get
nice
to go to the-
luxury.
you don't get to go to the beach. You don't.
yeah.
yeah,
It's
it's not like
probably
you're at a
fun.
resort.
Yeah.
But
You're at the
True.
Cockroach Inn.
how many people actually get quarantined
'Cause-
out of thousands that they test? They're just like, yeah, let me see your boogers. Your boogers are fine. Go ahead, get out.
Yeah,
of
I
here."
mean, they didn't. It was a. That was it.
Really.
And I heard a guy, I follow him on YouTube. He went to France, I think, and he tested positive. Went down the street, tested negative, and took that to the airport.
Right. Right.
He's like, hey, I got a negative test. Let's go. Yeah, and he's
Yeah.
like, I got the hell out
I
of
don't
that
know.
country before I tested positive again.
Yeah.
we were just like, we just ain't even trying to deal with all
I
that. Especially being the way we are, just like we're winging every day. We don't make plans for the next day. Like even when we went to New Orleans, we were just like, what are we doing
had
tomorrow?
Very vague
They're like,
plans.
we're hanging out, we're partying.
Yeah.
We're in New
We're gonna go get
Orleans,
some
yeah.
food. We'll check out some shit.
We're gonna go see.
We might catch a parade.
Yeah, we
I
wanna
mean,
see a
whatever. I mean,
We're gonna day drink.
we had no plans
that's
One thing about
whatsoever.
New
Fine.
Orleans, you can walk around and drink in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Not
In the
not
French
everywhere,
Quarter.
but definitely everywhere in the French Quarter. There's
Yeah.
no issues.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So you walk into a bar, order a drink, and walk right back out.
right. Get your dory cups.
So that's
and
like
out
Vegas.
Yeah.
you go.
So yeah, I mean, it was narrowed down to those two spots, and he was kind of leaning more towards New Orleans, and I'm like, you know what?
no.
That's a good bucket list, and
Yeah.
I'm already 43, so I was like,
Well,
you know what?
that's
I should probably do
Foot in the
that.
grave.
That's not completely true. You want to go to the beach. We're looking at New Orleans. We're looking at Panama City.
Miami.
We're looking at Key West. Or no,
Miami.
yeah, Miami.
Miami.
I'm sorry. Miami, Panama City, Key West. Key West is freaking stupid expensive.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh,
and
yeah.
there's
Is it
nothing.
Miami?
There's nothing available.
Eh,
Like we're looking.
Not as bad as
we're
Key
looking a month
West.
in advance. Everything's booked for like a year.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's cool.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So then we were looking at like,
Because most people plan their vacations like a year in
yeah,
advance.
not 3 weeks
Not
in
like
advance.
3 weeks in
Yeah.
advance. Yeah.
so then we start tossing around other ideas like Vegas. Like we've been to Vegas, maybe we should go back to Vegas. Maybe we go to, hey, Texas has touches of golf. Maybe we should head to Texas.
Yep.
And just for out of whatever, I just said, hey, Mardi Gras is going on right now. So yeah, Trish grabs her phone and she's like, yep. So, and then that was it. We're headed to New Orleans, just like
Wow.
that.
Well,
So did you get decent flights because you booked them that?
Well,
That
you know
close?
what? If we would have went probably a couple weeks prior, it would have been better. But yeah, we only paid.
Well, but we
It
wanted.
was 600 for both of us round trip.
Oh, that's not
So
bad.
that's not bad at all.
No.
Well, so the first whatever you looked into, we left the day before Fat Tuesday. I'm like, if we're doing
Yeah,
it,
we got to
Oh.
go the
Gotta go
weekend
before.
before.
we're
We gotta
gonna
be there.
we're gonna be there for Fat Tuesday. We ain't leaving before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we're doing it, we're doing Fat Tuesday. So
Yeah.
then we had to and that jacked our flights up
A little bit, yeah.
and jacked our room up quite a bit
Oh yeah.
because we were there over
Yeah.
Fat Tuesday. Because that's if you go a week before Fat Tuesday, you can cut your cost in half. Yeah, it's
but
but-
if you're going to go, you might as well.
exactly
Do it.
If we're doing it, we're doing it. So that's
I'm
what we did.
surprised you got a room that
Yeah,
close to
right.
Bourbon Street.
Dude, we were a block
Oh yeah, okay. So another trip
away.
Do not stay on Bourbon Street.
Oh yeah.
No.
Because
Do
we wanted
not.
to originally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but now that
I'm
I've been
glad
there,
we did.
Pretty sure
Do
you
not.
wouldn't sleep.
no, because it never sleeps.
Never stops.
Yeah, you would never sleep because Bourbon Street never shuts down. We were 2 blocks off Bourbon, and we could still hear
Bourbon Street.
people. Well, yeah, the Bourbon Street crowd. We couldn't hear Bourbon Street, but people filtering out through the French Quarter, people hooting, hollering, going up and down the street, and like there's a block there's a bar on every block. So I mean, the bar across from our house was the Three-Legged Dog, open 24 hours.
Wow.
Bar never closes.
Oh my God.
How?
Just keep cycling in people.
Yep. So yeah, do not stay on Bourbon Street.
Do you think they're only open 24 hours because it's Mardi Gras?
No.
Oh, they're just.
No, it's right on their sign. They're open 24 hours a day, 363 and a half days a year. It's on their
Christmas,
sign.
Oh my gosh.
Christmas and
Probably New Year's. I don't know.
Year's,
Because
maybe.
there's a 363 and a half days.
wow.
I didn't get their scheduling program, but that's what it says.
So what's the circumference radius? Just to like stay away from if you go down to Mardi Gras. Obviously
What?
Bourbon Street, but just like a street, 2 streets away.
We were two blocks off Bourbon.
I can still hear the monkey business going on.
2 blocks is a good distance.
Monkey business? How old are you?
I'm just saying. There's a lot going on.
Two blocks is a good distance.
Constantly.
I don't. Depends on how much you want to walk. Obviously the further
Yeah.
off Bourbon you are, the more you're walking.
Yeah.
We stayed on I don't know my north and south when we were down there.
You don't?
Well, I mean we're in a city. If I would have drove in, I could tell you. We
Yeah.
flew in. Fuck, I'm upside down. I don't know nothing. We stayed farther away from the Mississippi River. If I were to do it again, I would have stayed on the other side, closer to the Mississippi. But you're gonna get more activity on that side. We were in a very quiet residential neighborhood, and we were just 2 blocks off Bourbon.
Wow.
So, if for us to do anything exciting, you would go down, you would cross Bourbon, and then everything on that side, all the way to the river, is where all the restaurants were and all the big bars and stuff like that.
Huh. So what was wrong with the Hurricanes? How come you didn't stick with the Hurricanes?
Expensive.
Is that what all it was? But
Well,
they were heavily dosed, right?
I don't think so.
No.
No, I had like
I feel like those they're not.
I had like 2 or 3 in one night. Had the worst ice cream headache I've ever had.
Oh.
And yeah, I'm sober as a church mouse. So yeah,
And you just paid $10 or more for.
exactly
Per.
anywhere from $8 to $17.
That's
my God.
ridiculous. Well, that's Vegas. Remember when we stayed there? That place right outside had those frozen drinks, and you'd get those
Yeah.
big yard things.
Yeah.
It was like $15.
And it was all sugar.
Mm-hmm. There's no alcohol in there.
Yeah. And then they try getting you. They sell it to you. set it on the counter, and it's, you know, $14. For another $10.99, we can put a double shot in it.
Oh Christ!
Ugh.
And I'm like, probably,
$25 for a drink?
Yeah, probably not. Probably not, bud.
I'll drink your syrupy stuff right
Yeah.
now.
And yeah, I
Never
just
come back.
it was too sugary, too fruity, too cold. I mean, like you're drinking a slushy
Yeah, right.
constantly.
How's the weather down there at that time? Warm?
Well, knowing our luck, it was 82 degrees the day before we got there, and 58 degrees the day we landed.
Until.
And
you
it
left.
stayed, it stayed mid 60s to low 70s the whole time we were there. The day we left was 78 degrees. The next day it was supposed to be 89.
Jesus Christ.
And that's the way we roll. That's just the way it is.
That's just the way the luck rolls.
So it was long sleeves, light jacket, that type
Yeah.
of stuff. But it was snowing back home. So hey,
Right,
we're,
yeah.
we're fine.
I mean, still, it's not like you were expecting to sit on the beach and you're
Exactly.
with no shirt on.
Exactly.
And get
Which-
tan.
So the weather, I think, strongly had an effect on the amount of titties getting out.
Yeah.
Because it was chilly, so everybody had them put away.
You think you'd be more susceptible to see those boobies if the weather got warmer?
Oh, I think, yeah. If it was 85 degrees,
Yeah.
there would have been a lot more action, I believe.
How was the talent down there? Was it just like, oh God, you should go crawl back in the fucking hole you came from,
It
or
was
was it like, oh,
it was a
yeah.
mixed bag. It was a mixed bag. It really was.
Wasn't like spring break.
No, because I feel like it's probably all ages.
Yeah, it was. That was kind of the cool thing too. You'd walk down Bourbon Street, you'd see an older couple with gray hair walking hand in hand, and you'd see 21-year-old girls, you know, hooting and hollering, and and it was. You named it. It was there. So yeah, it was.
Just the people watching alone. I'd pay to go.
Just go to one spot and sit.
And we did several times. Yeah. You just when you get tired of walking and you got a cold drink in your hand, you just park yourself next to a building and you watch the entertainment go by. And yeah, the street performers and of course, you know, everybody playing drum buckets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's nonstop.
Nonstop noise.
Yeah, and then you got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were there
Yeah.
doing fully grown men dressed in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle outfits. Superman was there. Batman
They
was
missed
there.
it.
So it was like Vegas Street.
Pretty much, yeah.
Their bromance is strong right now.
So what else? You want me to lead into a Wetzel? You asked about Wetzel
No,
earlier.
I got something to say now that I'm back.
Oh, God.
Tish is
shit.
back, guys.
Yeah, we heard you whispering yourself back in.
I'm back here. On a real note, are you guys down for the first Ohio State game this year? Because
I don't know, dude.
Notre Dame, Ohio State, we gotta go.
How much?
That's
are tickets?
September 3rd, isn't it?
300 apiece.
Yeah.
September 3rd.
Oh,
I'm in a wedding.
sorry, we're booked out that far, dude. That's
I'm
months
in a
away.
wedding.
On
It's my
September,
brother's
Brother's
wedding.
second-
he's
second
getting
wedding.
married.
Second wedding.
Jesus,
Yeah.
great,
Just gotta throw that in, huh?
great.
Second wedding.
Just
Turn the screwdriver.
no. Damn it.
Yeah.
That
So
I'm pretty sure we're going.
that solves that problem. But yeah, you
Did
guys
we
should
say-
go.
Yeah, you
Our
should. You guys
brother-in-law
should
going
go.
to be there?
What?
Is our brother-in-law going to be there? He's a big Notre Dame fan.
Oh, he'll be there. It's a special.
I don't know. It was a good time. We're
Why is it
pretty
got to be the
stoked
first?
about
Why can't we go the second?
because it's Notre Dame. We haven't played Notre Dame.
Yeah.
And forever, we
Yeah.
never played Notre Dame.
Plus,
We
It's gonna be a
don't?
big
Notre
deal.
Dame fans are douchebags.
Yes.
Yes, it's going to be a
100%
big
of 'em.
deal. So
Dill?
deal,
It's kind of a dull. Not a deal,
Deal.
Trish.
Deal.
A dull. But yeah, I looked at those prices and I thought, God, it'd be fun to go. And then
They-
I thought, yeah, this wedding's
They
coming
are
up.
quickly pricing me out of the market. I can contest.
YOLO.
I know, Trish. I know.
Just go and try to scalp tickets when you get there.
Right? Well, you know
fine.
what? Even
What?
if what Tish?
What?
You know what?
What?
Even if we don't get tickets for the September 3rd game, I think we're gonna go even to tailgate.
Yeah. Well,
Fuck
guess
it.
what? We still can't go because stuff.
I know, because you got a freaking
Quit
wedding
trying to sweeten the
How
deal.
dare they get fucking married?
on September 3rd. Who does that?
Who gets married during football season?
Right?
Assholes. That's who. Only assholes get married during football season.
Damn it, Peter. But yeah, we should definitely do a Buckeye game, the four of us.
Absolutely.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Tailgating
And
all,
the
'cause
scooter thing, that's what did it for me.
Oh my God.
The
that was a
scooter game
blast.
down there.
Your guys' whole experience down there with the place you stayed and
Yes.
the scooters and it just sounds so fun.
Oh my
Yes.
God. It was over. I've been to,
It was free.
Oh my god.
what, 2 or 3 Ohio State games with you?
Yeah.
And no offense to you, that was the best time I had.
You know what?
Well-
I take offense to that because
You don't even remember the last
Yeah, the
time you
last
went.
one we left in the
sold
third
my
quarter.
soul the last game we went.
Yeah.
I had a
That
really,
was-
I had a really good time
Those-
last time we went.
Those cops are looking at me.
No, they're not. Like, yeah, they are. Eat your pretzel, dude, and let's
As
just.
I'm texting you from below the upper deck,
Yeah.
which was hell trying to traverse in my drunken state.
I'm pretty sure you texted me too. I don't really know.
Babe,
what's
I don't
going
know
on
what to
right
do.
now. I'm really, really drunk.
Aw.
Yeah, you gotta go down the day before like we did. We went down the
Yeah.
day before, partied, and we stayed right in the heart of all the college kids.
Yeah.
And it was a big ass street party, and we were.
They didn't
what-
look at you like, who are you, old fucker?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, absolutely did. Especially me. Like, is that your mom you're hanging out
But
with?
it was-
or
Was it parents' weekend or dad's?
it
weekend?
was parents' weekend. Or no,
I
it
think
might
was
have been dad's weekend.
Dad's
yeah.
weekend or something. So we
We
fit
were
right
at-
in. I mean, it was,
Well, we were at some hole in the wall bar, right like a block and a half from where we were staying, and yeah, these college chicks were coming in with their dads, and they're all in their Ohio State gear, and it was cool.
So, yeah, these young college girls are coming in with these old men. And it was like, all right, there's one, that's weird. And then there's like 2 more. Then there was 5 more. So then we finally asked the door guy, we're like, all right, so what's going on? Because there's a lot of pedophiles here. What's the deal?
Is this creep dick
Yeah,
weekend
he's
or
like,
what?
it's Dad's weekend. We're like, all right, all right.
All
That
right, so
makes
there goes Joe Biden with some, that's not his
Yeah.
daughter. That's not his daughter.
No, he's just smelling her hair. It's- Yeah,
We
it was-
definitely have to do that though.
And then
Like before I'm too old to do something like that.
we got the
He's gonna be in a
scooters.
wheelchair in about 2 years. So.
We got the scooters, and it was all done at that point.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, oh, it's a freaking blast.
So how does those
It
work?
was.
So
That
you
was
dropped
good.
your
You-
shit.
Not for shit.
Well, no. How do they work? You pay what, $1 for?
You have to have
every mile
Apple
or
Pay
what?
on. You have to have Apple Pay on your phone, and then it's
I don't know.
it's $1. It's $1.99
To activate
to
it.
turn the scooter on.
And then so many.
Yeah, it's so many cents a minute.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So like
does-
if you know, don't get too trash, because if you know that you're done with the scooter, you obviously
Gotta
sign
put it
out or whatever.
Dump it.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't just don't park it and go into a store or something. Yeah, log off the bitch and
Yeah.
So your experience, all I can see is buddies from high school on their mopeds trying to carry cases of beer in between their legs.
Well, okay, so these scooters.
You did not in between your legs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, be in between his legs on his feet.
Okay, so the
At his
scooter,
feet.
it's got 2 wheels on it. It's like a skateboard with 2 wheels and handlebars.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not like a
It's
moped.
a scooter.
Okay, but there's not room for beer.
You would be
Oh,
correct.
sure there is.
No, you'd be correct on this. Didn't stop us.
Well, no.
With a polar
And you
pot
gotta have
filled with
Your big gulp.
yeah, big
Your
gulp.
big gulp.
Yeah, filled with cranberry and Don Q.
Yeah.
And I made it, what, 10, 15 feet from
I was
our...
way far ahead of you, so I didn't even know what
Well, yeah,
was
I'm the
happening.
pack mule for this vacation.
Because I was smart enough to
Jason,
carry a
let's go.
freaking bag.
Yeah.
Oh, you got your Merce up there, and he's just.
Yeah.
You
Oh
can't
no,
take a
I
bag
had a
into the
grocery
stadium,
bag.
can
I
you?
had a grocery
No.
bag. It was
No,
my
we were
cooler.
tailgating,
grocery bag.
Laney.
That was my
Grocery bag.
cooler.
We're tailgating.
Just like, well, even in New Orleans, I took my backpack with me. That was our cooler.
Why didn't you put your phone in it, Trish?
I don't know, because I'm stupid.
Sore subject.
No, but yeah, I had just like a grocery bag, like a plastic grocery bag with all my shit in it. Away I went.
'cause you're a
Look back
woman.
and Jason's fucking struggling. Like, what are you doing?
We're not accustomed to carrying all this shit. as we move.
Women are, so
We
that's why
are,
you weren't
yeah.
prepared.
I had
Yeah.
a case of beer between my legs on the floor of the scooter that I'm squeezing with my ankles.
Yes.
I have a Polar Pop full of cranberry and Don Q in my left hand, and I'm running the throttle with my right.
Yeah.
And we were on the bumpiest alley in Columbus.
Why couldn't you have videoed it?
And not only that, if you haven't been on one of these scooters, you have to take off like a skateboard. You got to put your foot on the floor.
push.
And you got to push
To get it going.
throttle, and then it
then
takes
go.
off.
Yeah.
I'm trying to hold a case of beer between my legs.
The whole time
literally
it's going,
went 10 feet.
Get the fuck off me. Whee!
And I had a case of beer dumped in the alley.
Yeah.
Ice everywhere.
His Don Q, he squeezed so hard that broke
No,
the cup.
that was the second time. Trish is a half a block away. I'm like, that fucking bitch.
And then I finally stop and look back,
Yeah,
and I'm
she
like,
split
what
her
is
up at
he
the end of the
doing?
block. I'm picking shit up. I'm brushing gravel off ice cold beers. Pack everything up. Go another 5 feet. Dump everything again.
You need to back up, though.
And this time, I squeeze my styrofoam Polar Pop. I squeeze too hard. So it shatters. It runs down my arm. It's dripping off my elbow.
Sticky as shit, bro.
Sticky as shit.
Oh, yeah.
Beer everywhere again.
And then he's like, fuck it. I'm done.
Trish is coming back, and she's like, you need help? I'm like, fuck you. So then she says, because she's like, well, do you want to go mix another drink? Because we're literally 18 feet from our door. She's like, do you want another drink? I'm like, I'm fucking done with the Don Q. Grab the case of beer in my hand, which is just completely tattered. Cause
The reason why it was
slid down
tethered,
the pavement.
no, he decided this is a good idea. A cardboard box
Oh, that's a
to
damn
keep
good
it
idea.
cold.
Oh, that's a damn good idea.
He packed ice in it
Oh, my
to get the beer cold.
Yeah.
And then,
You're-
after 2.5 minutes, it
Yeah,
was
you're-
already falling apart.
You're completely missing a step.
What?
We got what was it? It was like a 10-pack, I think, of the aluminum cans. I
Yeah.
don't know what they come in, but it's a little carrying case. You gonna make it through this podcast? You're
I'm
yawning.
good. Go ahead.
Did he really
He
just
did.
yawn?
He just fucking yawned.
Yeah.
Full. I'm
Have
full.
you
Fuck
got?
you.
Well,
It's an
they
insult.
had stuff to do this morning.
No, I'm sure.
We slept in, so
Yeah, fuck you.
We have kids.
We have kids
Eat
and
shit,
Yeah.
Trish.
fuck you.
So me being the innovator that I am,
I was gonna say, go on with the watered down cardboard box.
yeah, it's
story.
not even fucking close. We get back to the place. Okay, so we go to the store, Dairy Farmers, little convenience store in Columbus.
That's important detail.
yeah, we don't
Yes.
really care where you went.
Get to the point. No.
If you're local from Columbus, be like, fuck yeah.
Shout out to the dairy farmers.
Maybe it was Dairyland.
I
know.
don't remember.
Anyhow, when I bought the shit, I asked for a couple extra bags. We go back to our place. I take all the beer out of the cardboard box, line it with 2 plastic shopping bags, put all the beer back in the box, and then fill it with ice. It worked perfectly until it dumped on the side of the road.
For 10 feet. I take back everything I said about you fixing everything.
Dude, that was a solid freaking idea. And it worked. It did work because we carried that cardboard box.
Why
all
did you
up
need the
until-
cardboard? I feel like the ice with the beer in the bag would have been just fine.
Because it was compact and he thought he could hold it in between his
Squeeze
feet
his
on the
ankles.
scooter.
Squeeze
Yeah.
his
Convenient
ankles.
carrying handle, too.
Yeah. I thought
You couldn't put the handle on the scooter.
You know what? You
handle?
weren't there, Laney.
No, the plastic bags have handles.
yes,
do.
and that's exactly what I
So
did.
that's what we ended up doing. We put everything in a plastic bag, put it around my elbow, and then we rode the scooters to the game.
Yeah.
So this-
Which was quite a task
Long
when you're a
story short-
little bit intoxicated.
long story short, the scooters are fun.
Oh my god,
Abso-fucking-lutely.
freaking hilarious!
You're just whizzing in and out of people, right?
Oh yeah.
my
So
God.
it's game day. Everybody, like all of Columbus, is just slowly moving towards the stadium.
Yes.
And we're flying by at 35 mile an hour on these scooters.
That fast?
Weaving. I don't know, it felt like it.
It felt yeah.
We're
I
jumping-
feel like I'd hurt myself.
We're
if somebody-
jumping off
I was
sidewalks.
totally thinking I was gonna
We're
crash
weaving it
into
out of
something.
people.
You're
and-
ollieing. You're spinning the thing
Oh yeah,
around.
oh
my God.
absolutely. Police barricades, we blow right through
Yeah.
them.
And we
Yeah.
just pull up to the stadium like
Literally
"Er,
pull up to the front door,
park it. We're
Park 'em,
done. Hey, we're
log
fucking
off,
here.
and walk away.
We're here.
Only way to travel. If we were
So much
smarter,
fun.
which I thought about this halfway through the game. If we were smarter, we would have hid the scooters in the bushes.
Yeah. So we had a way back.
Because
We were
Yeah,
fucking
after the
footing it.
game, our fucking scooters were gone, and we had to hoof it all the way back to our room. So,
So how am I supposed to bury a body with you if you can't think of that shit?
dude,
yeah,
I
you
got
might
that
need
covered.
to
You need to
rethink
think
your,
ahead.
I got
your
that covered.
decisions.
No worries.
Okay.
I got that covered.
I do feel like you'd be good at that.
Which?
Burying a body. Getting rid of a body.
The killing or the
Both.
No, disposal.
Well,
Yes.
I think both.
Oh, thank you.
Just a hunch I have.
Just a hunch. Oh, yeah, I'll be writing a journal on Secret Life of Dexter real soon. So,
Next question, please.
It's dead airspace, dude. Come on.
Yeah,
Oh
come
my
on.
God, we're gonna have to edit this out.
Jesus.
no, this is perfect.
It is. I think it's going very well. I was very nervous, actually.
I don't
Why
know
were you so
why.
nervous?
I just thought you were going to ask some fucking
has
off the
to ask
wall
shit.
shit and
You
put
need
me
to
on the
Well,
listen.
he
spot.
could.
I
He
was
asked
just-
his brother some fucking weird shit.
I just
What's your spirit animal?
I remember that.
It's like, really?
really.
No.
I'm getting there, Trish.
Oh
we don't
God.
want. We don't want those kind of
Great.
questions.
No, I mean,
bring
do
it.
what you got to do.
Bring it.
But
Give me your worst. Let's do it.
I want to know what the hell you expected. What made you so nervous about coming on this podcast?
well, first of all, I've struggled with anxiety most of my adult life.
Oh my God!
And,
Here's your Xanax.
Here's,
Okay.
Shut
here's your
up.
Xanax. Go smoke some weed. You'll be fine.
No, go ahead.
You got this.
Go ahead.
I don't know. I just was nervous because I've
Just
never done it.
unknown.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think so.
I get it.
Fear,
because
fear of the unknown.
I
Yeah.
think so. I
A
think
lot
so.
of people are when we have them on. Like,
But what did you think we as friends would have put you on the spot and said, Trish, tell me
Nothing.
about that the 6 times you had aborted those babies?
Oh my god. Nothing.
was
Nothing
7.
in
that
particular.
is not true.
Nothing in particular. I just, and you know what? I should have known. We've always been.
And I mean, I feel like
comfortable
you're an
with you
open
guys.
book. Like,
Yeah, I kind of am, man.
yeah.
And well, some people can't handle that.
Well.
lady.
Trish isn't for everybody.
He tells me that all the freaking time.
No, all of us are not for everybody.
Not everybody can handle trash.
No, and not everybody listens to this podcast. So,
Well, so we're
Yeah.
fucking good.
If they don't want to listen to it, they don't have to.
so with that,
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I would like to ask you, our guests,
Oh, Jesus.
if you would like to travel into the space I like to call Into the Weeds,
Into the weeds.
which is nothing to do with between, or nothing to do with In Between the Ferns. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Zach
I'm with you.
Galifianakis.
Zach Galifianakis.
Absolutely.
But mine is called Into the Weeds.
Pretty sure
Here we
we've
go.
never had this segment on here before, so.
All right.
Ooh,
I'm telling you guys.
Is this like Hot Wings? You're just gonna rapid
I
fire
feel
questions at us,
special.
or Hot Ones? It's Hot,
Hot
Ones.
ones.
Hot
Say, I
ones?
didn't
You ever
get-
watch that?
No.
What's that?
Jason,
Are you
stop
freaking-
trying to change the subject.
You're kidding me, right? Me out, right?
What's this Hot Wings you're talking about?
Hot Ones.
Hot Wings?
Hot ones.
Hot Wings.
Yeah.
Is it hot
Yes.
wings?
You're a
No,
dick.
it's Hot Ones.
Is it? Because now you got me second guessing it.
Who?
I'm like,
What is it?
I looked it up. It's,
It's-
Hot Wings.
Shut the fuck.
Lane?
celebrities go on and
Oh my god, you had to watch it. So
But
it's,
who
it's
hosts
this-
it?
Some guy.
I don't know. Some guy.
Some random
Oh,
dude.
I've heard of that guy.
Yeah.
You know him?
Look at
No.
him.
I don't know his name. God. It's I found him on YouTube. But
Apparently, you
Because he's a YouTube guy.
you watch YouTube a lot.
Yes,
don't
he
you?
does.
I do.
He
I don't
learns a
hardly
lot.
watch TV. I
He's
watch
Is it
YouTube.
Daniel Spears, Brittany's brother?
No.
No.
What?
Okay, then I've never heard of it.
So there's 10
I'd be
wings
married
lined
to
up
this
on
guy.
the
10
table.
10 wings?
Like
10
mild
wings.
to hot, or hot to
Yeah.
hottest.
Yeah, and it starts out mild, but mild is like
Fucking
stupid
hot.
hot.
Inferno.
Yeah.
And then by the time you get to the end, it's like ass out your fire hot.
Yeah.
So
Sounds fun.
and he invites celebrities on, and there's watch the Holly Berry one. That is freaking hilarious. And she gets down to the bone on every one of them. And then who's the chick from Suicide Squad, the blonde chick?
I know who you're talking about. I can't think of her name.
Yeah, she was on it. She's a pussy. She takes them and
nibbled.
barely takes a little nibble out of it.
And then-
oh my god,
That'd be
it's
me.
so hot. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so you start out, you eat the first wing, and then the interviewer, the guy who is an excellent host, he just starts firing off questions, talking about like your latest movies. Depends on the guest, blah blah blah.
While you're like sweating from eating.
Oh
this
yeah,
hot wing?
and then they eat the next one, and then the next one,
And
the
they're
next
just like
one,
dying, sweating, and
That
crying.
sounds awful.
Paul Rudd is another good one. You know who
Oh,
Paul Rudd is?
yeah.
Yeah.
He was on there. Oh my god, freaking hilarious. Shaq's been on it, and there's like 8
it's
seasons.
Only
of
on
this.
YouTube?
No, it was a show. It's an actual show.
No, it was a game show when it was on TV.
Yeah.
The game show's stupid. Don't watch it.
Oh my god.
So
But-
only go to YouTube.
Yeah, go to YouTube. That's the original. That's where it started from.
As
And
soon
then
as we're done here, that's where I'm going.
they tried to spin it off into
About to learn some shit on
into a
YouTube.
game show, and it's dumb.
Yeah.
But it's freaking hilarious. And then you watch these celebrities. They're crying, they're sweating, and then
Okay.
some guys like Will Ferrell. Like I don't think he made it clear through.
Jason,
Um,
let me stop you right there. Are you gonna answer Lane's fucking question or not?
Well,
we didn't get.
I gotta
into
go
the
get the
question.
hot wings.
Can you repeat the question, Lane?
He didn't even ask one
He
yet.
didn't ask
no,
a question.
he said something about outer space and the
No,
weeds.
Into the Weeds. That's
Or
the name
Into
of
the
the
Weeds.
segment. That's
Oh.
the name of the segment we're going into.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was a
So
question.
it's Hot Ones. Look it up, watch it, you'll
Hot
like it.
ones.
Hot Ones.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
Sorry.
It's
I
it's
didn't-
Sorry,
addicting.
everybody.
I think
Tangent.
it's on. I think it's on Netflix too, but it's addicting.
Hot ones. Okay.
Hot Ones.
Say,
It's,
I
I
had-
can't
Well, you
believe
guys
had
like
never heard of
reality
it.
TV.
Well, yeah.
and it's pretty. I mean, it's just celebrities being like normal instead of being
normal, but
celebrities.
given like hot, spicy shit to
yeah.
where they can't
Well, you
handle
know what
it.
I mean. Not acting and
Yeah.
all that bullshit.
That's why That's why we had you guys on. You guys aren't
'Cause we're
acting.
normal.
You're normal.
We're very real.
Yeah.
Rel.
Raw.
Real. We're very real.
Yeah, one I thought would be good. Who's the?
Jason needs his own show.
He
over
does.
here. Dean over here.
Who's I can't think of his name. Who's the short?
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about him?
He
He
was
said the
on it.
short. Kevin Hart.
Well, I was trying to think comedian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely sucked. It was he being Kevin Hart, being the way he is. He blows it way out. It's all theatrical, and it's he doesn't even really address the host. Which I watched like a background on because it said some of the worst guests on Hot Ones, and Kevin Hart was one of them.
Yeah.
All his buddies are behind the camera, and he's talking to them and joking with them, and not even paying attention to the host. It's don't watch that one. I mean, you can if you want, but there's some pretty good.
I mean, I
ones
might
in
try
there.
it, but-
yeah,
Roger
hey, you do
that.
you.
Roger that. I'll keep Kevin Hart out of my mouth.
I'll keep that
Just
in my
like
mind.
most.
Which I mean, do you like him? Just
Kevin
I
Hart?
think he's
Yeah.
kind of funny.
Kevin Hart is.
He can be funny.
He can be theatrically funny, and the shit that he pulls off, especially when he's with The Rock.
yeah.
Them
Those
two
two
together are
paired
hilarious.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are goddamn funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So funny.
But I think him on his own, I'm not much of a fan.
It's
But-
a hit. It's a hit and miss.
You put him with Will Ferrell, he's hilarious. Put him with The Rock, he's hilarious.
Him
Him
and,
on his own, I don't know.
him and The Rock are just like those two, just bouncing back and
Oh,
forth.
yeah.
Oh my God, they're so funny. Just
Absolutely.
because it's
Complete opposite.
huge man,
Yes.
small
Yes.
man, huge
Yes.
man, small man, and they play off it so well. It's, oh,
It is. I've seen several interviews of them too,
Oh,
and it is
God.
freaking hilarious.
yeah, they're hilarious.
In case anybody was wondering,
We're
Jason
not.
has a lot of time on his hands, so he gets to watch a lot of
So
YouTube
what do you get at?
videos.
What are you saying?
Nothing, babe. I love you.
Speaking of that,
Yep.
Love you.
you need another drink.
Yeah, like, are you fucking
No, I'm
milking
good.
that one or
I'm
over
good.
there? or-
Mind your own. Stay in your lane.
It's a bottomless drink, is it?
Mm.
Okay. I didn't know you had made a bottomless drink.
Pace myself. What's with this?
Yeah, why do you got two?
Well,
He
And, like-
likes the other one.
I see
I'm
your
gonna
water's
assume.
gone.
Why all the ice?
it's
keep it
keeping
cold.
cool.
What
Because
is-
you're drinking it so
What are
slow.
you talking about over here, Lady Jane over here?
This is
what
my second one.
Stewie? Oh my God.
She left and came back.
All right, so into the weeds we go.
Yes.
Fire away.
Into the
You're
weeds.
ready to go into the
Yes,
weeds. All
we
right.
are.
Between the ferns, into the weeds.
This is gonna be so much fun.
Oh
I
my
can't
God.
Oh, Jesus.
Do you have any?
wait.
No, he doesn't tell me anything.
She's just
Wait,
like,
wait.
I'm along
just-
for the
I
ride.
did use the
I
restroom
just
before we
come
start.
in.
Is this going to be? I should use the restroom.
Do you want to go?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Do
I'm
some
along
air
for the
filler.
ride.
I'll be right back.
Dude, I'm fine on my own. Go ahead. You want to fill that drink up, that bottomless drink that you've been sipping on?
No, I'm
Yeah.
good.
Oh,
I'm good.
Okay.
Really?
Just wait for it to water.
Jesus. Not
let's-
Tish. I'm on like number 5 over
Clean up
here.
after yourself.
I say let's talk about this pussy and his drinks on while we're gone. While he's gone.
So this is a new segment that you came up with
This is just
Between the
for
weeds.
them.
just
Oh.
for them.
Just for them.
Oh. I feel
You
like
don't think it could be reoccurring?
These, it could be. I mean, Into the Weeds is kind of like a trademark type of thing. Zach Galifianakis had a good idea with Between Two Ferns.
And you know what? He doesn't think that's very funny. But I've seen some, not like I don't follow it or
Well,
anything,
because
but
it-
I've seen some of them, and
Yeah.
some of them are pretty fucking hilarious.
It's because the actors are in on it.
Yes.
They're in.
Yeah.
What do
They're
they
in
do?
on it.
I know I've seen it, but I
It's
can't.
Zach Galifianakis delivering questions to celebrities that are insulting and or contradictory to their, I don't know, their common appearance or whatever. And they get fed the questions beforehand. They know it's a joke. I mean, he has had Barack Obama on, Brad Pitt,
Oh.
Will Ferrell, Hillary Clinton. They're all given the questions beforehand. So when he's saying shit like, "So Hillary, your pantsuits suck. What do you say about that?" They just give him this like strange look, and then they say whatever the hell they say.
Well, that's no fun that they know what they are.
I know, but it's
Yeah.
it's all in jest.
yeah.
Because they'll come back with some stupid shit
They
Yeah.
against him, too.
It might give
and-
them a chance to, shoot back a snarky comment. And,
Yeah.
It's just banter back and forth. But he's delivering every line with like zero emotion.
Yeah, like complete monotone.
Just, oh my gosh, I can't believe you ate that baby. and they're supposed to respond to it
Jesus.
in whatever
That was
fashion.
like the quickest piss ever.
Dude, did you just pee in my freaking kitchen?
He just brought the bottle with him.
You're just gonna start stringing.
I don't need a
drinking
mixer.
straight.
Just need the bottle.
All right, you brought your Don Julio back here with you, and you shot it in my bathroom.
All right, I'm
You
back.
better cleaned up.
He's like, all right, I'm back.
I peed in every single one of your seashells.
That's what that sound was.
So if you hold one up to your ear, you can hear me peeing.
That's all you.
Jesus.
Jesus. All right, so
Yes.
All right, into the weeds.
Jason.
Here we
The
go.
weeds.
Kind
one
of
of your
nervous.
Jason, one of your tried and true sayings is, "If it smells like trout, stay the hell out." Can you expand on that?
Smells like trout. Stay the hell out. I honestly don't ever remember saying that. But I think those are words to live by, honestly.
Yeah.
Smells like trout. Stay the hell out. All right. Expand on it. I don't think I should, honestly.
I don't know that I've ever heard that one.
I've never
Well,
heard that.
funny
And
that.
Jason has like a lot of,
I do have a lot of sayings. I don't
yes,
think-
a lot of sayings. I'm not sure that, maybe because I don't smell like trout. I don't know.
Oh, that's carp.
You know what,
He's so funny.
Trish?
Yes, honey.
You also say the same out. You also have the same motto: trout
Oh.
and out. Odd.
Trouting out.
Trout and out.
What?
Yet. Okay. All right. We're gonna leave that one where it lays.
Not sure.
Trish.
Maybe he's thinking about another couple lady.
Could be. Could be.
Another type of. Oh, act like you put any alcohol in that. Give me a
That's
break.
That's straight down cue right there.
Oh,
Trish,
goodness. Yes.
can you tell us what it was like to work on the set of adult films, particularly doing Sarah's laundry and cleaning the sorority's carpet?
Oh my God.
Do you only take parts that are about cleanliness?
You are a very clean
not-
person.
I am, but not necessarily, because I like to get dirty too. Mainly, I don't know. Sarah, she was fun to work with, but I don't fucking know.
Now, you
Go
told me
on.
you were never actually on screen. You were just a fluffer. Is that-
No, No, I was on screen.
You were on screen.
Well, I was much younger
I
too,
didn't.
so
All right.
Did you wear
and
a
a
wig?
lot skinnier.
Did you wear a wig?
No, that was my full hair before I started losing it. I mean, you could see now that I barely have hair left, especially in this area. But yeah, no, that was all me, all real. There's nothing fake about me, bro.
All right.
Telling you.
I get you. I get you.
Did I miss something?
Jason,
Yes.
is your name short for something?
Look at Lane. Oh my God.
Do you know how
No.
long he's probably had these prepared?
No,
Oh.
I'm just short for my name. You worked on. You've been holding that for a
Oh,
while.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
I love it.
Trish,
Yes.
if I can call you Trish.
Yes.
Trisha.
Or Tish.0.
Tish by now.
Was your name originally Trishelle Maria before your parents decided that you'd have too much trouble spelling it out in the future?
No.
That's
No.
accurate.
No. Because my actual full name is Patricia Ann,
Oh.
which is a lot longer than Trish El Maria. El Maria. But
And-
most people call me, if I order a cerveza, they just call me yes, senor. I mean, yes, senor, I'll be right with you.
That is fun. You know how many times she gets that on the phone?
C.
Oh, my
Every
God.
time.
C. Senior.
Yeah, see.
That
Yeah.
was funny.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Oh.
checking on our delivery. Okay, hold on, sir. We'll check for it.
Yeah. Dude, I was
Every
at work
time.
the other day. Called one of the plant managers that I talk to all the time on the radio. And they said, okay, Mike, or something. And I'm like, this isn't Mike. This is Tish, or this is Trisha. Like, really? You thought I was Mike? Really? I mean, I know I have a dude's voice, kind of, but
See, I would went with Michael. You sound like a Michael.
Oh, my God.
Not necessarily a Mike.
Yeah. That's Catholic upbringing.
Yeah.
Michael.
not
instead
that
of
it
Mike.
bothers me, because, I mean, obviously I already know I have I have a very good radio voice, don't you think, Lane?
Well, you got a
do.
face for radio, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Fuck you, jeez.
And a voice for CB radio.
Yeah.
CB radio.
Be scratchy if you want.
Breaker.
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 Breaker in half. Breaker, I'm coming in. Jason,
Yes.
the term big shoots
Oh my God.
stems from a Latin word, prodigious meridimimus.
Spit it out.
Could you explain why it is used in your vocabulary so often, and perhaps cite an example on how to use it?
Describing his son.
Big shoots.
Big shoots.
That's big. Big.
Big shoots.
Neither
That's
of
what
you
I
can
just
fucking
you
say
said.
fucked up for a minute.
Didn't I just say that?
No.
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 Big shoots.
There you go.
Yeah.
You did it the first time.
Thank you, lady. Thanks
So
for
so you
pointing.
want like an urban definition of big shoots is what,
I
what
want the way you use it.
the way. All right. Well, it's
Hold on there, big shoots.
yeah.
You do
Yeah.
actually use it?
Oh, all the
yes.
time.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
that's
Was
3
using
times
it
a
last
day.
night.
Yeah. Yeah. Pump the brakes there, big shoots.
Well, the first thing you said, you always say, I don't ever say that.
What did I say?
The first,
Question or whatever.
you
yeah, your
recall?
first, you know,
I'm going to ask you to recite what I asked.
if it smells like trout, get out.
Yeah. Good for you. You should have another drink.
No
Yeah.
To live
shit.
by, though.
I
Seriously.
think Laney's drinking way too slow.
And if that's for males, if it smells like trout, you know,
Get out.
right. But if you're a female and it smells like trout, go to the doctor. Like honestly, do
Yeah.
yourself a favor.
Do us all a
Like,
favor.
yeah, I mean seriously, you should get that checked out. Honestly. So
So back to
yeah, big
big
shoots.
shoot.
I mean that's it's somebody coming in, you know, with a bigger head than they should have. You know, like
One-uppers.
yeah,
One-uppers.
not really one upper, just somebody that thinks they're all that, and they're definitely not. That's why you're like, yeah, just calm down there, big shoots.
All right. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Did you make that up?
No,
No, that's the urban actionary. Urban Dictionary.
Urban Dictionary.
Wow.
Urban
Just the way us
Dictionary.
country folk talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never heard it before.
You never heard big shoots?
Never heard
No.
big shoots.
Oh my God, he calls Owen that, or he says that to Owen all the time.
I
Hold on.
never heard
Hold
it.
on there, big shoots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of like all hat, no cattle. You get that
Never
one?
heard that.
Nope, never heard that.
He's got so
Nope.
many things that he
No
says.
hat, no cattle. I've never
All
heard
hat.
that.
All hat,
All
no
hat,
cattle.
no cattle.
So you're just like all
So you're
cowboy.
Think you're a cowboy, but you're
Exactly.
cowboy.
You're representing you're something you're not. You're all
Alright.
hat, you're no cattle.
I told you all, folks, he was a cowboy. Trish,
What?
originally you met Jason from a Craigslist ad
Mm-hmm.
entitled "Lady for Hire," and I make air quotes
Mm-hmm.
for lady.
Yes.
Odd jobs mainly.
Yes.
What did you wear for that first meeting, and what attracted you to him?
Was I the lady for hire, or was he?
No, you missed that.
He was the lady for
He
him.
was the lady for
Yeah,
hire.
definitely.
Yes. You're telling me yes. You're signaling to me yes.
It was your Craigslist ad. What do you want me to do?
I
I realize this is like
Yes.
radio. People can't hear your head nod.
You sound like a spray can.
signal.
That's actually pretty
What
good.
did I think?
I don't know how
when
you
I
did that.
first
That's
met
pretty
him?
good though.
I
You've
don't
been
know.
practicing, haven't you?
Can you repeat?
You're like the guy from Police Academy.
Something about clean.
Can you do a toolbox full of tools for me?
He probably could.
Trish,
I decline to answer that.
what did you wear on your first encounter when you were cleaning houses
For Jason.
for Jason?
For Jason.
You weren't really cleaning. You were cleaning pipes at that time. Not really houses.
True. True. To be honest, I don't know that I remember the first time, but I remember the second time when I called him to come meet me and he blew you off. I do remember what I was wearing that time.
I only blew Lane off once, and that was $20. All right.
Oh my God.
I need
20 bucks
Desperate.
is 20 bucks.
That's right.
And I remember it well.
What, him blowing you off to come see me?
I don't want to
Or him blowing you off, period.
go on with your story. Yeah, that sounded totally distant. Sounded like a fire alarm. Sounded like a fire alarm or an airplane flying over or something.
Oh my God. Well, because I'm not used to this big time fucking setup you got.
You just
going
have to
on.
speak.
It is
on.
pretty fucking big time.
You just have to speak into a general direction. That is the main key.
Okay.
So anyway,
Manky.
Anyways,
main key.
Oh.
I don't even know where we're
I-
at. This
I-
show went off the rails about
I
20
did.
minutes ago.
I try to not remember so much.
So you're talking about the second meeting you had with him,
Yes.
and you remember that more than you did
The first meeting? Well, the first meeting was just like
More of a handy.
Yeah, kinda.
Eh, it was
Second
more-
meeting.
She had her eyes on another guy the first time. we met.
Oh, here we fucking go.
Truth hurts.
Yeah.
No, I did not have my eyes on anybody.
Okay.
First of all,
I'm sure it was in a small town, Bryan, Ohio.
he fucking brings this up every time too, which is sad because I didn't have my eyes on anybody. I was single.
Okay.
My kids were like 6 and 7.
No idea.
No, I didn't have my eyes on anybody. Wasn't even looking for anybody. And then this motherfucker tries to hook up with me, or not even tries to hook up with me. He was being nice, polite,
Buying
buying me drinks, whatever,
Asking you to-
hanging out with
Asking you to walk the door.
hanging
walk
out
to
with the
door.
DJ, you know.
Then she went home
Big
with
shoots,
a,
you
a
know.
husky fella that night. Let's
I
just
did
say.
not go home with anybody.
Well, you just
Sounds
helped
pretty
him to the
bitter
door.
about it.
Oh, here we fucking go.
You helped him to
Jason.
the door, this husky fella,
No.
or what?
This husky fella knew my brothers. He worked with my brothers at well, back then it was General Tire, right?
I believe.
General Tire. So I was just shooting the shit with him. He seemed like a nice guy. He's just fucking at the bar, hanging out, shooting the shit with this dude that knew my family. Well, he seems to think I went home with this motherfucker, and I didn't. Anyways, so Tish took it upon herself to call him. Hey, I'm in town for the weekend. What are you doing? You want to hang out? Blah, blah, blah.
It didn't work out with the husky guy. So
So it didn't work out with the husky guy, and you were a traveler. What? Why did you say I'm in town?
Because I lived in Fort Wayne. I wasn't in the Bryan, Ohio area.
Okay, so you're blowing in on the breeze. Okay,
Yes,
go ahead.
I was hanging out.
coming to town, looking
coming
for
to
some
town. Was at my sister's hanging out, and I'm like,
Prospecting for
hey,
some
I
penis.
want to go hang out. You gonna watch my girls? She's like, of course, because that's what Sue does. And I gave him a call as I was getting around, like, hey, I'm gonna be uptown. You coming to hang out, Wolfie? Because I remembered his name. He didn't have a clue who I was, other than, hey, it was that. Remember that girl that sounded like a trucker? She called me. You should know this story, Lane, because he fucking was gonna hang out with you, and I called and left him a goddamn message. So
Yeah, because this is back. This is telephone book and
Oh,
landlines.
voicemails.
yes,
Yeah,
way
this is
before.
landline
Yeah,
telephone. Yeah.
This is
Left
right,
him in-
right out of the realm of Morse
Morse
code
code.
shit.
Yeah,
Yes,
yep.
absolutely.
That is correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I came home, had a message flashing on my answer machine.
Dude,
Wow.
Lane, you're not gonna believe this. This trucker chick called me. She wants to hang out, bro.
She said, "My name is Mike." I think. I think.
Oh,
Oh wow!
ding!
I think she said her name was Mike.
Yep.
I don't
Oh my
know.
god, he was all for it though, and I'm glad he was. So
But the-
Man, you were just about
you were a
abusing the
train wreck.
equipment.
I'm just all over the fucking place.
do you remember what we were doing that night?
No.
You and I.
No.
You don't?
Supposed to be having fireworks or some shit.
Adam, Luke, you and me were headed to Hamilton to watch fireworks.
Just hang out on a country road and watch fireworks and
Yep.
drink. Probably.
And I
Yep.
called you up and said, I'm going to go hang out with the trucker.
That was,
She got a hold of me on the CB, and like, I'm going to see where that goes.
I remember that night I was supposed to go hang out. I think I did.
You guys showed up because we went up to Moore's.
Me and Adam showed up.
Yeah, you and Adam showed up to Moore's that night. Yep.
Yes, I don't remember hanging out in some country road watching some freaking fireworks.
I
on
don't
the
know
lake.
I don't know
You
if
were
you guys
probably
went or
fucked
not.
up, Lane.
But that's what you and I were supposed to do that night.
Why are you so quiet?
Not involved in this story. I don't know anything.
She's like,
Oh yeah, this is way
I'm
before
learning.
your time.
I'm
Yes.
learning so much tonight.
This was 5 years before I entered the picture.
I was more than that. Had to have been more than that.
No, they've been together 20. We've
No,
been
this
together
was-
15.
This was 2002.
We were
Yep.
about 2007.
Owen was 2 years old.
I remember
Wow.
hanging out. I remember hanging out with Adam on fireworks night, but I remember going to that bar after that.
Yeah, you guys showed up, and then because I brought her over, and I said, "Yeah, this is a chick. You know, this is my buddy Lane. This is the guy I went to school with, Adam."
Mm-hmm.
She parked her semi out back. So,
I got pissed.
Criminy.
oh god, dead
Oh, God.
airspace.
Oh, don't let it happen. Laney, do you have anything?
Oh, Laney's still here.
Yeah.
Right?
She's still here.
I'm still here. Should I get your questions?
No, just
Just,
what
Free
what do you
ball
ever
it.
want to know about us, Laney?
yeah, anything?
Yeah, I thought I knew everything, but
Apparently
Well, let's start asking you questions.
Yeah.
Have you ever
Yep.
been married before?
no.
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 Engaged?
Yes.
Really?
You knew I was engaged.
Yeah, I kind of did.
Oh my God, what a dick.
Maybe the people
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know. I've been engaged twice, so I'm a one-upper.
Twice?
Twice?
I knew about once.
Twice?
Yeah, I've been engaged twice.
You was engaged to
That's
Jeanette?
common knowledge.
No. The high school girlfriend I knew.
Yep.
You were engaged to Jeanette too?
That's yes.
I didn't. Yes, maybe I didn't know
Owen's
that.
mom?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that was the one I knew about. Somebody in high school?
Yes.
Yes.
Why?
I'm young, dumb.
Did you knock her up?
No,
No.
God no.
Oh.
You realize I only have one kid.
Wow.
You do realize you probably shouldn't go there right now.
Yeah.
20 years. Yeah.
All right.
I was engaged twice. Been with Tish for 20 years though.
Well, so let's move
Oh,
on.
Yeah, we're moving on.
It's 2 times it didn't work out. That's why he's afraid to do it with you.
Exactly.
Yeah, whatever.
I mean, when you knew he'd been engaged, did it bother you?
After so many years, yes. Because
Yeah.
I'm like, why? Yeah. It
Why-
still bothers me. Because I'm like, why am I not good enough
Why
to
are
be
we
engaged?
laying? We need
Yeah.
help.
It's like, help me.
We are
help me.
going down
Hurry up. Hurry. No,
the wrong
it does bother
road.
me, but you know what? Not so much anymore after so many years, just because I'm like, I'm good with it. It's whatever.
Yeah.
As long as
Let me ask you
Oh,
this, Lani.
no.
Would
As
you get
long-
married again?
We've gone there again, haven't we?
It depends. I mean, like, if I was older, probably not.
And it was another me.
No,
No,
not
prob-
even that.
probably
No,
not.
Let's just say, would you marry Lane again today?
Would I marry him? Yeah, for
You
sure.
would? Because there's a lot of people I know that like, no, there's no benefit to it. What's the point? Why?
No, I would.
Wait a minute.
Not saying you wouldn't be together. You guys would be together.
But marry
Just
him?
would
Well,
you pull
yeah.
the trigger again? Would you do it again?
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
there's.
sure.
Why is it pulling the trigger? I don't understand why it has to be such a scary thing.
It doesn't have to be scary. I'm just.
There's a lot of things like, I mean, if something were to happen to him and he was in the hospital, I could not be able to see him or make decisions for him or any of that. If I mean,
Yeah,
if you're not
that's-
married,
But that's all
Yeah.
paperwork. You could do. Power of attorney type stuff. And you could do all that and
How?
not have to get.
If you're not married, how are you going to do that?
You go get the paperwork done.
Oh.
You could make me power of attorney over your estate right now.
Never. It'll never happen.
I'm cool with that.
You might be getting half my life insurance, but you ain't getting power of attorney.
I just don't. I guess I don't understand what the bad side of
Lane's
being married
like,
is.
why did I go to the
Yeah.
restroom?
I picked the wrong spot to piss.
You should. We made a hard
It went
right.
downhill
We
really
made a hard
fast.
right.
Christ, you guys went straight to Jesus, apparently.
What's
So-
what's the bad part of getting married?
Too much commitment.
Yeah.
Too much.
Too much.
Hey,
20 years.
We can't even
like,
figure out what we're doing next weekend, let
true.
alone.
That's true.
I can't name. I can't name 3 happily married couples off my hand right now. I can't name 3.
What about us? We're not on the fucking list.
We're not
Yeah.
on the list?
You're included.
No, I don't know. It's fine. I'm already over it because it's been
Yeah.
like I said. This year will be 20 years. So
mean, I
I'm
get it.
I'm
There's a
kind
lot
of
of-
used to. Yeah, we'll probably. And you know what is funny? I always told my dad up until the day he died, I'm gonna be your only daughter that carries on the word name for you. I really did.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a deathbed promise. We have to uphold that now.
You're fucking hilarious.
I mean, I get what you say. A lot of people get married and their life turns to shit afterwards.
Well, and I think that's what he's worried about.
Yeah.
Do you know
There's
how
so
many,
many
people,
people-
that
Well,
have
that's-
never
that-
gotten married
That's after being
and have
with
gotten a
each other.
divorce?
Wait, how could they never get married
Exactly.
and then get a divorce?
Exactly. See, I've never been divorced either. So
Oh my god.
Oh my god. That's I think that's what his issue is he feels
He's
like
scared to lose you.
people
That's what it is.
people
That's what it
have
is.
been together.
That's what it is.
You're so full of shit. People that have been together for a very long time and then they're like, you know what? Let's pull the trigger and get married.
Something
and then
changes.
a year or 2 years
But what
later,
changes?
they're the marriage.
I don't know.
'Cause it's
I've never
legal.
done it.
I
That's
don't know.
why.
I don't know.
I've never. Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm like.
Can't
I
risk
think
it,
just
Lani.
depends
Can't risk
on the
it.
person. I
Well,
mean,
I
you should already know me by now.
Well, yeah.
You know.
I just don't
But
understand what getting married change. Like, so many people are, oh, I'm so nervous on my wedding day. What are you fucking nervous for? You should be excited.
Yeah.
Like, this is the person you love.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I question my decisions daily.
I think
As you should.
I think my
And
point
we're-
has been
as you
proven.
should.
And we're done.
And we're done.
Thanks for coming.
Nice having you guys.
Have you been engaged?
I have not. Well,
Well,
I mean, that's like a yes or no.
okay, here's the thing. All on it. Well, you know I'm already going to be real with you guys.
Well, yeah.
So the girls' dad. This,
oh, let me hit record then. Hold
this
on.
is kind of funny. So the girls' dad, way, way back. I mean, we're talking obviously many, many moons ago. Bought me an engagement ring, Never really proposed, or we weren't really engaged, I guess. Bought me a ring.
What you gotta,
But-
gotta
but
elaborate.
But then about 2.5, 3 weeks later, pawned it so he could buy some shit to sell.
Oh. All right.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
I wouldn't count
that didn't
that, I
work
guess.
out very well.
Real
Yeah.
stand-up guy.
Yeah,
I wouldn't count
yeah.
that.
Good guy.
Were you ever engaged before, Lani?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
I was proposed to while I was broken up.
Really?
Yeah.
Proposed to while you were broken up.
With
Yeah,
with,
you know that.
with
My
Lane.
ex.
But the way
No.
you
With-
talk about it, we were never broken up.
That's
Oh,
what
I was
I'm like.
like,
Where
wait,
the fuck was
what?
I? Like,
It's not like we
No,
dipped.
not us.
Not like we dipped for a minute and she was proposed to.
that's what I
I
thought.
know.
That's where I'm like. Wait a
That's-
minute.
That's
Wait.
why I'm asking.
Sorry, I
her.
should have
I was
clarified.
gonna say, what the hell does that mean? Because that
With my ex, we were broken up, and then he decided to propose.
Aw.
No,
Oh, she's like, no.
no, because he took me to a place. He apparently told the people we were coming. I just thought he was trying to kiss my ass to get back together with me. I had no idea proposal was in store.
McDonald's.
And you were like, fuck, no.
We literally it was a restaurant that seats maybe 15 people.
Wendy's.
He gets down on one knee, proposes. What am I supposed to say? Like, everybody's staring at me.
Yeah.
So I felt like I was on the spot. He had a party planned back home. Apparently, his parents were asking my mom, is she going to say yes?
Wow.
Because we don't think she's going to say yes. Come out of the place and there's a fucking,
Wait,
photographer there.
Come on. Wait. What did you say?
I said yes. I was
Wait,
on the spot.
That's a key part of the story.
Yeah.
I
Well,
said
yeah, because she felt like she was.
I was on the
Yeah.
spot. What was I supposed to do? Then we
Say
come
no.
out and the freaking local paper's there to take our picture. Yes.
Burger King has a local paper.
Thank
Wow.
you. Learn
Lane.
something new every day.
That's big time.
Yeah.
Wow. That's funny.
That's it.
So,
But aren't you?
What
so
Are
fast
you
forward,
not?
when
are
did you break
not
this
grateful
off?
that,
Or
that ended though?
Oh,
And
maybe
you-
it didn't.
absolutely.
maybe she's still engaged. We haven't. She
still-
never finished the
it's still
story.
hanging in the air.
I never
gotta back up.
I never got back with him.
I just blocked his calls.
He's just sitting in an apartment and waiting for that
Oh
call.
my gosh.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen or what?
No. Thankful that's over. It
Amen.
was a good decision.
What's next, Lane? You got anything good?
Are we still
Come
in
on.
the weeds over here?
Yeah, we in
still in
between
the
the
weeds.
weeds.
Let me see where I'm at here. So
Getting hungry.
both of you. So do you guys eat salad?
Sometimes.
Jason does with chicken on it.
Yep.
It's new diet.
I like salad.
Yes.
Okay.
What makes a good salad for either of you?
Cheese. Lots of cheese.
Lettuce and cheese?
Lettuce, cheese, tomato, croutons, dressing.
What kind of dressing?
What kind of dressing, Trish?
The fattiest kind you can ever get because I'm a fat ass.
Blue cheese?
We,
Blue cheese?
Oh my God,
Well,
no.
it's the fattiest kind you can get.
And how old
we
do
were
you
at
think
a
I
restaurant.
am?
We were at a restaurant once.
How old do you think I... Hold
What
on.
And
Hold
she-
on.
all
She
right,
asked
all
me a
right.
question.
A wedge.
You asked me how old?
I said, well, don't like old people eat blue cheese or
No.
something?
You
Oh.
said the fattiest kind of
Okay.
dressing, and then you followed up with, how old do you think I am?
I'm sorry.
Ranch? I'd say ranch.
Nope.
No, what kind
My
of dressing?
favorite dressing?
Yeah.
Thousand Island.
Okay, that's an old dressing.
Yeah, that is kind of.
It is kind of old lady
That's
now
like
that I
nursing
think
home
about it.
dressing.
Jesus
Now
Christ.
that, or French. I
Curl
mean,
Oh, I like
kinda,
French.
Curl
See?
up on your Davenport with a salad and...
Thousand Island. While you watch Golden Girls.
Yeah. Thank you for being a friend. Do. Eat my
getting-
salad and back again.
This is getting out of
God.
control.
It is. Oh my God.
This reminds me of the Tots.
Oh,
God.
God.
Tots,
If
tots,
anyone
tots,
could
tots,
tell
tots.
me the lyrics, I shot off.
Oh my
the
God.
No.
I wish I could.
I think it was just
It was,
chorus.
it was
all
probably
chorus,
on my
wasn't it?
phone that got stolen.
Is what?
It was probably on her phone that got stolen.
The video of you doing it.
Yes.
was-
No,
yeah.
nobody took a video.
No, but it was...
Oh, I'm sure we did.
I don't know.
It was a. it was just a one-time thing. Like, you couldn't
I
recreate
know.
that.
I know, but if anybody can tell me the lyrics that I spouted off for that 30 seconds, I would love to hear them because I don't remember them. They're not in there.
But it was good.
It was epic.
Yeah,
It
it was,
was
pretty
epic.
good.
It was definitely
It was
epic.
pretty good. Completely off the cuff.
So we're not gonna go to salad dressing then.
Just said Thousand Island.
Yeah,
That was my
okay,
favorite. That'd be
clearly
my
said
favorite.
Thousand Island.
What'd you-
Clearly, rancher.
Rancher salad.
Ranch.
Ranger.
He's
No.
a rancher.
Well, yeah, I do. No, I do like ranch. I
I was
do.
about to say.
But with me eating healthier, I'm now doing Italian because it's got less calories, fat, whatever.
Do you say Italian or Italian?
Italian. He says
says
Italian
Italian.
Yeah, I
because
clearly
he's
says
country.
Italian. Because Italian.
Your German roots.
Yep.
So both of you, you both drink Colorado Kool-Aid.
Yes.
Drink. Oh.
Colorado Kool-Aid. Sometimes just drinks a little more than others, but
How many can you shuttle down before you get a buzz?
well, I've had about 6 and I'm buzzing.
So
I'm buzzing. I'm not drunk
not-
by any
We-
means.
you're not
You're not
but-
embarrassing yet.
Yeah.
We can clear a case pretty easily.
Oh yeah.
between the two of you,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Easy.
Like-
before
like-
you get a buzz, or
Oh no, we're buzzed, or at least I am.
Oh yeah, she's fucked.
Shut the.
Like
she
when we
carries
go
6, I carry the other.
Yeah.
when we go and hang out or whatever, yeah, we'll take a case and we won't bring any home. And I'm still functioning at the end of the night.
Or
So-
so he thinks.
What's I say? Do you guys go to have fun, or you go to like, I'm just gonna mellow out, I'm just gonna have a buzz?
Tish goes down.
I don't know. I go to have fun, and usually if I'm gonna drink, I'm gonna drink
Oh yeah.
to have a good buzz going and have
That's-
fun.
Something about Trish. She can't just sit down and have a couple beers and hang out. If Trish
Don't-
is gonna sit down,
This isn't come down on Tish night.
I'm not. No, I'm just
Okay, just
Making-
so we're clear.
making observations.
Okay.
But if Trish sits down and drink, she's getting drunk.
Oh yeah.
There is no. I'm gonna have a beer or two and just
Hey.
hang out.
Hey, I am down. If I drink, I'm drinking to have a buzz. I'm not
Yes.
gonna socially just
Oh.
sip on one just to.
Why would you drink some nasty shit that don't even taste that good to not get a buzz?
I like my drinks.
Yeah.
I
what do you-
like the taste of my drinks.
I
You
love the
do?
taste of Coors Light. What are you talking about?
Not of Coors Light. Of my vodka.
So you can't just sit down and have a drink or two and
I can, but
It's
But he
like,
would rather
why?
not.
But
I
why?
would rather drink to get a buzz and have a good time versus just we're getting together on a Tuesday night. Let's have
Let's have martinis.
let's have a couple
and-
drinks and chat.
Yeah,
It's
no.
like no, that fucks me up for the next day and screws my work up out for the next day.
But
and
getting
screws me
drunk
up-
doesn't?
But if we're gonna have a good time, we're gonna tie one on.
Yes,
Whenever we're gonna-
abso-freaking-lutely.
we're
So
gonna
how are you?
drink.
Are you that way?
No, I can just sit and
That's the way
have
I
a
am.
couple drinks.
No.
I can have 2 beers and go home and be cool.
And then
I'm
have
good with
2
that.
more beers or 5 more beers and be up at till 4 a.m. with Owen.
I can do that too.
It's very versatile that way.
Yeah, I'm very flexible on my
Yeah.
drinking.
Yes.
No, I've always been that way. I've
Not
always
me.
been like, okay, Monday through Friday or Monday through Thursday is like off limits.
Yeah, I don't drink.
I'm not gonna get drunk. I'm not gonna get hammered, whatever. But come Thursday night and or Friday, Saturday, if people want to hang out, they want to drink, they want to get a buzz, they want to get in an altered state where they're just like, woo, let's have a good time. Yeah, I'm good for that. But if we just want to sit around and have like, you just want to sit around for a couple hours and have a drink or two, it's like, well, that's no fun. I'm here to have a buzz. When I drink alcohol, I want to alter my mind. I want to alleviate my stresses. I want to get off brain waves.
That's
I'll
where
have a
all
good
the
time.
good stories come from.
Yeah. So when I drink, I want to have a good time. I don't just want to just like, oh, this tastes really good. I want to sip on it. I want to drink to get a buzz.
Yeah.
Okay, you're fucking weird.
You're kind of an alcoholic, I think.
I guess we're. Hey, I finally met somebody that's on my level.
Yeah, you have the same drinking schedule. That is for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I mean,
New Orleans, I drank every day. Pretty much drank all day.
Yeah.
Never got drunk.
He really didn't.
No, that's the way.
Tish did,
That's how I
though.
roll.
But no, you were drinking for what purpose?
Because everybody else was.
To cut the social awkwardness.
To have something in
Something
your hand?
in my
Yeah.
hand, something
Yeah.
to sip on.
Basically.
Yep.
But you didn't want to drink to be like, oh, yeah, I feel
No.
a little lighter.
No,
I feel
and you
okay."
know what? I think
Absolutely
part
not.
of his problem is because he obviously.
What's that?
I don't know.
My two.
It just kicks
Am
up.
I?
Go ahead.
Is the plate in my brain fucking with the microphone
Must
or
be.
You're
something?
gonna piss your pants. Go ahead. I probably just kicked a wire. I don't know. Go ahead.
Yeah, definitely
No.
on your side.
I feel like he's always got to be the protector, and he's always got to look out for me, especially after so many years of being together. He's got to be my babysitter because Tish is always out to have
Well,
a good
yeah,
time
they're-
and socialize and do whatever.
Yeah.
There is that. Because just like in New Orleans, one of us can get just batshit fucking drunk. One of us has to get us home.
Yes.
And it's clearly, we know who's who.
At least you know your roles.
So,
Yes.
exactly. Like, I'll drink all day. I'll have a good time. But you know what? I'm also going to get us home safe.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody's going to get raped or kidnapped or sold off into, a sex ring or something.
Yeah, because that would happen.
Hey, you never know.
I was more worried about me.
Hot commodity, Trish.
Oh, yes.
So, yeah, that's kind of...
But I feel like you can get drunk and stupid, but still get me home safe.
Exactly.
Oh, he got us all home safe in
Ann Arbor.
Ann Arbor.
Yes.
Ann
Yeah.
Arbor.
Oh, yeah.
Lane, you
I'm
good?
way.
I'm
Lane's
good.
like, yep,
good.
I got us.
Yep.
Yep.
Soon,
Lane-
walk in the
Lane-
hotel, pass out on the bed.
No, he
Yeah.
had to walk outside the hotel first and puke his brains out and then come in and
Yeah.
pass
Yeah.
out.
And then we're ordering pizza and shit. And we're like, Lane, you want
Sitting on the
any?
bed or
Yeah.
eating
Because
pizza.
we all
ramen.
got to relax coming home. Not
Yeah.
Lane. He's like
High stress.
fucking dialed
focused.
in.
Do you
Yep.
even remember that drive home?
I do. Wasn't that the night that some fucking biker kid kicked the back end of the car?
I don't remember that.
Oh.
I think
yeah, I
made,
do.
We made a right turn, and some fucking dipshit on a bicycle.
Because there's all kinds of pedestrians there.
Some dipshit on a bicycle, just like he was on the right hand side. All of a sudden, I'm looking at my rear view, and he's like, "Ugh," and kicked the side of the
you
car.
would think
in.
I remember that because I think it was Ryan and I were in the back.
Yeah,
Way
and you
back,
were like,
yeah.
"Hey,
Yeah, we were in the back. No
Hey.
seat.
Right.
that guy kicked your. That
Yeah.
guy just kicked your fucking car.
It's my
I'm like-
escape, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a white escape.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
We're
were.
like, really? You can drive? Yeah, I can drive.
Yeah, we were in the way back.
I trusted you.
I was the drunkest, maybe, out of all of us, and I just
Well,
had to
you
drive
weren't.
everybody home.
You weren't almost arrested, though. You weren't almost arrested.
Why are you even trying to go there?
Because you're trying to leave. You gotta go pee?
Yeah.
Get out of here. We'll talk about you.
Oh my God. You
But
guys
no.
don't need to go there.
Go ahead.
Well,
Go
'cause
ahead.
You know
Trish,
what? You know
Trish,
how
go pee.
bad
Trish, go
your
pee.
viewers or
Go pee.
listeners are gonna think I am.
It's okay. We only have like 4.
Yeah. 6.
And 3 of them already
We-
know how you are.
We have
so-
6.
And one of them's in the room.
Yeah,
so
right. So that's 5. 5
Yeah.
people.
They're gonna be like, damn, that Trish girl is just like
she's a
all
good
over the
time.
She's a
place.
mess. Okay, just
They're going to say, I want to
everybody,
meet that girl.
everybody just wait like 10 seconds and she'll be out of the room. Oh, shit.
That
So
was
anyway.
that night? She almost got
Yeah,
arrested.
that was a really fun
Yeah,
night,
that-
though.
You drove
was
home
it.
drunk.
Yep.
And
that-
that was the same night.
No, it's
Same
because
night.
some dumb fucking bitch tried to say she stole money from her.
Yeah, that was.
Walked
then-
walked. Can you explain the story before bouncing on the next?
No, I'm saying, well, I don't know how it
Do you hear
happened.
music?
Yeah, I do. Where's that coming
Where's the
from?
music coming from? Shh, just be quiet.
I hear it in the
There
headphones.
is
There's
music
definitely music coming in.
There is music coming in. Holy shit.
In the headphones? What did you do?
Where is that coming from?
You got to be picking up something.
That is ridiculous.
Is it English?
That is, yeah. Does somebody have their freaking iTunes on or something?
No, I don't even have
No.
iTunes.
That is ridiculous.
Which we would hear it out here. I mean, what? Yeah,
Yeah,
it's something
yeah.
your equipment's picking up.
I'm on freaking airplane mode, so I'm not picking up anything. So I'm guessing Trisha's shit.
No, she don't have music on her phone.
Everybody has music
Where
on their
in the
phone.
deuce is that coming from?
I don't know.
That's never happened, huh?
No.
It's like some Spanish. It's in English, but it's like very festive. Yeah.
Oh my
Festive.
god. That is stupid. Anyway, you might not be able to hear this at home, but anyway. Yeah, there was a night we all went out, Ann Arbor, all got drunk, end up at a club, and all of a sudden the bouncers came and grabbed Trish, like literally by the wrists, and started to drag her out of the club.
Yeah.
And we're like, whoa, 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 what the hell is going on? We're like, oh, this girl over here says you snagged $50 out of her purse.
Mm-hmm.
And Trish is like, what the hell? And we just started following them all the way out to out the doors.
Well, I grabbed you because we were being escorted out.
Yeah.
And I grabbed because I think you and Lani were on the dance floor. I'm like, dude.
We
And you're like,
gotta
what
go.
the fuck? Yeah.
But we got taken out of the club, and here comes this retarded chick behind us saying, that's her. That's the one that stole $50 from me. And Trish is like, I don't even know you. I don't even know what the hell is going on. And she had no clue what the hell was going on. The bouncer said the cops are coming, and she says you stole $50 from her purse or whatever. She's like, Trish was just like, Jesus, I don't know what the fuck is going on. And, you know, obviously.
Yeah, Trish even opened up her wallet.
Yeah, she started
It
opening
didn't
up
even
everything.
have $50 on
No.
it.
Mm-mm.
And this dumbass broad must be her shtick or something, because she just,
Yeah, but then she had the fucking nerve to give
yeah. And then
me.
I
Was
don't-
it? Did she give me?
She
no,
wanted.
it was Kirk.
She wanted
Was it Kirk? or
Kirk's
was it
phone
Brett?
number.
Yeah, she wanted my cousin's phone number
Yeah.
No, she gave us her phone number.
to give to
To
Kirk.
give to him, yeah.
She's like, oh yeah, by the way, that hot guy you were with, can you give him my phone number?
Yeah.
Okay, you just got us
After-
tossed out of a club.
After I paid her $50.
You did?
Yeah, I pulled $50 out of my wallet to get her to shut the fuck up. Wow. And because the
Oh.
cops were there by that point.
Then
And
we all walked away though.
well, and I went up to the cop because they were, she's still ragging on, blah blah blah, and I'm like, if I just give you $50, will this all go away? And she's like, yeah. And I look at the cop and I'm like, is that cool? And the cop's like, we have bigger fish to fry here.
Yeah.
So I pulled $50 out, handed it to her. I looked at the cop and said, are we good? And she's like, yeah, we're done. And we walked away.
Goddamn ridiculous. But yeah, that was a good night up until that point. And following that point is the time that we all hopped into the Chevy Equinox. All 6 of us.
It's not a bright decision.
6 of us. And I was the sober.
No, you
No.
weren't. No, you're just the one that drove.
Okay. I was the one that drove or decided to drive.
And Ryan and I pile in the back.
You guys got the very back
Yeah,
end.
the very back end.
And just
Who
decided,
else was there? Kirk?
Kirk, Trish,
Is that
and
it?
the 3 of us. And Ryan, my brother.
I know who Ryan is.
I'm just selling it for those who don't know.
Oh.
And we drove back probably 3 miles maybe, but we drove out of a populated area, and we turned onto one corner, and we turned one corner, a right-hand turn, and this dipshit on a bicycle thought that I cut him off or something. End up kicking the back end of the Equinox. They're like,
No, you more than likely did.
I was going to say, I mean, you probably could have.
I could have, maybe, but my mission was to get everyone home safe and,
And you did.
alive.
And you
we,
did.
And we thank you for that.
Thank you for
I
your
mean, the sad
service.
thing is you're a better driver drunk than I am sober. So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
It's not much of a
absolutely.
feet, but all right.
Absolutely.
We'll go with it.
But yeah,
My
we got-
son told me I'm a lousy driver.
Your
That's
daughter-
accurate.
daughter already told you that too. But we got back to the hotel, and pizza was ordered, and everybody but one, the driver, ate the pizza.
Well,
and
you
I
were
was-
passed out.
Well, I
And
was
we asked
Absolutely
you.
bad. Yeah,
puking out-
several times.
puking outside. Regardless, I got everybody home safe. My mission was done.
And that's when I realized exactly how drunk you were.
You don't know until he starts
Yeah.
puking.
And
Yeah.
I think you were laying on your back, flat on your back, on the bed, not coherent to anything.
No.
And that's when it set into me. I'm like, that motherfucker just drove us home.
That's the thing with you, though. You
Got
have
it.
no idea until you
Nailed
puke.
it.
that
Nailed it.
you act goofy regardless.
No, I'm completely cognizant. Usually when I drink, I'm completely cognizant. I don't act any different. I don't get more fun. I don't get more agitated. I don't get more irritable. Anything until I get drunk to the point where I'm ready to throw up. And then it's like, oh, shit, here comes the blackout.
Oh, why do you want to drink to that
It's like,
point, though?
Bam.
You've been there's a certain point in the night though where you get drunk enough you want to fight.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not to my recollection.
I haven't seen that. Well,
Bowling Green. There's a couple times you're like, I'm ready to kick somebody's ass. Pierre's New Year's Eve.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it never happened. That's the problem.
Oh, I know. Pisses me off to this day.
To my point, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Because to Pierre's story in Fort Wayne, Indiana, New Year's Eve, the four of us were all hanging out, having a good time. The end of the night,
That
just
was the
kinda
first time I ever met you guys.
Was it?
Yep.
hanging out. You know, it was probably what 1:30, 2 in the morning,
At least. Right, you
Yeah,
gonna
because
make
we
it
were
through
eating
this?
breakfast.
and then we're sitting down, and they offered breakfast to us, which was eggs and
Bacon, sausage,
whatever it was. It was like,
biscuits and gravy.
it was a McDonald's meal.
Yeah, pretty much.
And we could sit still at a location inside Pierre's, this nightclub, and eat. And we all sat down, and from the top shelf or the second story, some fucking idiot started flipping eggs onto Lani. My immediately thought was, let's
Going
go,
way back.
let's go kill those idiots. So
Hold on there.
and Jason was like, all right, let's go.
No,
So-
you looked at me and you're like, them motherfuckers up there on the balcony are throwing eggs at Lani. I'm like, let's go. Slid my chair back. I was up. Let's go.
So we got up there, and these idiots started talking about UFC people that they had watched on TV.
Yeah, they were
They
talking some
did?
stupid shit. Yeah.
Some dumb shit just I don't know, was to misdirect us or what it was, but
Well, then to come to find out they're from Eden.
yeah,
They're like in our hood, like
Yeah.
in our neighborhood.
in our neighborhood. And they're just like, oh yeah, Ken Shamrock. Yeah, it was fun to watch him fight. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, you guys want to go to Quarterline, which is like a small road where we're from, where nobody ever goes out and visits. The sheriffs don't ever stop out, whatever. Great place to fight.
Really?
And we're like,
I never fought. We was
We got,
drag raced
you don't
out
have
there.
spots to fight, Lani?
No.
No.
country.
Country
In
folk.
the city, they just do it wherever. They don't care.
Yeah.
Still, one of my
Which-
biggest regrets is that we never just
Oh yeah, 'cause
cold cock those fucking idiots for throwing eggs.
we
on
followed
you.
them out.
Yeah.
We stalked them in the parking lot. We were totally ready to throw down.
And Tish was right up in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Wasn't she?
Yeah,
Still makes me angry to this day that I
Try-
just didn't.
Trying to
Kill those
squash
fuckers.
it.
yeah. Trish trying to squash it and just throwing gasoline on the fire. That's all she's doing.
Yeah, you were like trying to make friends with them, I feel like.
Well, because I am a social butterfly,
Yes.
so I'm friends with everybody unless you do me wrong. So,
So, with that said,
mm-hmm.
Jason,
Yep.
is it an unwritten rule that if you grow up in the country, that there has to be a lovable preference to dogs and a mild hatred towards cats?
Oh no, cats. There's no hatred towards cats.
You
Cats
sure?
do.
He
Cats
had a
have-
cat.
Sure.
Stewie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Stewie.
I know he had Stewie, but
Cats have a place outside in the barn killing mice.
outside
come
of that,
on.
are they supposed to be dead?
No.
No.
He
Stewie was
freaking loved
inside.
Stuart. He loved him.
Oh, but I have.
He loved Angel,
I have
too.
uncles, and have had other stories of people that are just like, oh, cats, fuck them, kill them.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So the problem is there's some backstory there. You're not country. You grew up in town.
Oh.
In the
here
big
we go.
city.
Yeah.
Outside of the country.
So the thing is, out in the country, you get a couple cats. To control the mice population, they're supposed to be outside.
Yeah.
Well, you know what breeds more than rabbits? Cats. So you start with a couple cats. Next thing you know, you got 30 of them running around.
Like Aunt Verna.
Yeah, like my aunt, who is an absolute animal lover.
Yeah.
She poisons cats. because they're just out of fucking control.
Poisons?
Really?
Well, I don't know that we should say that on air, but in a sense, maybe. Maybe.
You got to control the population.
Look at fucking Lane.
Because
Bob Barker over here. Bob Barker over here. Maybe we shouldn't say that, but we help control the pet population by poisoning in the mall.
so I can totally see where your uncles are coming from here.
Spay and neuter or poison?
You can't when you got 30 of them and they reproduce. They double every 60 days. I mean,
that's
you
funny.
can't spay and neuter every one of them. All right. So that's where, like, your uncle, like, fucking kill them because they get out of control.
Okay.
That's the premises.
That's
behind
where
that.
it comes from.
Yeah. Now, see, like me, I don't have any outside cats, but we have just travelers that come through. Like, you'll look outside, there's a cat walking across our
And
yard.
Diesel is at the end of his fucking leash trying to get him.
That'd be our dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's keeping the cats in check.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the
Like,
cats
hey,
are
this
just
is my
passing by,
property.
seeing
Yeah.
if you got any
Yep,
mice,
absolutely.
looking to eat.
Yep, they're hobos pretty much at this point. They're just passing through, kill a couple mice, move on, which is the perfect cat to have.
Yeah.
Not mine. Whose cat's that? I don't know. Give it 2 days, it won't be here anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's skedaddles.
Yep. As far as like house cats, not a fan.
Oh, whatever.
Not a
You
fan.
know you
You
love
had
Stuart.
one you loved.
Yeah, Stuart and Angel. He loved both them
Stewie.
cats.
You
Yeah.
Stewie.
Stewie.
And he was a field cat that we picked up and
Instead of combining his
yeah,
ass over.
instead of running through the combine, I
Right.
picked him up and he
Kinda
he rode the rest of the night with me and then he came home with me.
So when you came up on him and you were rolling the combine, he just like stopped in front of you. He was just like, it's either
No,
save me or
he was
death.
about ready to go through.
No, that's
the
what I mean.
combine.
Was he looking at?
yeah.
Was he looking at you like it's either combine or death? You gonna
Well,
save me or
okay,
run
yeah.
me
So
over?
it's I don't know 10:30 at night. Lights are on.
Yeah.
And we were running beans. So there's enough dust created. You can't see much more than 10 feet, 20 feet in front of you.
Yeah.
All right. So you're looking right down the windshield. You're looking at the head. And then all of a sudden there's this little black and white furry critter. And he's as big as my hand. And he's running between the rows of the beans.
As fast as he can.
Just as fast as he fucking can.
Yeah.
And so I slowed down, not to pick him up, thinking, dude, take a right
Yeah,
and
take
get
a
the
take a
fuck,
left.
yeah,
Get the hell out of here.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
And no, he stayed right in front of me, and then he'd stop. So then I'd have to stop. And we're talking if you ever seen like the Cars movie, and here's Frank the Combine,
Right.
chasing Mater. I mean, it loud and the reel's going, the knife's cutting, and,
Right.
and he stops, and then he takes off, and I'm like, all right, fuck it. So I get off, I pick his ass up. I had a hooded sweatshirt on. I put him in my pocket,
Yeah.
get back on the combine, and then he kind of came out, and then he's crawling all over. He actually ended up on my shoulder. He crawled into the hood of my hooded sweatshirt
Yeah.
and fell asleep.
And that's it.
Aw.
Yeah, and I
Fucking
ended up
love.
yeah, I ended
Love
up
at
running
first
beans
sight.
till midnight that night, and then I'm like, all right, what the fuck am I gonna do with this cat? Because clearly he was still nursing. I mean, he was just a little guy.
Yeah.
And God knows where his mom and his brothers and sisters took off to. So yeah, I ended up bringing him home. I mean, I don't hate animals. I don't hate cats.
Right.
They just have a purpose. It's not like I could run him through the combine. I mean, I run enough rabbits
He does
and
have
stuff
an art.
through. So
But he will get his shotgun out to fucking kill a groundhog that's tearing his shit up.
Well, groundhogs
oh,
are
yeah,
assholes.
absolutely, groundhog, coon, possum.
Groundhogs are assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
So which one was that? Was that Angel or Stewie?
No, that was
Stewie.
Stuart.
Oh.
Angel was yours, wasn't it?
yeah.
Well, that's a special story then.
Yeah, not really, because then I get home and then it all like reality sets in. Because I'm at home, I'm staring at this cat, it's staring at me. I'm like,
Dude, I'm
the
hungry.
fuck? So
Kinda
I'm getting
hungry
milk
over
out of the
here.
fridge, and I'm like, oh, what did I do? Why do I have a cat?
And then he grew on you. But no, what I'm getting at is, farmers, cowboys, whatever, are supposed to have dogs, no cats. Cats are supposed to be on the farm for
They're
killing
barn
mice.
cats. Yeah,
Yeah.
They serve a purpose. Yeah.
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 But other than that, you're not supposed to feel any feelings for them. You can just, there's too many.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now your dog you love.
Yeah.
But see,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
that's different. On a farm. All animals serve a purpose. A
Yeah.
cow serves a purpose.
Right.
A horse serves a purpose.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, and cats serve a purpose. They have
So
a
what's
job.
your dog's
So,
purpose?
yeah.
What's your dog's purpose?
Oh, dogs chase animals away. They're your best
Say
friend.
They keep the
They're-
coyotes away.
Yeah, I mean they serve a purpose.
Coyote.
If you have cattle and you can get Australian shepherds, they're cattle dogs. They'll help rein them in. I mean they chase down rabbits. They serve a purpose.
But your dog on your property, so to speak.
That's security.
Yeah.
He has
pretty
a purpose.
much.
He has a job.
Yeah.
He does.
Pretty
and
much
he
keeps-
absolutely does.
Yeah.
And
Diesel
he
does.
takes his fucking job serious.
Oh, yeah. FedEx guys.
Yeah, ask our FedEx guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Takes it
Who's
seriously.
that? Who the fuck is that? I'll fuck you up. Get away. Get up.
Oh, he's got fucking, that dog's smart. He's got tactics and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he bit our FedEx guy just a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, ripped his hand off damn near. Dog was in quarantine for 10 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. He hid behind my truck. The FedEx guy brought the package up and dropped it. He comes out from hiding and just yeah, and he was doing his
I
job.
thought he was in a chain all day.
He was.
He was on a cable.
Tactics, dude. Lure him in.
Yeah. Like, well, and the FedEx guy was a dumbass. So
This is true.
like if a dog is barking stretched as far as he can go on his cable, would you
Yeah.
approach him?
No.
Okay,
Oh,
well, yeah.
okay.
Hair standing on the back of his neck.
Yeah.
Barking, ready to just rip your head off.
Yeah.
Would you come up to pet him?
I don't
No.
care if it's a husky, if it's a fucking chihuahua. I don't
No.
care what kind of dog it is.
Well,
If-
there's some people out there that are just like, oh, I can befriend you. No,
Oh,
just
yeah.
calm down,
Oh,
my
yeah.
friend. Calm down.
No.
We
Nope.
we had a guy there just the other day at our house that did that.
Yeah.
And I told I was outside, I was
Not
talking to the
friendly.
guy. Diesel's on the end of his cable, hair standing up,
I
tail
will
down.
kill you.
Tail down, yeah. And he's ready to draw blood.
Yeah.
And this guy walks up with his hand out. I'm like, that dog's not friendly. And he just kind of gets a smirk on his face, gets right 3 inches from him. And Diesel he's just like, yeah, stop. He stops barking.
Like, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go
Like,
ahead.
come a
Come
little
here.
closer.
Come closer.
I need you 3 inches closer,
Yep.
dick.
Yeah.
3 inches from him. Guy yanks his hand back, takes like 5 steps backwards. I'm like, yeah, I just told you.
He's not friendly.
Dog's not friendly.
Yeah.
Like he has a job. He has a purpose.
Hmm.
Like we had, we live in the middle of nowhere. Came home, it was last summer, I think it was. Have a muddy footprint on the back of my back door.
That's fucked up.
Oh, that pissed me right the
That's
fuck off.
fucked up.
Somebody evidently tried kicking my back door in.
Yeah.
Which is where my dog sleeps, right inside the back door. And I know damn well that's why my door wasn't kicked in.
They tried once.
yeah.
Yeah, they kicked the back
Woke
door,
the dog
woke
up.
his ass up. He wasn't having it.
Yeah.
And they left.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with a dog when you come barge into a house.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Oh, I know. He almost killed me when I came in the house that one time.
He was inside and everyone
Poor
was
Laney.
friendly.
Yeah.
And
And
Laney
he
was
like knows you. Kinda. I mean,
Kinda.
hi, Diesel.
I don't like this bitch.
I will kill you. I don't like your perfume. Yeah, he's kind of a dumb dog, but smart.
Oh, he's smart as hell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he really is. He's smart as hell.
He know.
But
well,
that's fine. I have loaded guns around my house.
Yeah.
He's my first defense.
Not sure that we should be advertising.
Oh,
this.
I'll advertise that shit all day.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
But
Well,
he's
you know
my
what?
first defense.
I think-
if nothing else, he's gonna wake my ass up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Well,
hey,
If not
somebody's
wake
here.
me up, he's gonna handle the situation before I even get out to the kitchen. The
Yeah.
situation is probably gonna be taken care of.
Well, they're gonna either be gone or they're gonna be trying to get into the house, and I'd be like, oh, bad news for you.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, and dogs can pick up on people's vibes. I think even.
That's probably
Like-
what it was.
Well, if Laney was a little bit nervous or something, though,
Yeah.
They
I mean,
sense that.
yes, absolutely. We had a friend come over last weekend. One of my coworkers came over last weekend, and she was like, "It's fine, let him jump." She started petting him. Diesel had no whatever
Ill will
anima-
towards her
Y-
whatsoever.
No,
Yeah.
not at all. Like
Yep.
he just wanted to be petted.
Yeah.
But Laney comes up and like, hey,
Well, Laney bum
Diesel.
rushed his
little
pad.
skittish.
So it was
Little-
dark and
Yes,
he didn't know
I
who
mean,
I was.
And I think you were the first one.
yeah,
through
I
the
was the
door.
first one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and a stranger just
Yeah.
bum rushes his
Yeah.
pad.
Yeah.
That's how you're gonna get greeted.
Yeah.
Every time I approach your dog, I'm approaching him with like, dude, you bite me, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
I will
and he
punch you in the
senses
face.
That.
I mean, no, but they sense that. I know they do. But when I
Yes.
walk up to him, I'm like, I'm gonna pet you. If you bite me, I'm gonna grab your throat and I'm gonna kill you. So he senses that.
Yeah.
And he never comes after me. He's always, he's appreciative when I pet him or whatever. But as soon as I walk away, he's like, rah!
Yeah.
Like a short little burst.
Like, damn right you're walking away.
Like,
Like,
short little burst of, that's right, bitch.
yes.
Yeah, you better walk away.
Yeah.
But, if he comes after me, I'm gonna go after him. And
Well, sure.
I think animals pick that up. But if you go up to him and you're like, I don't know if I should touch you, he's gonna be like, you're coming at me kind of weak. I'm gonna come after you then.
Gonna show my dominance.
If you come up timid to him, he picks up on that right away.
Yeah.
And he will flex on you.
For sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
He's coming up with his little blue rag. I'm coming with my little red rag. I'm like, listen, motherfucker. We represent a stronger population. I'm gonna kill you. It's funny that way. Anyhow, to wrap all of this up,
Yes.
I told you that I made you something, or I was
God.
gonna make something for you guys coming here.
Okay.
And it's kind of a big dull for you guys to come here.
A big
Because that's the
doll.
only way we can get you guys here is if we promise a gift.
Oh yeah. We love gifts. I love surprises. So.
Absolutely.
So each
Absolutely.
of you gets a can of beer. No, just kidding.
Is it helium beer? Because I
Helium.
have you
Helium
seen
beer.
that?
I have
shit?
seen that.
No,
I
Yeah.
wanted
Seen
to
that.
get some to bring some, but I couldn't get it here quick
Oh,
enough.
man.
The
'Cause
fuck
that
is-
would've been
you
funny.
drink it and you talk with a high voice.
Yeah.
Yes.
No shit.
Really?
Yes.
They have wine like that, too.
Oh my god.
I
Where
wanted
the
to
hell
get
have you
it.
seen this at?
Probably YouTube.
Facebook. Oh
No, if it
I'm
was
not,
on YouTube,
he's
I would have seen
YouTube,
it.
I'm
Yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Jason
I would
would've
have.
found
I would have told you
Totally
about
seen
it.
and I was like, literally, I looked 2 days ago, and it was kind of expensive, but it wouldn't be here till today. And I'm like, oh, it won't be here in time. So I was like, fuck it.
Well, we don't have helium beer.
It's not
Oh,
fucking
but-
helium beer.
That would have been cool, though.
Well, let me turn it on here real quick.
Oh god, you gotta turn
you gotta
it on.
turn it on. That's what's behind this blanket.
Didn't you wonder what the fuck?
I wondered what the blanket was about, but let me see. Is it a picture of Trish and Jace? No. What is it? Oh my god.
Dude, that is cool as hell.
Oh my god. That is so.
So those of you that can't see, Lane made them a sign for their bar.
It's my first sign. So
That's
it's a little cockeyed.
Dude,
Dude,
It's
it's
a little
perfect.
cockeyed.
fucking
I'm a little
love it.
cockeyed.
It's a little cockeyed. It's not perfect, but
I don't give a shit. I love that
is
shit.
fucking cool as shit.
dude,
my
I had to
God.
try it. I've had so many ideas in my head about making a neon sign, and this is all LED.
Like you did the neon yourself?
That's all LED. Those are all
what
LED
the
lights.
shit?
No shit.
But
Dude,
I-
that's impressive.
I made the crow. I formed the LED light. That's all just like an LED tube. You can buy that on Amazon, whatever.
Yeah.
But I it's a little cockeyed. Like I said, it leans more to the right. But I just took. There's gonna be a whole video of me like making this fucker.
Yeah.
But I
I freaking love it.
took boards,
Absolutely.
beat the shit out of them, and then I
He was a very angry person while he was making this.
oh man.
Damn it.
Everything was going great until I started forming and uniting
The
these
letters.
lights. The
It's
lights.
perfect. It looks like a 3-year-old wrote it. I love it. No, I freaking love it.
No, yeah,
I'm
dude,
just
that's-
playing. I'm just playing. That's pretty sweet.
Thank you.
that if
That's
it was
good.
perfect, it would match the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's the whole purpose of the bar. It's rustic. It's
Yeah.
It's just
it's-
whatever we fucking throw out there is what it is. And I like how earlier you're like, wait, what's your bar called? The Lost Crow?
not the last crow.
Yeah. I freaking love
Yeah,
it.
that was a setup.
That's
That was a
so
setup for you guys.
thoughtful.
That's cool as hell, dude.
Wow.
So it's up to you whether you
So
wanna,
you guys do
how
kind of
wanna hang
like
it.
us then.
Yeah, a
Well,
little
I
bit.
don't. I didn't make
Oh,
it.
fuck you, Laney.
Laney just shows
Can't
up.
confirm.
Piss off.
Laney just shows up to the podcast.
I just want. You're not fucking done with that yet? Like, Jesus. Yeah, we can't have him here until I'm finished with it. I'm like, just finish it.
But yeah, that was
That was a challenge for him, but
that was a bit of a challenge. But the biggest pain in the dick was the trying to solder all the lights.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
Oh,
trying
sure.
all the connections and shit. But
it
like
got
I said-
easier as you went.
Yeah, but like I said, it's a little right leaning, but
I see a future in this.
I'm a little light right leaning, so it's fine.
I see a future in that, Lane. That's pretty sweet.
yeah.
That is cool, dude.
Yeah.
That is
I told him I want him
Absolutely.
to start making neon signs for my wedding people.
Well, hell yeah.
He's like, oh.
Be like, oh, mark up on that. 200%.
right, right.
That is
Yeah.
sweet, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
That's for
I
you
like
guys.
it.
That's for your
Awesome.
outside bar that we talked about earlier,
Abso-fucking-lutely.
and
So you did get paid for being here.
that's right.
We did.
Gifts.
Fucking neon sign.
Are we the first ones to get paid for being here?
You are.
Kind
That-
of.
Are.
We're pretty special.
Hell yeah.
See,
We're pretty
See?
special people.
You guys are bitching about like the 46th episode, 47th episode, wherever we're at, and you guys are the only ones that have gotten a
Have
gift
gotten paid.
and
That's,
we're
Yeah.
paid.
That is nice.
Yes.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Laney, look.
Well,
I'll take all the credit for this.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Honestly, it was Laney's idea.
It
I
was.
mean, yeah.
I said,
well,
I need
she's
you
the
to make this
creative
sign.
person.
She's like, you know what? You should make them a neon sign for
Oh,
when they
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But yeah, you can
I
put some
love it, Laney.
freaking hangers on the top of it or put it on the back of it. You can't really see anything from the back side. But
Dude,
this-
I'm already trying to figure out where we're putting this. Like,
Oh,
seriously.
it's in my mind. It's already hung up.
It's I love it. And the crow
Yeah.
is like our decal. It's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, that's.
Wow. Did you ever tell him the story of the lost crow, though? Like, why the bar is named that?
I'm still bitter that it's not called the Alibi, but
Well, we were on the fence
No,
about that.
I'm
we
bitter.
really were.
I'm bitter that it's not the Oral Saloon.
Yeah.
yeah,
He really
Yeah.
wanted to name
Because
it
it really
that.
should have been.
No.
Honestly,
I was
it really,
not going with that.
Yeah. So,
Tell him the story.
so the backstory on that: my grandpa, the guy that owned the place, that owned it before we did,
Oral.
was named Oral,
yeah.
not Orville. Oral.
oral.
Right.
Yeah.
Oral.
That poor man.
Oral.
That's
Oral
why he
was
wanted
his
to name
name.
it the Oral Saloon.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The Oral Saloon.
And I'm like, no.
all of my family was on board,
Not
except
me.
for Trish.
Nope. I'm
Yeah.
like,
No?
really? You know what people are going to think immediately?
Oh, for sure.
Well, yeah.
That's
We cannot
where your
name
brain
it that.
goes.
that's
Yeah.
the funny part. That's the
I know,
point.
but we just couldn't do it.
You know what his middle name was? Fun fact. Peter.
No, it was not.
Swear to God.
Oral
Oh, yeah.
Peter Wolf.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
he had two middle names. It was Peter Franklin. So it was Oral Peter Franklin Wolf. That was
Really?
his full name.
Wow.
So Oral Peter was.
Oral Peter.
Yep. Different times, man.
Like,
different times.
yeah.
BJ
What were
Peter.
your parents freaking thinking?
It's different times. This is what 19. No, it's like teens, like 1913, something like that.
When he was
14,
born.
When he was born.
Okay.
Yeah, there were
Yeah.
a lot of fucked up names back then.
It's different times, man. Different times.
I mean, just basic names, but oral.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I never heard that before.
Yep. Oh, and they carried on the tradition. My dad's real name is Milburn.
Oh, no,
What?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Dean is Melbourne.
So
Yeah.
is Dina's middle name?
Dean
Yes.
is his middle name.
Well,
No
good
shit.
thing he picked
Which is
that.
and which is dumb, like all stupid names. They gave him a stupid first name and immediately call him Dean from the day he's born.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, absolutely. Named him Milburn, call him Dean from the day they brought him home from the hospital.
Well,
This
that's
is what
me.
this is what we really want to call you, but all right, this is what we're really gonna call you.
Well, that's me.
Yeah.
Alana
Yeah.
is my real name. Never been called that once in my life. It's always been Lani.
And you prefer that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alana would be weird. It'd be like a whole new name for me.
Well, I'll tell you what. Every time we're like, hey, we're going to our friends Lane and Laney. Like, are you being serious? That's their names?
Well, yeah.
Yes.
When I had to turn in vacation requests to go to Cancun for your wedding, I was laughed at.
What?
Yeah. I'm like, well, my best friend's getting married. Lane. Oh, yeah, who's it? Laney. No, seriously. Like, who? I'm like, no, it's Laney.
Lane and Laney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened. So, the Lost Crow.
Yes.
Yeah.
You want the backstory on the
yes,
Lost Crow?
I do.
Yeah.
Okay, so again, back
They
to...
need to know. Especially since they made us this kick-ass sign.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes,
So-
we did.
Yes. We.
Fist bump, Laney.
So, I bought my grandparents' farm.
Yep.
My grandma was a teetotaler. Never had a sip of alcohol in her whole life. My grandpa drank on a regular basis. So, obviously, we built a bar in her backyard. We should probably name it after him, not her.
Yes.
Which her name was Dortha.
Dortha.
Dortha, not Dorothy. Dortha.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unique.
Yeah, exactly.
Take to the door with that alcohol. Is what she's saying.
Yeah. So, he was an avid fisherman, hunter. I mean, he was in, Pheasants
Coons.
Forever, Coon Hunters Lodge. So, him being a fisherman, him and my uncle take off in his little John boat, his little fishing boat. They go up to Wisconsin somewhere. Never been there. They put the boat on the water for, at sunrise. And they're on a chain of lakes. They're fishing all day, and they go from one lake to the next lake to the through all these channels. They fish till sundown. Well, then they try getting back to where they park the truck. They have no fucking idea where they're at.
Yeah.
And they just keep going. They go down a channel, which takes them to another lake that they've never been on. Then they go down another channel, and they're absolutely fucking lost. They're up in Wisconsin. They have no idea. Never been there before.
And mind you, this is back in like 19...
It's 70s. This is 70s.
70s, okay.
So, and I guess I should say a little backstory. My grandpa was huge in CBs. This is 70s. CBs are huge. He had every vehicle he owned had a CB in it. They had a home base in the kitchen. I mean, I grew up with it was always on. You'd always hear radio traffic in the neighborhood. That's how everybody communicated. It was CBs. I mean, this is prior, 70s, before cell phones.
Yeah.
That's how everybody talked. So his CB handle was the Crow.
Oh.
So they're lost for several hours on these lakes. They just go up to somebody's dock, tie the boat up, go to the house, and be like, we're fucking lost. The DNR comes in, and the DNR, they're like, well, where'd you park? Well, we parked at such and such park. They're like, well, you're way the fuck off. And they take them like an hour and a half boat ride back to where they're supposed to be, right? Come back to Ohio. Of course, word spreads quickly. And quickly, his CB handle became the Lost Crow.
Oh.
Oh, I like
So, yeah, so from that day on, he was always known. And that's, I was born in 78, so when I came, that was always a CB handle, the Lost Crow.
The Lost Crow.
So, one night, seeing how I was shot down on the Oral Saloon,
Yeah.
I tell this story sitting around our fire pit. I tell this because we're trying to come up with, like, the Wolf Saloon, the Grain
The
Bin.
Oral Saloon.
The Grain Bin Bar.
Right.
And we're
The
naming
Alibi.
Yeah. I tell the story, and I'm like, so after I finish the story, I'm like, I think we should name it the Lost Crow. Done.
Yep. I was immediately like, yep, I like that way better.
And I think it was just you, me, and Owen, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, after he told that story, and I'm like, yep.
Yeah, and Owen's
Yeah.
like, absolutely.
Yep.
Done.
Came
That
up
day.
with the logo.
Yep.
Yep.
The whole logo, the crow, the whole deal. So.
Yep.
Good deal. What's that say?
So
Awesome.
yeah, a little tribute
The
back to
Lost
my grandpa
Crow.
and
Yep.
Let's say a tribute to your grandpa, and I got established 2017.
17.
Yep.
Is when we built
that is
it.
correct. That's when
Yes.
we moved it.
When we built it. So
Yep.
Wow.
That is freaking cool shit, dude.
Props.
Cool shit.
well, it's not perfect, but
That's what you get when you have a good best friend.
Yep.
Shit like that.
And his
So-
wife.
And
Well, absolutely.
are you still here? You
Yeah.
Still here?
Still here. And
You've
his
actually
wife.
been pretty quiet this
Yeah.
whole episode.
I
so-
kind of have,
Well-
Lani.
Oh shit.
Maybe because we've been talking out the ass I mean,
I don't
we
know. Lane
bar-
said I should have
we
my own
barely
show.
even
That's-
had Lane's questions. Like,
We
we're just
didn't
like,
stay-
hey, let me ramble on about this for about 20 minutes.
We didn't stay in the weeds for very long, did
I
we?
know, we didn't. We didn't.
Thanks for making it a segment, though.
Hey,
It's a start.
That is a start.
Hey, you
it
need
has
to
potential.
have us back.
It
It has
does.
potential.
You need to have us back.
For sure.
Absolutely.
We're going to
Well-
see how many people rack up the views and listens on this fucker.
Absolutely.
Better tell everybody you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
Get those
you'll
views up, we'll have
necessarily
you back.
Be invited back, but
Now,
I'm sure
why
I
the
will
hell
be.
wouldn't I be invited?
Well, you
back?
have a track record, so
When,
Oh,
we,
Oh.
when we have Jason back, you're more than welcome to come back.
Thank you. Thank you, Lane.
You can come without Jason.
she does often.
We'll just have a
Actually,
one-woman show.
Really, Lane, or really, Jason. I'll never forget that night, Laney, at your guys' old place. Lane, you're like on the ground.
'Cause I fell?
Lane!
Yeah,
Yes.
you fell into a snowbank.
No, it wasn't
Lane-
a
No,
snowbank.
it was just on the sidewalk.
Yes.
Lane wasn't within 10 feet of you.
No,
No.
not
But
even
it was his
close.
fault. Lane!
She was walking up a slippery sidewalk, all of a sudden slipped.
He wasn't
just
there to
about,
hold my hand.
Just about fell on her ass. Late! Like it was my fault.
Oh, it totally was.
And I
honestly.
hadn't even shut the car off yet.
If you would have been there, I wouldn't have fallen.
You didn't fall. You just almost fell, and you're just like,
No,
this is
she-
your fault!
No, she fell.
Yeah, I'm
she
pretty
was
sure
on
I
the
fell.
ground.
Yeah,
She was on the
She
ground,
freaking
yeah.
fell.
She was down.
She would. It had nothing to do with alcohol, though.
No.
Just so
No,
all your
God, no.
listeners know.
He
No.
was coming back from a church thing.
We were late night mass, I believe.
Yeah, it goes
I
like
believe.
11
Yep.
at night.
I heard you were gonna have like a ladies' night though, like a ladies.
Trish,
Trying.
Trish, do you like wine?
Who doesn't?
Then Trish is a participant.
Okay.
We have
Why-
a.
do you
what
like
do you,
wine,
what do,
Lainey?
what do you want to call somebody that knows small EA?
Who doesn't?
We have a small EA lined up, but yet we don't have people around us that are willing to come and sit and partake in the small EAs. Okay, try this, try this, try this, try this. Oh yeah,
And then we just chat.
you're gonna be
and-
perfect.
Dude, I'm down for anything. You should know that.
I know.
by
We just
now.
can't plan it more than 3 days in advance.
Yes, because I might have plans that weekend.
Yeah, we'll let you know.
Yeah, let us know like on a Wednesday that
Yeah,
you're having this on
yeah.
Saturday.
Fuck
Yep,
that. We'll let you know
absolutely.
on like Saturday morning.
No,
Hey,
actually,
we need
you know what? Now that Cooper's around, I kind of have to plan shit. Like Jason's like, "Hey, we're going there on the 9th," and I'm like, I think I told Cassandra a week and a half,
I
2
don't know.
weeks
yeah,
ago.
you
Hey,
you had to make
Ooh,
I'm
arrangements.
telling
That's
ya.
a ways out.
Yeah.
That is a ways out.
I'm telling you, and it was a drill weekend for her, so her whole world was fucked up because of this.
Hey, soldiers adapt and overcome.
Yeah.
They
Okay?
do, they do.
All right. Well, I'm going to wrap this up, but I want to thank you guys. Seriously, it's
No,
been
no. Thank you.
Shut up. It's been like a year in thinking because I know you busted my balls about it, about not having us on, but I'm like, dude, we got to get our reps in. We got to get our sound down. We got to get our shit figured out. You're like, yeah, I just have to be invited. I'm like, I'm thankful you guys finally fucking made it, and I'm happy to make this
Oh, hell
thing
yeah.
for you.
Yes.
That was worth
Little,
it right there.
little cockeyed as it is, but I'm happy
Dude,
to
get
make
over
it.
it.
Yeah.
I just
Jesus.
hope I don't sound like a complete trucker, because I mean I know I have a very good like radio voice. I feel maybe.
No, CB radio voice.
I just hope that I don't, because I hate Jason. You know what?
That's why you're
I
together.
fucking hate you.
That's why you're together. That's why you're together.
Yep, absolutely.
Thank you
Thank
guys.
you.
And we thank everybody for listening from this time until next time.
Wow. Messed that up.
I did.
Yeah, I'm not
Until
sure.
next
Thank you for this time.
and next time.
This time. You can't
Your
even say it.
time.
Thank you for this time. Your time. And until next time.
There it is.
There you go.
Thank you all
Okay.
for listening.
Thank you. Laney's hungry. Bye, everybody.